I do that every single time. I do that literally every single time. What's up, boys? What's up, Mamba, Beast, Jake, Shabizi? How we doing, guys? Dynamic. You guys ready for some insane games tonight? I am so pumped. What game are we most excited for, guys? We got Noah versus Pobbin. We got John Beast versus Wesley. We got Fancy versus Decroft. And we got J-Wall versus Not Gucci. Who are we excited for? What do we think? What are we feeling? I think my favorite game that I am most excited for, probably Fancy and Decroft. I think that's going to be a hell of a game, dude. I'm very excited for that one. All right. I think we're about to get started here. So let's go ahead and flip on over. Yeah, there we go. They're the homies. D Davis. Dude, I love that they bring on TD Barrett for this. All right, let's get the audio going.
No, he's going to try to slander me because this guy Gucci's making this great Cinderella run.
Mute this music. There we go.
But I think
Your heart can't take so many NFC Championship games losses. I don't feel bad for you, Ghost Riders. I'm not going to lie. I don't feel bad for you at all.
Anything? Anything?
Katie, listen. First of all, you
not even a little bit.
I should have a better.
What's up, Bears? How's it going, man?
Put me on the spot a couple weeks ago. If y'all
Rod, you changed your name. What's up, bro?
A spot filled out when it came to the Noah and the Spoto game, but they pressured me and they rushed greatness. And
Ian,
therefore,
Tyler,
I had to make a pick on the win.
How we doing, guys? How we doing?
I picked Spoto, and that's why we're tied right now. But guess what? After tonight, you're gonna see me separate. I'm going 4 for 4 like a Wendy's meal.
4 for 4 like a Wendy's.
I love it.
Meal.
I love it. We're gonna get into your
bro.
predictions. First thought too. I love
they
TD
said
Barrett
game
right
start
in the middle of your guys' back and forth. He's like the little mediator,
6:15.
the peacemaker.
Right now?
No, but let's get things started with the
It's
NFC
time.
side of things. So TD, now
Come
bringing you back into the
Start the
conversation.
games,
I'm not
boys.
sure if
What's
you
up,
know
Britton?
this. You hopefully do by now. But user,
I'm
he
so
takes his
excited
picks
for that.
very
I
seriously.
love watching
So good luck
competitive
here.
games.
Since
Call of
you're our
Duty,
guest,
Madden.
we'll start
I don't
you,
care, man.
We'll start with
If there's
you.
people
Who
that
do
are
you
good
have
at it, I
advancing
want to
between
watch them
Gucci
play.
and J-Wall and then Decroft
Simple
versus
as that.
Fancy?
Okay, so I'll start off with Decroft versus Fancy. This one's interesting. I got a little bit of insider information that kind of made me change my pick a little bit. I was initially thinking Fancy, and then someone told me that Fancy had actually been labbing with, or Fancy had gone out of TNC to find a lab partner, and he actually chose
What's up, Beast?
Kiv.
How are you, man?
Now, once I found out that
Hey, Grayson.
he was labbing with Kiv on how to beat Decroft, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm going with Fancy. So I'm going to go with Decroft. Decroft's a beast. I know some interesting things about Decroft, too.
Who do I want to win? Overall,
like 9 o'clock, he's doing this.
of the guys that are
like,
left, probably Decroft.
and just a super smart guy. So I'm going to go with him in that game.
But honestly, dude, Not Gucci looked real good. Wesley looked real good.
I'm gonna go
I don't know, man. Everyone that's left is so good.
Kind of a genius when it comes to passing. He's super tough to stop. I tried like 18 different coverages against him. None of them worked. He dotted everything up. So I'm gonna go with J-Wall.
Yeah, that's TD Barrett
as my picks.
We got TD Barrett and TD Davis.
What user has to say about your J-Wall pick. We'll get to him last. We'll save him for last. T. Davis, though,
You got Fancy or John Beast?
What are your picks for the next 2
I think John Beast's offense is going to really struggle, bro. I think he was running that Jets bunch. That's basically patched against cover 3 now.
So good, but for me,
What's up, Bryce?
It comes down to experience. How do you play in those pressure situations? And look, J-Wall just came off that level next championship. He's on a hot run right now. I'm going with J-Wall. And then that second matchup, I mean, 2 best friends. But listen, best friends don't matter when $150,000 on the line. This is going to be a grinded out battle. These guys are going to know each other well. But once again, I'm going.
Best friends don't matter when $150,000 is on the line. Amen, bro. Amen.
All right, user. They both went with J-Wall. They both went with Decroft. We heard from TD and Ty there. Now about your matchups. Who do you have in the NFC passing on tonight?
I don't know, boys. Honestly, I've taken a... What the hell?
Come on, Katie. You know who I got. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Listen, both of these guys are wrong. They keep doubting the Gucci gang. They keep, I don't know how he played with all these dreads in the way, but listen, they keep doubting Gucci gang. They keep going up against him. Think he won't get the job done. They thought he wasn't going to be this far.
Oh, no, and evens. That's not good, bro.
J-Wall, riding with Fancy and
I suck at this
but
game,
guess
Raphael.
what?
You don't want me
Gucci
participating
gang
in this,
is gonna
bro.
be there in the Final Four. And
I get beat about 100 to nothing.
They riding with Decroft. They think Decroft is some type of mad scientist. You know, over here, TD coming on the show. I don't know how he talking about he got insider trading information. We need to check that out. I don't know how he got insider trading information talking about he rocking with D-Croft because Fancy been laughing.
As someone with dreads, it's easy as hell to play with him. I bet, bro.
He went to his nemesis. He went to D-Croft nemesis to make sure that he could get
honestly,
the job
I've taken like a 4 or 5 day break from Madden, guys. I needed a break, man. I was getting I was just getting so done with the game, bro.
Well,
I haven't really played since the patch. I played like a couple snaps practice mode to see what worked and what didn't. But I've taken a break from Madden.
And one more thing, it's the box.
Pull limited Byron. Let's go, man.
Let's pull. User, you know what you got to do after each game. You're gonna knock out the one.
Card's selling for like $1 million, isn't it?
We thank the NFL for bringing those wonderful spinning helmets for User.
I saw that, man.
I don't know if I can sponsor your dreads, your wig there. I don't exactly know where that came from.
2 mil? Dang, bro. I can't believe people are paying 2 mil for a card.
Where'd you get that?
And again, I paid 1.8 for Deshaun.
Oh, this
so.
is Party Center.
What's Deshaun going for now? Like 500K?
Party City. My bad. Party City.
Okay, guys, we know User always has the best props, right? It's going to be a fun night ahead. Nothing like him to pump us all up. I'll look forward to seeing how all of your predictions go. But no
still
matter what,
almost 2 Deshaun's still going for that much? Well, that makes me feel better, bro, because then I could sell him at any time. I'm down to like 2 mil, guys. My coin stack is hella low. I got to get back on the coin making grind, sniping grind. I've been off of it for so long because my coin stack's been relatively consistent. But once I get back into the game, probably sometime this weekend, maybe after this weekend, we'll see. I'm gonna get back into the game definitely for next week. But I've been busy with some other stuff. Work's been pretty crazy this week, and I got some other stuff going on, so I've had to take my attention away from it.
And in part by
but once I get back into it, I'll get back on the grind.
Like a meal.
Just one of those things, man. You grind, and then you need to take a break. It's healthy for you to take a break. You need to take breaks every now and then. Breaks are good for you, good for your soul, good for your happiness. Grinding is good. Breaks are also good. I don't talk about my job, like what I actually do. I just kind of keep that separate, but I've just been busy with it. I did pick up the fridge. Yeah, I've spent a lot of coins. It's just not exciting to pick up a defensive tackle. Like, I love the fridge. It's super cool to have him on my team, but it's just not exciting to pick up a D tackle. Like, you don't notice it in game. Like, everyone's like, new Bears team, and I'll make it. Definitely. But it's just like, how do I showcase a defensive tackle? Like, it's just not exciting to showcase, you know? Which kind of stinks. But it's still awesome to have him in the game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. Important position. You got to have him in the game. We just really need help in the secondary in the Bears team where you just get mollywopped all over the field. It's really hard to play with a true Bears team in this game, which makes it less enjoyable to play with. But I think you guys secretly like to watch me struggle. I'm not gonna lie. I think you guys secretly like to watch me struggle. Plus, Madden views have been way down. And again, I haven't been posting that much, so I guess how much could I really know?
Belt tomorrow night on ESPN2. Nick Mazesko alongside the best button broadcasting, Tyler Davis. TD, you've been in this position before. You've been in the Final 8. Tell me what the pressure is like. Not just being in that Final 8, but
big life changes coming soon, boys. Big life changes coming soon.
Yeah, you know, I was in this spot 2 years ago, getting into the Final 8, and the pressure's on. But listen, if you're a competitive Madden player, this is what you live for. This is the day that legends are made. Today and tomorrow, you can really solidify your name. Gucci, he's almost already done that, right? Everyone loves this kid. He's the Cinderella story of the tournament. Will that run continue? He's going up against a juggernaut, Jay Wall, one of the hottest players in the game right now.
Jay Wall, one of the hottest players in the game.
Win this whole thing. Very intriguing matchup. We're about to kick it off. I'm pumped.
Let's see how these
I am equally pumped, good sir.
Our tail of the tape for our first Final 8 game of the day. And we always talk about J-Wall. What an impressive record in online ladder play, a 94.4% win percentage, but very similar offensive games. The
Let's go, Cookie. How are you, man?
Is their defense.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You see there.
All right, guys, let me know in the chat. J-Wall or not Gucci? Who we got? Who we got?
Offense has been very impressive throughout this whole tournament. Randy Moss has been huge for him, but J-Wall, we know how good he is on offense with that TNC crew. And the other thing is, Gucci's already taken down a TNC member in Manu. Can he do it again here back-to-back against J-Wall?
Well, buckle your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a
finally we're underway. We got J-Wall. J-Wall. There's a blizzard by your house, dude. It's been, guys, I spent 35 minutes today shoveling out my car. I park on the street in Chicago. I spent 35 minutes shoveling out my car.
you don't know him already, Jacob Wallach,
Just like the snow that's just to the left of my car. That's all I was shoveling. 35 minutes it took me to shovel it out. That's how much snow there was.
As the Patriots,
and it was snowing more today, bro.
$17,000 in career earnings. He's looking to
so annoying.
With a win today, each of these games worth an additional $25,000.
I feel you, Cookie. I feel you, man. Gucci looked real good, bro. He did.
TD, talk about one of the players that I think people
that polar vortex is coming for all of us, Ghost Riders. I thought this kind of crap is supposed to happen like once every 10 years, and now we're getting it again,
his
bro.
Confidence is through the roof right now. You saw it. He beat Chigs there. Then you saw it last week when he beat Poison.
It's coming for all of us.
His confidence is through the roof. He had that game-winning clutch drive to get to this spot in the final 8.
Rain and snow until that 8 p.m. Dude, it's just it's so obnoxious, man. I just want it to stop. I just hate it because like it snows and then it stays on the ground for ever.
18 years old from Cornelius, North Carolina.
It stays on the ground for weeks, bro. It's not like it snows and then it melts, 2 days later. It's literally there for weeks. I love Darnell Mooney. Money Mooney, baby.
TD, it's been fun watching
I'm a big Mooney
fan.
fan.
This is one of the guys that has, I think, you look at Wesley and Gucci, the 2 players who
yeah, I'm actually looking at Colorado, Mamba.
He has no shortage of confidence. Once he beat Allen,
I've been in Chicago my whole life.
Supremely confident.
Not downtown Chicago necessarily. I grew up in the burbs, but I've been in Illinois my whole life, so I would definitely look to move.
This is a kid that plays with a lot of swagger, a lot of passion, and he's
when he was a huge steal for the huge steal for pace. Let's just see if 100%.
How many people in the chat are riding with the Gucci train?
I hope he isn't stupid this year. We need an offensive line or another wide receiver. Because most likely we're not going to be able to resign.
Especially this ride he's been on. I mean, he's the hottest.
What's up, Ethan? How are you, man?
I know we said J-Wall is, but as far as the clubs go, Gucci.
All right, man.
Left and right.
Bro, this stream is laggy as hell. This isn't me. This is their feed that's laggy as hell. Watches on a road trip from San Antonio to Houston. How far is that trip? What's up, Sergio?
Was just amazing. I mean, he was
I saw it. Looked dope, dude. It looks so cool.
We'll see if he goes back to him today against J-Wall.
How far is your road trip from San Antonio to Houston?
Still rocking Rich Gannon at quarterback. They'll look to that out route, and that one.
Oh, I forgot how vocal J-Wall is, dude. And Gucci. This is going to be a loud matchup. 3 hours? That's not too bad. Definitely need a wide receiver. No way we go full season with Miller, Wims, and Ridley. I fucking hate Anthony Miller so much, dude. And I hate Javon Wims so much. Oh, what a terrible trio.
We'll see how many other people might have added McLaurin to the squad, but he's got Scary Terry out to the right side. Gannon on 3rd and 12. Step in left, and he will throw it to McLaurin. McLaurin won't do it, and so Gucci, in his first final 8 game, playing for $25,000, he goes over.
Yeah, this matchup is going to be loud.
2 passing, gets stuffed on a run, and is forced to punt.
He deserved to be cut after he got ejected. So did Anthony Miller. Anthony Miller's a plague. All that dude does is talk shit and never back it up.
But what a defensive stand for J-Wall. Nice little move right there. Nice return. He's already.
They really, I know, because they're able to hear each other when they're in person. But they would just mute their headphones at that point. They wouldn't want to listen to the other person. But like when you're in person at these tournaments, it's a way different setting, bro. That person can get up and literally yell in your face. Most beautiful play call and throw I've seen as a Bears fan in a while. I feel you. I was like in shock and awe when Mitch threw that ball. I was in shock and awe. I was like, there's no way that's going to be open. I'm so used to him throwing a deep ball and it being overthrown by 50 yards or it being thrown into triple coverage. And then you see that he's wide open. You're like, oh my God, they're going to score. Oh my God, they're going to score. And then all of a sudden, nope. Nope. It's like that meme, dude. Nope. In Alberta, it's cold. Yeah, man, it's cold here, bro. We're supposed to get down to single digits and below 0 wind chills over the next like 5 to 7 days.
Is completely hosed because of this patch.
So I'm about to shut in, man.
I don't think the bunch will ever be like that because it's so good. You can always adapt with it. But to your point, the patch did change cover 3, so you can't really. A lot of guys went to that Jets and Lions playbook for bunch to bomb cover 3 out of the clear out play with that.
Hey, taking off with Gannon. Surprised these guys aren't using Watson, man. Everyone's still using Gannon. Maybe because they just practiced so much with them.
And then the trips players are going to stay in trips, and J-Wall here on.
You're -5 right now. Damn, dude. In Canada, bro. 24 inches of snow in New York City.
Joe's going to go to the goal line. First time we're going to see
I haven't heard anything about that. I also don't watch the news much. No, I've never competed. I never will.
That was an easy hole right there. Talking to some of the guys last night, they were worried about their red zone offense when it comes to these fullback dives and power O's.
I appreciate that, Fladron. Thank you, man. Those kind of words go. They mean a lot, dude. They really do.
Gannon. Stepping right, trying to play,
Super Bowl and MVP. Yeah, I mean, I got Chiefs and Mahomes. It's the safest pick. That's my like go-to pick because it's just the safest pick. It makes the most sense. I feel like
when you made your final 8 appearance back in Madden 19.
Yeah, a little bit.
If I was to go with like a wild card,
he's already won 25,000.
If the Chiefs win, it'll most likely be Mahomes. If I go like with a wild card, like let's say if the Bucks win, I'm not gonna say Tom Brady. Let's go Mike Evans. Yeah, that's gonna be my wild card MVP. Or if the Bucks win, somehow win.
Back up against another one of those TNC boys, J-Wall, and for so far it looks pretty decent on defense. See what J-Wall can cook up here on the 2nd and 10.
You handed me $25,000 when I was 18 years old. I don't.
They love this drag crosser, dude. He had his wheel route was gonna get open.
There it is. There's that playmaker, Steve Smith.
You pulled Pup Moss and Platinum Saquon. Damn, bro. Those are really good gaps.
Steve Smith with playmaker. Like I said,
that's a really good gap.
These last few days or this last week to this.
Did this betting show an overtime season with Dave Stroyan for the Super Bowl? Oh, that's cool. I didn't see it.
Panther and Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 over the middle. There he is again. Number 89, Steve Smith. Picking up 8. And you see right now, without those cover 3 bombs, it's a lot of working underneath.
Yeah, and to me, besides Gunslinger, I think Playmaker's the best ability in the game right now. You saw it right there.
Playmaker, after playing with it for a couple games, it's insane, bro.
So difficult to defend.
It's insane. It's literally just a bailout.
Big hit in the backfield. Now, for a lot of people,
so using Gannon over Watson, probably because he gets Hot Rod Master for 1 AP less. That would be my guess. Is that because it's 1 AP less, so they can use that AP elsewhere? But other than that, I don't know, man. I prefer Watson personally.
I think it was a good move.
They do once they make it to this tournament, but they have to make it to this final 64 before they get the ability to do that. So basically, they have to spend a bunch of money on the game to get here. And then once they get here, they get unlimited teams.
Manufacture offense in the red zone.
Take a look at his ranks in the final 32, how good he has been on offense. 5th.
I'm pretty sure they submit. I don't know this for sure. It's a speculation, but I'm pretty sure they submit their roster to EA, and then they're given an account to log into, and that roster is built on that account. So I don't think they're like given coins and say, you know, go buy your cards or your teams or whatever. Damn. Yeah, I think it's more like here's who I'm gonna play with and what abilities I'm gonna use and everything, and they're probably giving an account to that like has all that set up.
This is where it gets interesting now. With that reach for it patched,
Wesley got bailed out versus Photo. I honestly don't remember the game already, Michael. But if there was anyone that kept getting bailed out, it was Poison. That dude got bailed harder than anyone I've ever seen play any Madden game. And I've been playing Madden for years. Prediction sets do 4-9, gets the first touchdown. Oh, that sounds like a good deal. For 40K.
And you love him on those fullback dives. I expect him to go right back to it.
Bo at the top of the eye, Marcel Reese at fullback, 2nd and goal. It is. Marcel Reese, he didn't reach for anything.
He got dive D, bro. He got dive D. Oh, he's gonna do it again.
Well, he switched up.
Oh, he finally got in. What's up, Ryan? How are you, man?
You've got Reese for it. Touchdown for J-Wall. First one in this final 8 games.
Did he say you don't have reach for it, but you have Reese for it?
That's huge, and it is because he's got that defensive stand.
Bro, I'm done, dude. No way.
He goes down and gets 7. Big time start to the ball game for J-Wall.
A long 11-play, 58-yard drive from the 20-year-old from Pawtucket, Rhode Island.
All right, bro. I'm like sitting up really weird in my chair. I gotta sit back, chill.
One more stop.
You hear it?
I hate when they do this, bro. When they go one more stop. One more stop. It's like, dude, it's the first quarter, bro. Come on.
And for Gucci now, his pressure's on here. We'll see what he can do to bounce back.
It's the first quarter.
Gotta get that offense going.
Excuse me. Next Bears team? I don't know. Probably a couple days. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Saturday. We'll see. Soon. TD's like he's not really an announcer, he's a commentator. So like they had him on, he was on before, but he's not like on during the games. That's left to TD and Zeska.
42-yard line. Picks up 33. We see the first smile from the 18-year-old.
And I'm telling you guys,
We see
I
the
haven't
first
seen anyone
smile
use Randy
on the
Moss
18.
as much as Gucci does. This guy throws to him 70% of the game, I would say. Corner routes, out routes. His offense relies on Randy
I didn't know
Moss.
he's.
It's
I
one of the
honestly
game
didn't
versus
even know
Manu.
Mark
Right
Clayton
here, goes to him
existed,
for a
bro.
big play on the corner route.
Until this year. There's a lot about the historical players that I don't know. I don't know a lot of them.
J-Wall's down 1 timeout. We're into the
No idea, Zan.
7-0. That's got
Golden ticket dropping in Madden 21 or not? Well, we don't know yet, but I don't think they have done a year without golden tickets, like since like
No doubt about that. Feels
Madden
good. That was
13.
his first
So I'm pretty sure
completion
we'll
of
get
the
them.
game, So you always want to start to get in the groove. Just get some completions going so you build a little confidence.
1st and 10. There is Terry
We're
McLaurin.
playing with fire. We're playing with fire.
Picks up a yard.
We're playing with fire.
You know, some
Is he just
people,
running like a lot
bright
of coverage?
lights turn on. They're in a big stage. They seem out of their
And 19
element.
had no golden
That's
tickets.
not how
Oh, there you
J-Wall
go.
seems.
So I don't know, man.
That's not
Haven't announced
how he
anything yet.
operates.
We'll see.
This kid is full of confidence. He's been waiting for these type of
No
moments
way. Dot.
since he's gotten onto the scene.
Dot.
And now he gets his chance.
Big first down there for Gucci. 18 years old. You know that one great user's pulling for him because he's from the 7-0.
Rooting for Sonat Gucci to pull off an extreme upset. This is gonna.
Luciano 430 says, rooting for Sonat Gucci.
Really,
pull off an
dude's got a
extreme
typo. Come on.
upset. This is gonna be an amazing round of Madden Club Championships. Can't
They
wait.
featured a tweet that had a typo, bro.
Great
Come
morning.
on, bro.
4 fantastic
What's up, Jacob?
games
How are you?
today. Gannon up 1st and 10.
Do you
He
think
might
we'll
have
get-
him left side.
Bro,
Look for
how-
RB. Did he get him? Down to the 1-yard line. It's
Come on,
Gucci.
bro.
That is an absolute laser by Gucci. He baited J-Wall to come down to watch the playmaker. Gucci with the patience, he fires the post to the pylon. I mean, that was excellent offensive football by Gucci.
First and goal.
Kill him. Keep him out.
What is going on?
Roll, Marcel.
Is he in the end zone?
He'll pick up half a yard.
That's crazy, dude.
thought they almost
Just-
gave that to
oh, he's
him.
QB
It's a
sneaking.
new ability.
He's QB sneaking. You don't see that very often. But when people play for the fullback dive, that you can't guard against a QB sneak when you're playing for fullback dive. It's actually pretty interesting.
Responds with a touchdown of his own.
This kid is tough. What a response. Just like that. It took less than 5 plays.
Bro, I'm
He
not
goes down
laughing
the
at.
field, and he punches it in
I'm
with
more
the
so
QB
laughing
sneak.
at like
Here
when
we
people
go,
ask if I
side
think
up.
we'll get cards in the game. It's like I don't work for EA, guys. I have no fucking idea.
Right cross.
I'm as clueless as anyone
Gucci
else.
comes back with an uppercut of his own.
What's up, No Scope? So it always just puzzles me when people are just like, will we get this card in the game? When is this gonna come out? What's gonna happen with it? I'm like, dude, I'm not a psychic, bro. Like, I don't know.
Down with the playmakers,
One more
and
stop.
throws
I know, dude. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what just makes people look
Gets down
silly,
to the
man.
one, then eventually would punch it in. Here we go. Back to J-Wall's
Just makes people look silly.
3:32 to go in the first half. J-Wall will get the ball to start the second half, so you know he's gonna be thinking about that on this drive.
Always dropping my chapstick, dude. It's the woke. It's the woke.
Underneath, and that
It's the woke.
like Darren Waller with the catch. Current Las Vegas Raider to the 41-yard line.
Love the route combo right there by J-Wall to the right side of the field there. He really stressed Gucci's user to cover that wheel in the streak. Backside, he had the post. Throws a little low pass, fires it in there.
Waller, one of the great stories in the NFL, really rejuvenating.
The Mullick
his
animations?
career
Yeah, I
in
saw them, dude. They look
Las
sick.
Vegas.
That's one thing you can't
Now,
complain about this year is the
down top.
animations
4 tight end.
and the
Maybe
art,
better
the
than
card art.
that. Trying to throw it right side. Oh,
Super Bowl cards are
laser
kind of
beam
lackluster
from
card art,
French
personally.
Cannon. Terry
All right, so I missed Good Morning Man this morning, and I didn't hop on today. What's with the new limited card art
Pretty
stuff?
solid coverage from Gucci, but
Are they
his user got
putting
caught lacking a little
Are they
bit.
putting card
J-Wall
art behind a
waiting for the
paywall
cross
now?
throw.
Is that what's going on? What's up,
His
Sean?
man beat him man-to-man, one-on-one. Throws it in there to the sidelines. Nice little,
It's going good, man. It's going good. Got Y. Got Y. Oh, he had the entire right side of the field
There's
open.
Sanders with the catch,
Everybody was
trying
open
to
on the
get
right side.
sticky. Good tackle on the outside. Boy, J-Wall moving the ball with reckless abandon.
With reckless
No
abandon.
surprise. He's going to a lot more zone
Yeah, so
blitzing right
MCC
there.
cards
A lot
have
more
new
zone
card
than man
arts,
so far.
and they're limited,
J-Wall
and they're
with
only
everything
ways
right
to get the
there
new.
takes advantage
So
of
there's
the
no
nice
new
little stop.
stats on them or anything. They're literally just limited card arts, and the only way to get them is to pull them from packs.
2-minute warning in the first half. 7-all the score. Don't
What's up,
forget, we have
Sean?
3 more
I already said
games
what's up,
today.
Did I say what's up,
Total
Sean? I think I did. If I didn't, what's up,
prize money
Sean?
handed out today.
But I think I did.
And then tomorrow, Ty, we get to hand out our first belt.
That is the. We're putting card arts behind paywalls now. Like, come on,
He's gonna
bro.
become a legend in this sport. Someone's going to get that glory, and they're going to get a lot richer as well.
That's dumb to me.
Bo will pick up 2.
I hate being one to bitch about the game, especially about things that like don't negatively affect the game, but to me that just bothers me. You gotta pay $350K for a card art. Like, come on, dude. Let people who play that game entirely for team building purposes have their fun. That just stinks. Good, Jackson. What's up, Scott? I haven't watched the video yet. I've been busy doing some other things, but I saw it come out, so I definitely will check it out. Oh, that little user loop.
Down goes Cannon. Jamal Adams absolutely screaming.
What a gamble by Gucci coming off the edge with the user rush. J-Wall had his running back about to be wide open, but the gamble pays off and Gucci gets a huge sack.
3rd and 17.
Nobody. 3rd and 17. Bagged, bro. Bagged. Who's winning this? I don't know right now, dude. Gucci's playing well. So is J-Wall. J-Wall's... I don't know, bro. Sean, literally everyone said that last time. I don't know if you were in the last stream when we were watching and everyone was saying that, but I didn't know who Lil Tecca was, so everyone was trolling me because I didn't know who Lil Tecca was.
10-7.
What player do you love playing with Golden Ticket in Madden 21? For me, is Barry or Lamar. If I had to make a Golden Ticket, you know it'd be a Mr. Trubisky.
Look, they're succeeding. The Lions.
You're off work tomorrow, staying awake a little bit more tonight. Super Bowl weekend, Monday off too. Hell yeah, baby.
Oh, everything. Jared Goff, a bunch of picks.
Hell yeah. Yay.
How long did you think Jared?
Your Wi-Fi was so bad. I think I remember that. You remember you commenting about that.
Yeah.
Why are we pausing?
I don't know. I don't think they would have gave all that up for
Was that
us,
halftime?
or they didn't actually. They got everything.
No, they got everything. They didn't give up.
Yeah,
you got a fullback card? Dude, that would have been dope.
I don't know. Who do you think won that trade?
I wish there was a way to put defensive tackles
at
fullback.
This is my answer to everybody who asked that question. It doesn't matter if the Rams win a title. It doesn't matter if the Rams get to a Super Bowl. At that point, the Rams win. It doesn't matter.
Agreed. And obviously, I like Stafford.
Who's my favorite Madden YouTuber? Hi, Mike Mack.
They gave up an awful lot to get Stafford, who's in the backside of his career.
I think he puts... I think he produces the highest quality videos on Madden YouTube.
Between Gucci and J-Wall.
And like myself, he does it all alone. He doesn't have an editor, doesn't have a graphics guide. He plans, films, records, edits, graphic, everything himself. So I got a lot of respect for that.
They're so confident on offense.
You can put defensive tackles at fullback? No way.
Yeah, exactly.
Mess up with your lineup a lot. How do you do that, AK? Because that's what I would do for my gameplay, dude.
But man, Gucci is came to perform. He looked good.
What is the day for the Super Bowl? It is Sunday.
Then right there to hold J-Wall.
What are you talking about? The best wings around you? Oh, nice, Scott. Good wings are a must, bro. That's like if you ever move to a new area, that's like one of the first things you gotta find is a good wing spot around.
Oh, he doesn't have them anymore. It's one great user. I'm a little disappointed, but it's good to see you. You got the clean.
Your wife's posting. Yeah, you talked about your wife's cooking channel before.
Your man from the 704.
That's cool.
Gucci does not look shook.
No backup running backs or wide receivers.
He doesn't. You know, something about them Carolina boys.
I might try to mess with that. Starting fullback has to be a tight end.
The stage ain't too big, but all I'm saying, Gucci gang.
So put a tight end at fullback. So if I had Cole Kmet at fullback, and I only had 3 receivers in my lineup, I could play the fridge.
That's what Gucci has, and you gotta appreciate it. He answered right back, put together a great.
What sauce you getting on the wings? Yeah, that is a key question. I know, no scope. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I definitely will. Only good wings is your mother.
Now he has a chance to go down and get.
It'll put our highest overall player in at fullback in a 2 running back set. Okay, so if I have Cole Kmet at fullback with no other fullbacks, and I only have Devin Hester, Allen Robinson, and 1 other wide receiver.
With J-Wall
I'll be able to put Perry
to start the second half
in like an I-form set.
Have you noticed a big
certain sub packages? See, now you're losing me because then you need certain formations from certain playbooks that will get those sub packages, and then that's where it gets really complicated. I'd have to. Someone would have to tell me what specifically to do. I don't want to try to figure it out. You can do pretty much any formation.
J-Wall, when he really hasn't been running cover.
Okay, I gotta figure. I'll play with it maybe.
He hasn't been really, hitting the seam unless.
I wish we had house rules.
But Gucci on the other
My playbook
hand,
doesn't have strong close. I switched to Jets, but I might go back to Raiders now that the Jets
That's
punch
what
is
he
kind
was
of
really using that got him here. It seems
not
to
worth
be
it.
working good. That's how he got that big chunk play on the right side of
Ooh,
the field.
super
Looked like
hot.
it was
That
about
ghost
45
chili,
yards.
bro.
I'm not sure to Zach. I know you probably know. Nick,
Ghost chili,
the way your
bro.
mind work. But at the end of the day, I feel like his offense, none of them have really taken a big effect or a big step back.
Dude, I really like garlic
But we'll see
parmesan
how this develops later
for
on.
wings. I'm a dry rub kind of guy.
It's not crowded in here enough. We might as well.
I get made fun of for that one.
What's up,
There's your TD Barrett, whoever's
I
asking about him
I
before.
haven't actually gotten to talk to you. So first of all, welcome to the broadcast. Second of all, this first half, J-Wall and Gucci, what are you seeing between these two? Do you see either player really having an edge right now?
No, I would say it's pretty even, pretty balanced at the moment. I think the first drive,
Dolphins
honestly,
offensive
looked really
playbook.
good since
I haven't
that
heard of
first
anyone
drive.
running that one.
The thing about this game is when people play man coverage.
You were
it's
trying
really
Harold.
rough. It's
Dude, I
like
saw
50%
Throne's
of the
video
time
where he's
they'll get,
using
like,
Russell
crazy
Wilson as his
animation,
user
like
on
that
defense. I
2-second
thought that was
drive, and like you
hilarious.
said, his Z-spot
In
rush
India,
is
dang,
absolutely
bro, that's awesome.
destroyed the guy, but on the first drive it wasn't happening. So
Stafford
sometimes when you're
thoughts?
playing someone like J-Wall who's running a lot of man.
I think it was a dumb trade for the
routes will be
Lions.
there
I
sometimes,
understand they
they
got
won't
some
be
great
there next
picks,
time.
but they
That's kinda
also
what happened on
have
the
Jared
first drive.
Goff's contract,
And then he started locking J-Wall up, with
which
kind of
doesn't
the
have an
same
out until
kind of man
2023.
concepts, trying to
And they
take
owe
one
him what?
playmaker with Steve Smith going over the
20
middle,
mil
but,
next year and 30 million the
it's gonna
year
be
after that.
interesting. I don't know if either
Jared
one
Goff's
really has an
contract
edge.
is like
I think Gucci looks
awful.
really good right now.
It's one of the worst in the NFL.
It's a really
That's
close
why these
game
rumors
right now,
about the Bears
10-7 this.
possibly
I gotta
trading for
ask,
Carson Wentz
You know, TD Barrett, I'm wondering,
gives me nightmares.
did you just accept the spot here to confuse me so that there were two TDs? Was that
Literally
the
gives me
entire reason
nightmares.
that you decided to be a part of the broadcast?
No, it was not. I actually didn't. Well, I kind of realized, but then I was like, when we got in the first call, it was all.
Did Stafford
it was
one
definitely
out?
a little
Oh
bit
yeah,
confusing.
absolutely.
But there's also another YouTuber who goes by TD Presents.
They're just
So
getting
I've been
Trace
dealing with
McSorley. God damn it.
being the second TD my entire career. I've always kind of been. there's
Probably
always
going to
been two
draft,
TDs,
but you know
so
how that
I'm
was.
somewhat used to
I don't
it.
want Ryan Pace picking another quarterback.
Now listen,
I don't think he will. Dude, I want
love having these
Fitzmagic,
two.
bro.
Shout out to user and TD Barrett, but I still
I
love
want
TD.
Fitzmagic.
That's Tyler Davis.
I would love Ryan Fitzmagic. Oh my God, dude, that'd be
Back to
so
game action. We
amazing.
got Gucci with the ball, 2nd and 10. Rolling right and throwing this one away. It's the scary thing about playing J-Wall, Tyler. is
Take the
that
picks in the contract.
he adjusts defensively.
Yeah, I understand
so
that.
well that you might
I
think
understand
you
it was
have some
probably
the first
still
half, and then the
beneficial
second
for
half,
them.
all of
I'm
a
not
sudden
saying
you've got
that,
J-Wall.
but I am saying they're stuck
Yeah,
with
he
one
really
of the
does
worst
adjust so
contracts
well.
in the
This is a
NFL.
huge drive for Gucci here, and it's already
Which it
third
doesn't
down,
matter
so
if you're
huge drive for
rebuilding or
both
not. That
guys,
is a
honestly.
terrible spot to be
But
in.
for Gucci to get some points here, because like you just said, J-Wall does get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, they're
He
not
could
keeping
potentially
Mitch.
go down and make it a 10-point game.
They've
So
already
Gucci,
said that they're
just to get
letting him
some
go,
points here on
sadly.
this drive and keep the ball out of J-Wall's hands would be huge for him.
3rd down and 10.
Mitch is done, so.
There's that playmaker. Oh, that was a
Yeah, Mitch will play backup quarterback somewhere. I don't know where, but he'll end up being a backup quarterback. I'm sure he'll get another chance. I think he would do really, really well in San Francisco. I'm not going to lie. I think he would be a very good quarterback for the 49ers.
That just shows you right there why that playmaker is so essential and so valuable in people's offense.
That was, yeah, I mean, that's playmaker, dog. Playmaker's so good.
bunch flip to the wide side.
To New England?
Reese on the left hip. Former Viking, Raider, Rich Gannon.
I mean, I guess if anyone can scheme up anything. Oh my God, playmaker's so good. If anyone can scheme up anything for him, you know, you always got to trust Bill Belichick, but I think he'd play really well in the 49ers offense.
Making plays on this clutch drive before the half.
This Terry McLaurin is absolutely
It's so good, Declan. It's so good, dude.
With that playmaker. I mean, he just
And McLaurin, look at the separation, bro. And McLaurin is exceptionally good with it. Like, obviously, Dion was good, but McLaurin looks even better, bro. Might bandwagon whatever team Mitch goes to. I probably will bandwagon it just a little bit, dude. Why did he throw that ball, man? Oh, my God, bro. Gucci got his Stevie Wonder shades on, man.
Gucci gets aggressive, and J-Wall makes him pay.
That was not a smart read. I think Lamar is good. Did you guys see Lamar? No, I don't. Did you see? Well, he's good, clearly. The guy was an MVP. But he's not, he can't throw the ball for shit, okay? He might be exceptional running the ball, and I think that makes him even better with his ability to win games while only running the ball. But he is terrible throwing the ball, dude. Did you guys see him,
to get down the field and put points on the board?
Hootie Boy 197 with the 299 says breaking. Bears get Watson for 4 first-round picks. 4 first-round picks, bro.
Madden 21
4 first-round picks.
Back and forth.
Thank you for the 299. First of all, I appreciate it. Second of all, that is a hot take, bro. That is a hot take.
This gets interesting here with the runoff. J-Wall needs to get out of bounds.
Hot take. But I don't think it's gonna happen.
With the who understood the Annie get your
It's not
gun
against the
reference
rule.
here on the Madden broadcast.
No, it's not real. It didn't happen.
That's why I
But
get to call
that's
it
pretty much what they would have to
first
trade
and
to get Watson.
Gannon
Dude,
looking
Houston
left.
doesn't want to get rid of Watson,
Delivered a
and they have
beast
Watson by
here
the
into
balls, bro.
Waller
They don't
to the
have to get rid of him.
48-yard line.
So I don't think they're going to get rid of him.
For Gucci. He kept him inbounds.
If he holds out and doesn't play, he will get fined millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. It's not like it used to be where players could hold out.
Throw the ball inbounds here one more time.
And he can't go anywhere else. I mean, he can retire. The guy's 25 years old. Doesn't want to retire.
Pizza Hut staying the site of all these MCS
They got him by the
games.
balls, dude.
First ever
I can't
virtual
believe the
stadium
players
rights
union
deal.
allowed
Only
that
competitive match.
to happen with players holding out their contracts.
Trips to the
They get
right
fined
side.
so much money.
Smith on
Run
the
it up,
inside,
run it up.
McLaurin now in motion, and Randy Moss wide right. Darren Waller, the tight
You
end
looked
on
up the
left side of
NFL app
formation.
right away. No, yeah, it's not
Gannon
true.
Facing a four-man rush, facing some pressure.
But
rolling
the
right,
the
goes to
Stafford
left.
trade did break while I was
Great
live on
defense
stream,
by
which was kind of
Gucci.
funny.
J-Wall motioned over that out and up route. You know he loves that versus man coverage.
At least I think it did.
Gucci had a
I thought you
safety
guys were
over the
trolling
top
me
to
until I
watch
looked it
that,
up.
And then with his user, he took away the play.
Good move for the Bears that they
Great
traded for him.
defense by Gucci, taking away
I
everything
think they
that
still
J-Wall
can't win
wants.
as long as Matt Nagy is their coach, and Watson would have 0 receivers to throw to, and they would have no money left, and then no picks to draft a receiver, and the future of their franchise would be done.
Great defense
Not done
from
because
Gucci.
obviously they would have Deshaun
Okay,
Watson,
giving
but
up
he
a
would go
big
from
play.
one bad
Talk about
situation to
how important
another.
that tackle inbound was, TD. I thought it was
Robinson's
gonna be the
contract's up,
time he
dude,
was
and
able
I
to
don't
take
think
a
there's
puck.
any,
Next one
there's
was
no
he
way
used
they're
that
gonna re-sign him.
entire down that J-Wall had to spike it on.
Exactly. And then
I don't think they're re-signing
Gucci,
Allen
great
Robinson.
performances on
He's like
defense
one of
in
the
last
most
two
sought-after
downs.
free agents
And
right
listen,
now.
we
He's
say
gonna
this
go
about
elsewhere.
Gucci, every time J-Wall does something,
That might be a laser.
Gucci bounces back.
Oh, 1 yard line, bro.
How
Oh
about
my.
punt dot? Punt dot,
Hey,
punt
don't go
beam,
off
punt
that.
laser, whatever you want to call it. The TNC special teams
Don't
is
go
back,
off that,
Tyler
I'm fine.
Davis.
Another 199
Now
from Huddy
Gucci's
Boy
gonna
says.
go ahead and punt it right
Mike, why
back,
are you such a
but
bad
he's
mood?
inside his
What do
own
you care?
5.
You were
Does it say
J-Wall's
20,
got to take
number 20 pick?
go
I want
offsides.
Rashad
This is interesting
Bootman.
here. This is very interesting going on
Bro,
right now.
what?
Gucci's play calling.
That was not English, dude. Thank you
Looks
for the
like J-Wall's not
$2,
gonna
man.
go
I
offside,
appreciate
but
it. I'm sorry. I don't even know what you're
might
messaging.
have to, but it's not fourth down, so
I think
I'm
Rashad
confused. There's a
Bateman
lot
is
going on
what
right
you're
here.
trying to say
We're like getting into
with the
some-
20th pick.
The deep delves of the rule book right now.
Yeah, so this is a funny situation. In order to punt there,
Tyler, for the people who
you're
don't
not
understand
allowed to
what's going
punt
on
in
here,
competitive
let's talk
Madden
about the rule instituted by
from inside the 6 yard line because it
competitive
automatically gets
cops
blocked
about
no matter
punts
what
inside the
punt
5
coverage
because of a
the other
glitch in
person
game.
runs. So they have to
Yeah, so
They
if
have
you
to
try
go
punt
off
inside the
sides
5,
according to the rules.
The D tackle from the computer will come free and just clean and block it clean. So what we've decided is to force the player on defense to go offside, so that way you get outside of the 5 yard line in order to punt the ball off. But right there, and we're gonna go to halftime.
Texans
right
had no
there was
receivers
just-
this season,
they
and
took
Nagy and
it,
Pace
they
are mad
divided it up,
underrated.
and
0
went to
losing
halftime,
seasons,
so
by the way. How
nothing
many
really
playoff wins do they
crazy
have?
happened.
The old runoff. The old runoff. You saw a little smile from Gooch there. I think he felt really smart about that decision. It was a great punt, but nonetheless, it is
How many
10-7
seasons with
at the half.
over 8
J-Wall
wins
with
do
the
they
lead
have
on
in the
ball.
last
Here in this final 8 game, our first
4
one
years?
of the day. We've got a full day of
But how many
action to
playoffs
come for
wins do
more
they
on that. So back to Katie Emmer.
Thank you so much, Nick. Apex fans, February
Bro, I could not
20th
disagree
and
with you more.
21st, the
Nagy
Apex
and Pace are a
Legends
plague.
Global Series Winter Circuit showcases
Huddy
the best
Boy with
Apex
another
Warriors
5
in the
says
game.
Ravens
They
going to be
go
cooked
their share
next year.
of a $750,000
Interesting take.
prize pool. Coverage starts Sunday, February
Ravens
21st
gonna be
at
cooked.
9:45
Thank you for the
a.m.
5 man. I
Pacific
appreciate it.
Standard
Thank you
Time.
so much.
Stay tuned to
Does- the question is, do you mean cooked in a good way or a bad way?
Mentioned a lot more to come after this game. Up next,
If you mean
there's more
cooked in a good
semifinal
way,
NFC semifinal action. It's a battle.
I don't
between
think you
Cowboys club
watched
champions
Lamar
Fancy
Jackson try to
and the Madden
throw at the
Bowl
Pro, or not the Pro Bowl,
runner-up
the,
Certainly
was it
a
the Pro Bowl
lot
event?
of
Yeah, it was a Pro Bowl
eyes to
event.
be
You guys see that
watching for
video where
this game
Lamar
that is
Jackson was trying
coming
to
up
throw
next. But
and hit the
first, we have
targets,
second half
and he hit
of
like
Madden.
2
Nick,
targets?
back to you.
Might have been last year.
Katie, thank you so much.
But this man had like a minute, he had like 60 seconds to throw a football and hit targets and score points, and he had like 2 targets the entire time.
Both guys been able to land punches, but no
You're upset Bob Sanders is too short? I mean,
No, it's
he
been
was a
an
short
absolute
dude.
battle, and that was just
What's up,
really
Evan?
smart by Gucci.
Cooked in a good way.
It just comes with knowing the
Thank you for the other
$2.
$2. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
The runoff would happen if the penalty was declined.
Cooked
So,
in
interesting. I
a
don't
good
know
way.
What would happen if J-Wall accepted? I don't know if that's allowed. So a lot of things went on, but
Let's
it
think.
worked out great for Gucci.
Hollywood Brown. I think they need another receiver. I think they can sign Allen Robinson, to be honest. Signing Allen Robinson would be massive.
Former Oklahoma State Cowboy, long time Detroit
Give
Lions.
Lamar another target, a possession receiver, a physical receiver that can catch the ball when it's thrown someone within 3 to 5 yards of him. I love Mooney. I think that would be a big signing for him. I think their defense is insanely good. So that really helps them. They need no. They don't need slant.
Two-man rush from
Dot.
Gucci. Look at
Nope,
left
not
side.
a dot, not a dot.
Boy, couldn't get the feet in bounds. It was amazing, though. You had 9 guys dropping him back in coverage, TD. He still found somebody
I don't think they can franchise tag Allen Robinson.
Unfortunate break. He couldn't get those feet down. He waited
I don't know
for
for sure on that one.
Run away,
You'd have
then
to
he
check
had
my
a
math,
crossing
but
route,
I don't know if they
in front
can.
of the deep zone defender. Couldn't get the feet down, though. And now
Bears would be in a
looks like
worse
Gucci's gonna
position
go
than
back
Houston
to
right now
man
if they sold the farm for
coverage. Gucci's
Watson.
gonna
I
mix up
agree,
his
bro.
coverages a lot here. Gonna
We
go
got some
back to
tough
man
contracts
and
on
see
the
if J. Watt
books,
has an
and
answer on third and nine.
having no picks after that, no way to. Oh, that would be a really bad spot. Plus, they're in a situation where their coach and GM are on the line, bro. Their jobs are on the line. What's up, Aiden? Stream's going well, man. Stream's going well.
What a chess match. Gucci brings the user rush again off the edge. Look at J-Wall stepping up.
Well, Robinson's
stepping
not a
to the
deep
left.
threat, bro.
Phenomenal pocket presence, and he fires.
Buddy
it
with
into the
another
corner.
$2 says Bears also need a safety because Tayshaun Gibson. I think Tayshaun Gibson's a great player, dude. I don't think Tayshaun Gibson is the gap in our defense. I think Eddie Jackson needs to learn how to tackle. He's a great player, great free safety, but he needs to learn how to freaking tackle. I think Danny Trevathan is old as dirt, although he's a leader on the defense. I think he's a liability. We need a defensive coordinator, which hopefully we have now, that can adjust mid-game. Oh, Kevin King is awful. Kevin King lost you guys that game, dude. Kevin King lost the Packers that game. People don't say it because there were other things that happened in the game, and like the play call, the decision to kick the field goal instead of go for it and everything. Kevin King lost you guys that game with that last second touchdown at the end of the half.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Bro, Eddie Jackson's one of my favorite players. I can say anything about Eddie Jackson I want. Eddie Jackson is one of my favorite players, but the dude can't tackle for shit. And he's one of the reasons we lost that game to the Saints.
Come on, Terry.
He's gonna look for him.
A horribly blown coverage
Side of the 27-yard line. It's
when
Terry
Michael Thomas
McLaurin
went deep on them.
burning
Michael
Gucci's
Thomas
defense.
went deep on them. And then he hopped off sides on that 4th and 1.
You saw Gucci. He bit on the tight end corner route. J-Wall with that patience.
Oh, there were a lot of reasons we lost that game. An Eddie Jackson jersey,
Really
guys.
starting
Like,
to heat up here on this first drive of the second half.
I don't care what Swift is gonna say about Eddie Jackson, bro.
Here in the red zone.
Bills did not re-sign Matt Milano. He'd be amazing for the Bears. That's an interesting idea. I didn't even think about that, to be honest.
Nowhere to go.
Imagine one of the guys' Wi-Fi goes out. That would be crazy. This is a pretty close game, though. We've seen some good defense and some good offense. So we even saw a punt dot.
Gave him a man look in the pre-snap, and then it was a zone coverage. He baited him, using the routes well, forcing J-Wall to throw it away.
Stepping up. Oh, late
How was that an accurate throw, bro?
But that one looked like a beam to Steve Smith, 3rd and
How
2
was that an
for
accurate
J-Wall
throw?
on the 19-yard line.
Yeah, he was stepping up.
He was like
going left
stepping
a
up,
little bit, and then
sprinting,
threw back right. I
and he
thought
throws it
could've
across
took
his
off
body to the
quarterback.
right
He's
side.
gonna
That
go
was
with a
just
quick
crazy.
snap here.
Oh, he had the running back.
Let's go, Gannon.
Gannon
Oh, okay, good scramble, good scramble. Who's my favorite football player?
Hit 7 end
Um,
the game.
11 yards from Rich Gannon.
I don't know,
not known
man.
as a speedster, but he had so much room out there, you could have driven a Mack truck through it.
Such an
I think I
underrated
really
play
have
there by J-Ball.
like a
He playmaker
favorite
the
player.
receiver to the left to completely
There's players that I
break
love
Gucci's
to
defender
watch and
and
enjoy
take his
watching
defense to
and
the
like
left
am
so he
big
can run
fans
right.
of.
Looks like he's gonna go back to this single back
But
run
people
game.
ask me who my favorite player is all the time. I never really have a good answer.
See Gucci right there.
One of my favorite players of all time is Devin Hester. That helps answer your question. Eddie Jackson was bad, out of position, couldn't tackle, yeah.
Could you do that?
No.
He got paid to play center
I
field,
wasn't
but
even gonna
kept
hesitate. I was gonna even like think about.
they kept Chuck kept bringing in the box. He also, I'll give you that. He was set up to fail in a lot of situations. He's a roamer. He really is. He's got speed. He's quick, and he's very, very good at reading a quarterback.
Come on, Barry.
Sanders
He also had like
to
3
the
pick sixes
Sanders to
throughout the year that were called back on
J-Wall
penalties.
takes the first drive of the
Touchdown
second
J-Wall,
half,
man.
right down the field
But he
for a
was put in a
touchdown.
position to fail this year. He was not played to his strengths. From good old Chuck Pagano. Emmitt Smith or Dez. Someone's a Cowboys fan.
On the inside zone, and now he goes up 2 possessions.
Man, I'm already out of water. I need a bigger cup for when I do these
Kick
streams,
is
bro.
away. So Gucci
17-7. There's your one more stop that you needed, bro.
Final 8 game is we'll take a look at our Snickers.
See, now if you say one more
Barry
stop,
got
it's a
the
little
edge.
bit
Once
more
you get the edge,
applicable.
you can't forget about
I
it.
still disagree with saying it this soon. Herschel Walker, that's an interesting pick. Hell yeah, I'd take Cutler back. Dude, I'd take Cutler back just for the swagger, bro.
Minute 33, plenty of time
Smoking
for
Jay,
Gucci.
man.
TD, but he has to put.
I want a Cutler card in the game.
First, then think about
I have a breakout season with our new defensive coordinator.
Every time, you know, we talk about J-Wall,
I hope so. I mean, I don't know if it's really a breakout season at this point, because I mean, he's an all-pro safety. He's one of the best safeties in the game. More so, I just hope he returns to who he was. This is honestly a terrible defensive year for the Bears with the roster that they had.
Level next champion.
Game is done. Probably not. You know, I don't think you know Madden very well, dude.
To his name. Back across his body. That's McLaurin. Ooh, tough throw, and McLaurin gets laid out by Jamal Adams.
Didn't he do something to his wife when she tried to take money from him? I have no idea. I have no idea. Think we're getting more pups? No idea. I don't work for EA. You know, I'm going to record that as an answer when people ask me questions that I would have no way of knowing. Andrew Luck, I did see that leaked message on Pat McAfee's show. That would be interesting, bro. That would be interesting. People that leave the game, man, they say leaving the NFL is like one of the hardest things you do because football is your life for your entire life, pretty much. And once you leave the NFL, it's over, dude. I mean, it's done. And people have a really tough time with that. And since he retired basically at the top of his game, young, I mean, it makes sense. Robert Quinn was awful. Yeah, $15 million a year. One of the worst contract signings in the history of the Bears. I mean, just brutally bad. Playmaker, bro. So good. Certain salary cap for these comp games? No, there's not. They used to play salary cap last year, but they made it full month this year. The reason why these guys use Gannon, my assumption is because he gets Hot Route Master for 1 AP less than Deshaun Watson does. So that's why they end up using Gannon. Because mobile quarterbacks, if you're good at the game, mobile quarterbacks like Vic are really easy to stop. But when you have quarterbacks that get Hot Route Master and Gunslinger, it's a much different game for a good player of the game.
Yeah, you know, you want everything to be working fine. Interesting though.
I like Watson over Gannon personally. I don't mind the 1 extra AP, but these guys have schemes that they've worked out for months. I'm sure some of them just weren't comfortable leaving.
And Ty, you want to talk about, you know, we talk about how this year has been unlike any other. The most unique majors we've had, both with the Madden Bowl in 20 and this one. This is one of those.
Welcome back, Ty.
You know,
welcome back. Waiting for an honors A-Rod. It'll come, bro.
Unlike in normal times when we'd be in a studio. Listen, these guys would still be playing in online formats, but we'd be.
That's going to be one of the better quarterbacks in the game, like, for sure. Probably the best. I'm just hoping he doesn't tank Watson's price. Sounds like no, man. Sounds like he's not going to lead the Texans as of right now.
Yeah, I mean,
you need to win it all to get money. Well, I mean, you make a little bit of money getting here to the round of 64, and then you make each game you make more money as you win, but you don't make money for losing.
And in person's a lot of work too.
Who else is playing tonight? We got Noah. We got D-Croft versus Fancy. We got Noah versus Pavin.
So many people involved with this, trying to put this
And
production
then we got John Beast versus Wesley.
These things will happen though, obviously.
We got some really good games tonight.
So what we have is a brief technical timeout here. What we hope is a brief technical timeout as these guys get the connection all figured out. We're near the fourth quarter of play.
Well, these guys have all made money to get to this point. So
J-Wall didn't do his hair, and he definitely
didn't make his bed.
Jake's moving on. Jake's moving on tonight, confirmed. He seems to play better when the bed's unmade.
Are we talking about this kid's bed and hair, dude? Come on, bro.
Listen, he's in the final 8 of the biggest tournament.
Noah or Pavin?
I guarantee you, he was up till 7 a.m.
Man, I don't know. I really am excited for that game. That game is going to be a really good game. Probably. I've really liked watching Noah play. I think Noah has one of the better schemes in the game. So we'll see. I don't know how the patch is going to affect it, but
maybe you just need
I think what was interesting is against TD, Noah had game planned against TD's YouTube offense that he runs all the time. So that gun tight offense that he runs on YouTube. And then TD ran a completely different offense that Noah had never labbed against. And he was able to adjust and adapt all within that game to beat TD. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I think that speaks to his level and his IQ as a player, being able to completely adjust 100% your defense in the middle of the game.
But he wants to punch this in the end zone. Obviously, try to get it before the 2-minute.
A-Rod will be an improviser. Hot Rod Master AP will be expensive. Honors bring comeback player of the year. Alex Smith will be a good option. Yeah, I mean, it's something to think about. But the thing about it, Rodgers is his AP will be expensive, but he also has one of the better throwing motions in the game, which is going to help him. It's like Watson. I mean, Watson is one of the best quarterbacks in the game because he's hot route master,
Yeah, it's
gunslinger.
looking
Sure, it's
that way.
expensive,
I
but
was just about to come in and talk about all the things.
just getting those
Gucci was
abilities in
doing, but that was
general
kind of a throw
makes
out
you one of the
attack
better ones.
animation. I feel like, yeah, that's pretty much going to end it.
That
Yeah,
might be game now.
Welcome to live TV.
2 possessions
You
with
think
ball
you're gonna
in field goal
talk about
range, 4
something,
minutes and
and
40
then the
seconds
game
left.
messes it all
That
up.
might be.
TD Barrett's you gotta be ready to flow with the punches.
Imagine to give Nathan Peterman a golden ticket. I guess someone would have to request it, right? They'd have to pull the golden ticket and make it, because that's how those golden tickets work. People pull golden tickets and then they get to make the cards, or at least that's how it used to work.
On that, against that one step when he's running that crosser is absolutely cooking it. So J-Wall is essentially making it him having to have to choose between the post or the drag coming back.
I think it definitely has the probability of it.
Tough to stop.
Oh, that's a dot, dude. That's a dot.
Randy Moss!
Dot.
$25,000 touchdown pass, perhaps, for Jacob Wallach. Tyler Davis, this man
That's a
looks
dot.
unstoppable.
He looks good. He's looking to make a run. That's an
He had no
absolute beam to Randy
middle
Moss
third
on
there.
the
I'm
next throw
shocked, bro.
Into the end zone diving catch. You can't guard that man.
Anyways, what I was
anymore.
saying about
Randy Moss
A-Rod, yeah,
and
it depends if the
J-Wall
card
close this
is
thing
good
over.
or not. If the card ends up being a flop, that 94 won't go up in price. The price won't move. But if the 94 ends up being one of the best quarterbacks in the game, it will skyrocket in price.
Randy Moss, ho-hum, another
Kind of like Darren Waller's Redux did when his Team of the Year came out.
Weeks that J-Wall could, in theory, have lined up. Level next champion.
What's the market? Has the market came back up since the Super Bowl packs came out? What's the market like, boys? I haven't been on in like 2 days.
3.5 week stretch we have ever seen from a player.
That's what I'm saying. He's by far the hottest player
It's a
in the
terrible
game
pass.
right now. He's about to get maybe another pick right here.
Still down?
But J-Wall, listen, you saw it on the bio in the intro. It said his winnings, 17,000. He has a chance. He's already tripled
Went up a little bit.
I believe. And he has a chance to just
All they need to
blow that
do
out
is
of the water.
release more
That guy
power-ups,
could
dude, and the
potentially
market
have
will
100,000
skyrocket.
winnings. Just what a year he's had so far.
I'm really not selling much yet.
Continues it, and
Just
he's
keep
looking to
hoping
make
that they
another run
release
and
something
potentially
good on a
win his
wild
first
card
belt.
Wednesday that skyrockets the market. Yeah, I think this game's over now too.
Go in this one. Gucci.
I don't know how you come back from this if you're Gucci. It would be unbelievable if you did, but it's probably over. I think Devin McCourty's a pretty good card.
Moss motions over to the left side.
Oh, he might have a touchdown RB. Nah. Man coverage.
Finds Waller. It's gonna be short of the line
Was
again.
it 4.5 coin per training? Now it's 5.7. So it's going up a little bit. Are the like because like the what the 91s, basically 91 and up got so cheap for a while. It got so cheap for a while. God, this is when the stuff just gets boring, dude. When these games are just so out of it. They're just gonna ban you, Scott.
Yeah, if you're Gucci, you might as well go to your best player all tournament. It's been Randy Moss, goes to him on the out route versus man-to-man coverage, low balls it, fires it in there, gets a first.
I mean, J-Wall looks incredible right now, dude. 95s were at 100K were a steal. Oh, yeah.
J-Wall's really starting to tighten
They'll
up.
donate $20 if Gucci comes back. Come on, Gucci!
You see Dion lit up there on the left side.
Please come back. I need 20 bucks.
Tighten up and shrinking the field for Gucci.
Said you want to, but you won't. Yeah.
Second and 9.
Snapping 94s for 80K and opening a Team of the Year pack with the training. Oh, that's interesting.
Gucci, first MCS.
That sounds like a pretty good method.
Final appearance. Finishes in the top 8, it looks like. I mean, that's quite a way to start your MCS career with a performance like this.
No doubt about it. And I think everyone knows now this kid is legit. He has some great route combos on offense.
How old is Gucci?
Plays with that
This
swagger.
is his first time
He's
competing,
adjusted
so
on
I'm
defense.
curious.
He's mixed up his coverages.
How do you get the spreadsheet? If you go to my community tab,
Still hanging around here trying to make something happen.
I haven't updated it for a few days, Sean.
Out route to Moss.
But if you go to my community tab on my channel,
Clock runs down
you'll
to
see a link
11.
there in one of the posts that's only available to members. That'll give you a link to the spreadsheet.
Gannon, pressured. Over the middle. Metcalf, that'll take
2-minute
us to
warning.
2-minute warning.
I'm guessing Jacob is pretty
I mean,
confident
I'm
that
just so
Gucci is
impressed with what J-Wall's
not
been able
going
do
to win
both
this game.
offensively and defensively, and more importantly, Ty, he makes it look easy.
He does. Especially when he's on offense. I mean, it looks like this guy's just throwing bombs all the time, deep down the field, throwing lasers. He's got great pocket presence. And this defense, especially
just
here
get
in
this game
fourth
over with,
quarter,
bro.
when Gucci's back has been against the wall. J-Wall's really tightened up, and he's making it very difficult.
3rd and 9. Coming up next, we got the TNC.
I'd probably
battle.
hold. Market's at
The
crazy
NFC
lows.
Might as well be renamed the TNC at this point. We got Fancy taking on D-Croft. I don't really know what to expect from that game. The intra-crew matchups are always, they're either like 10-6 slugfest, or they end up being like 35-31 because everyone's just airing it out and bringing out offense you haven't seen before.
Yeah, that's a great point. You're going to get one or the other. I think the thing is, whatever you usually expect, as we see J-Wall going to end this thing here, but whatever you usually expect from J-Wall and D-Croft, expect kind of the opposite from them, because those guys are best friends. Talking to them last night, you know, they said they're going to have to do the little things.
J-Wall and
D-Croft
are best friends.
It's going to come down to the red zone, because that's like a mirror
He's
match.
my
Those guys know
best
each other
friend.
so well. They played each other so many times this year. They got to do something a little different if they want to win.
You jump to a 94 from 91. Yeah, those are the best times, man, to upgrade your team. If you're really smart with your coins, you really don't make upgrades until market
Jackson,
crashes.
why not? Exclamation point.
Jacob,
J-Wall's
it's
gonna
been
run this
over,
one
bro.
out. He's going to be into the Final Four, and he is now 2 wins away from his first belt and $150,000 for putting a bow on Gucci's run. I mean, again, so impressive. You know, this is somebody who's made a lot of fans, and he ends with the trademark flip that the camera's done. All right, you don't need to see any more of this. Hit him with the no signal. But this is somebody who I think we're going to see competing for belts
That's
for the next couple of years.
Big
No
oof.
doubt about it. Nothing to hang your
It's
head
good,
on.
King.
You're
How are you,
Gucci.
man?
You won $25,000. You made it to the final 8 in the biggest tournament of the year, but he
GG's.
ran into a juggernaut. J-Wall. The kid
Not
came
really,
onto
though.
the
That was
scene
not a
2
good
years
game.
ago. We all thought
That's
he could
not
be the next
GG's in the
big thing,
chat,
and
bro.
here he
That's
is, 2
that's
years away.
L's in the
He's
chat,
going to
bro.
the Final Four.
Well, you've heard of the Great Wall of China and how good of a defensive monument that was.
Good, I'm
We
glad
got
I can
the
help, man.
J-Wall of Madden.
Mad
His
lad.
defense is the story in this
What a
one.
name, bro.
24-7.
Mad lad.
Your final score. J-Wall is the first competitor into the Final Four.
J-Wall is the
And-
first
and Ty,
competitor
just
into
watch
the
him
Final
play. I mean,
Four.
it is hard to watch him play and think, you know, who's going to sneak up and beat this guy? He looks well prepared. He looks composed. The moment's not too big for him. It's going to take a heck of a performance to knock J-Wall out of this tournament.
Yeah, it is. But the thing is, it's tough for him because his next game is going to be one of his best friends. It's going to be either Fancy or D-Croft. I guarantee you he would rather play someone in the NFC first because they don't know him as well. He's not
You
gonna
love how
like
these people
that,
talk?
But he's already secured himself now, what? He won $25,000 in level next. Now he just guaranteed himself $50,000 in this tournament, and he's looking for more. The kid's the best in the world right now. He's on fire.
Let's take a look at our updated bracket.
It is a GG because at least he didn't give up. He might have lost by 3 scores, but you saw spirit.
The Lions Club champion, young Jacob Wallach at 20 years old. He fills that first spot looking to compete for that belt tomorrow night. He gets to take the rest of the night off and enjoy the action. What a battle it was in our first Final Four game of the day. It was a dominant second half from J-Wall, 24-7.
Or a little Tekka. Man, you guys are
The first
savages.
spot in the Final Four.
Y'all
We
are
got plenty more
savages.
action to come. Katie, User, and Teeny Barrett have more after this.
Yo, I miss Anto's videos, dude. Now that Anto's working with the Washington football
The
team, he
Madden
like
NFL
never makes
21
videos anymore.
Championship Series is brought to you in part by Gillette. Go all out with an exclusive offer on NFL team razors at Gillette.com.
Yeah, King, that's like a big thing
/Madden.
in this chat. They
And in part by
pretty much
Pizza
everyone
Hut.
calls him.
Order now at
or says he looks like him.
pizzahut.com.
Gillette Pro Glide
He's
and
got a
Pro
good
Glide
rap
Gel
career out of him. You guys are
is a
savage.
pivoting flex ball designed to get virtually every hair on the first stroke while washing
He
away
started
your
working with them,
so
I
you
think,
start the day
maybe a
with
month or
clean
so ago.
shave and a clean face.
His uploads really slowed down. He makes content for him. He makes videos and really cool content for him. Definitely something he seems like he's enjoying, so it's really cool. But I just
The only place that gives you up to 3 toppings on your original stuffed crust for just $11.99.
Gucci did not win. He got smoked by J-Wall.
No one out pizza.
What's up? What's up, Ova?
To get to the top 32 in terms of the world of Madden players is a difficult thing to do. I am
Thank you,
purely a
D-Croft.
Madden gamer, and that's really the only game I've ever played. I really do love Madden. Like, this stuff is as fun as anything I've ever done in my life. Probably spend up to 10 hours on Madden a day. I wake up and I'll play Madden until I sleep. It really is just nonstop trying to get ready.
About to
trying
get
protect
Moe's.
everything
Dude,
I
Moe's
do.
is so
I
good,
have a
bro.
lot of energy
And I
within
love
me,
when you
but
walk
that's
in the
just
door
more
and they go,
getting
"Welcome to
myself focused and
Moe's."
staying energetic throughout the game. It's just me and a computer screen and my controller.
Welcome to
And it's just
Moe's.
me trying to do the absolute best I can in these games. Any one of these games in a tournament game, they're difficult to win. Coming off Madden Bowl.
There's a
coming
video
off
of someone
second
years
off the
ago
bat, it
driving
stings
into a
little
Moe's,
bit because
like
I
with their
just feel
car.
like I should have
He
been
drove through the
the
front door.
champion. I
crazy.
really believe I can win any tournament.
Hell, not 10 hours a day? Probably,
Every
dude.
day is game day. It's
To be
really
at this
just
level, it's what you got to
focusing
do,
on your
man.
preparation to make sure you do everything possible to make sure you have the best chance of winning when game day comes.
Any players in the league I dislike? I have no idea.
What a first game we had to start off.
Like, are you talking about,
night.
like,
The Lions
MCS, or
Club
you talking about, like, in the
champion Jay
NFL?
Wall with a dominating second half. He beats Sonaguchi 24-7, moving into the final four. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Katie Emmer here with one
NFL,
user.
yeah, CJ
And
Gardner
TD
Johnson.
Barrett. Guys, a lot to break down
Javon
from
Wims.
this game user. Let's jump
Anthony
right
Miller.
into it. It didn't go the way you wanted.
And
You were
Ndamukong
looking
Suh.
highly of Gucci's play, but of course,
There's a couple
it would
of
be
them.
Jay Wall in this game, and it started here on this play. First quarter game tied at 0, and Jay Wall's short run into the end zone, 7-0.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jay
new
Wall came
Tyreek
out,
Hill
got a stop
tomorrow.
on, Gucci's opening drive, and then he was able to score. But then
Oh,
Gucci came
new
right back,
Tyreek Hill
answered,
tomorrow.
quick dot right here on the 1-yard line, was able to punch it in.
Yeah, 97 base, man. It's another deep threat, though. He's pretty much the same card as Terry McLaurin.
He ended up making that mistake
without being limited, so that's cool.
You see Jay Wall, he continued to move this ball. That's a big play right here. That's a big boy play right there by Jay Wall.
We need the first 97 base
dot.
speed route running archetype.
Yeah, no, I thought what I was most impressed with J-Wall is and I think we can all learn a lot from this, me included. Inside the 10-15, J-Wall was running the ball super effectively. He wasn't taking any risks in the red zone. I feel like a lot of people lose games sometimes, though, from inside the 10, J-Wall.
It doesn't really, I mean, route running only matters so much once you hit the route running thresholds. His overall's a 97.
He looks really good inside the red zone.
Yeah, and of course, this last touchdown pass for Jay Wall.
That was tweeted 36 seconds ago.
24-7, where we would end it. Jay Wall again advancing to the final four. What a game!
Just kidding, 1 minute ago.
The Lions Club champion, and you know, user taking a closer look.
Think they will be on the players tomorrow games
from Jay Wall. That really
I don't think we'll see anyone change their roster for tomorrow. They might have had to lock it in before the round started. That's actually also a possibility. They might have had to lock their rosters.
I feel like this was pivotal. I feel like this was the game changer
before the round of 8 started.
Coming out before half, he needed.
I guess the final four is tomorrow.
And Gucci felt it too, and that's why he used.
I don't know. Probably not.
He said, I can't
my guess would be
depend on my lineman to get there. Put it on me, coach. Put it on me. And he sent himself user rush, and Jay Wall showed impeccable pocket as he stepped up in the pocket, kept
invested in 5 Tyreek power-ups. I don't know how much his power-up's gonna go up in price, though.
On the crosser. That was a big time.
There's no power-up pass for 97.
That was major
and
pivotal point in the game that Gucci needed to
he's a good receiver, but
already being down 3, and Jay Wall just
maybe it'll go up a little bit. I don't think it's gonna go up like crazy.
Yeah, big time conversion, big time win for Jay Wall.
Never say
now
never.
Bring in the man of the hour for a wonderful interview. Jay Wall, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on moving in to the final
say
four.
never.
You're the inaugural level next champion. You're having a great run deep in this tournament. I just want to ask, why are you so successful this time around this season?
What a great question.
I think just preparation, believing in myself.
Great question,
I had
Katie.
a bad year last year, and just believe in myself and
Perks to YouTube Premium. Hell yeah, Sergio.
It's the most important stuff is all mental, and then also just like the people around me. I want to give a shout out to
the
Manu,
Madden
because
Ultimate Team account. So it's like what
last
EA
week,
Sports
and
MUT
he didn't have
or
to help
whatever.
me this week. Like I would have understood if he just like didn't want to play the game, but he was on the last couple of nights with me, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, EA Sports _MUT. You guys should just turn notifications on for this Twitter account, because this is what tweets like all the leaks for
I
stuff.
have a question. Are you the best Trips tight end player in the world? That's my question. And who in TNC started the Trips tight end? I've always been curious. Who is the first one to start running that formation? Because you, Fancy, Justin, all you guys run it.
It was Manu.
He looks like he wants to get out of there.
18, I think. And
okay.
So he was the first one. I'll always say I run it the best, but I mean, I don't know. I think
that's TD Barrett.
Talented, the best players in the world. So I always pick myself, because that's just being confident.
I did not see that today, Noah.
Hey, Jay Wall, the last game you just played, you didn't have no turnovers, no interceptions. And I said, yo, did you really perfect your game in the last week? Because let's be real. You ain't been looking sharp like we've been expecting. You've been having
guest appearance, bro.
And struggling with people that I didn't think you should.
I think he's been
with.
wanting to get
And
more
then you
involved in the
came out
competitive scene,
today.
so this is kind of
Yes, I picked against you.
the way, one of the ways he wanted to do it.
You did what you're supposed to
What's
do.
up, Nick? How
But
are
at
you,
the end
man?
of the day, I felt like, did you really take this time to perfect your mistakes and make sure you weren't gonna come out here and turn the ball over?
I mean, I played a different defense this game, which helped, and like I got better. I'm feeling more confident versus like the mid blitz stuff. Honestly, this week was kind of weird because it was hard to find people to play, so I didn't play as much as usual. But I don't know. I believed in myself. I knew what I had to fix, and I did it better, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
And I did better, I guess.
You want to know if you want to start opening up a loan to the Madden players. You know how we sometimes get a little low, and you starting to stack up that cash. So, what's up? You gonna loan somebody something? Talk to them.
I don't know about that one. I don't know.
J-Wall, once again, congratulations on the victory and good luck, and keep believing in yourself as you move forward into the Final Four. Thanks for joining us.
Congratulations, J-Wall.
All right, so before
Yo, power, dude, I gotta sell my power-ups on F, bro. 80K? Are you kidding me, dude?
Spinning helmets behind you, brought to you by the
Are you for real?
I think it's now time to knock off.
I have like 10 of these power-ups sitting there that I haven't touched.
Terrible, man. And then it's my pick. It's my pick that I gotta knock off. Come on, man.
Oh, PC. You mother.
It's all the way gone now. Everything's down now. Everything's down now. It's over.
I'm gonna look up what his price is on Xbox.
It's okay.
He's out of here.
It's okay.
He's out of here, man.
Still have time to redeem yourself. I know you said you were going 4 for 4 on the picks tonight.
13,000. It's going up a little bit.
Game 2 coming up. And just a reminder, we're just getting started. The later tonight, we'll be moving on to the AFC side of the bracket as Wesley takes on the beast named John. Does the Steelers Club champion have another
20K?
upset in him? And in our final matchup,
I probably won't sell till tomorrow. I know you're supposed to buy off the hype, but a lot of times I feel like buying off the hype is when no one knows what the card's going to look like. So if they think it's going to be one of the best cards in the game, you can sell off the hype.
But coming up next, you saw it.
But,
it's Fancy and D-Croft, who will move on
I
to
think
the final.
if
Be sure to
you
stick around for post-game analysis.
if you
from
have a
user
card that
TD
people
Barrett
already
and
know looks
myself
good,
after the game.
the price will go up
A
once
lot
it
of
actually
people
comes out.
looking at D-Croft for
We're talking about
this battle,
Tyreek
but
Owen.
who knows
If you
what
look on
Fancy
the
will bring here
EA
in game 2.
Mutt
The action's covered by Nick
Twitter,
Mazesco
they
and
just
T.
tweeted out a new
Davis coming
Tyreek that's
up.
coming tomorrow. I do love watching D-Crop because he gets like super animated, bro.
The Madden
Not like in a
NFL
douchey way.
21
He gets super
Championship
animated
Series
in
is
like
brought
a
to you
dope.
in part by
All right, guys, I'm gonna go refill my water.
Maybe
I'll be
you
back.
just need a Snickers. And in part by Verizon, 5G built for gamers.
Hi, I'm Chris Rock. Oh, it's not about me. I get it. No. Zoom in on it. The new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G meets Verizon 5G. 5G just got real, man. Pow.
It's so good to see you guys. Han, out here.
Are we on yet? I thought we were doing a Zoom thing.
Confused?
No.
Maybe you just need a Snickers.
Hey, boys, I'm a chair streamer. I hear people like the chair streams. Is that the case? You guys like chair streams? I mean, that's my favorite. When I'm watching a streamer and then I just get to watch his chair for like 10 minutes, it's always my favorite.
NFC Championship. It's just a matter
D-Croft!
of
Fancy!
Best friends turned foes. It's the Dallas Cowboys, club champion Fancy.
Dolphins team don't even look bad right now. I'm not taking a look.
D-Croft. What an amazing match we have here for $25,000. So happy to have you along with us.
With that new Byron.
Let's go alongside the best button broadcasting, Tyler Davis, TD. These intra-crew battles are always so interesting, but it's especially interesting with these two because these aren't just guys who lab together. These guys really are best friends. They like each other a lot. It's just unfortunate they know it's just the situation. They knew this coming in. One person was going to have to lose.
Yeah, and TD Barrett with that great insight, he told us Fancy has been labbing with Kiv. And that's D-Croft's arch nemesis. Like, what is going on? That could be some controversy down the road.
They don't have to. No, they don't have to.
Best friends, but listen, you got to throw.
Oh yeah, Xavier Howard too. I totally forgot about that card, Aiden. Yeah, so Dolphins team looking pretty good. Beastly secondary, which is pretty important.
Let's talk about D-Croft. What an amazing run he had.
Maybe gonna get the offensive master for the Bucks. Probably gonna be Tom Brady. Wait, no, Tom Brady did just get a card, so never mind.
You can break it down here.
Could be AB, could be Godwin. Has Godwin gotten a card recently?
Best in the Madden community.
Without a doubt. I think he's top 3 and possibly the best as when it comes to pocket presence. Going to take a look at his game versus Penguins in the final 16. He uses motion a lot, but take a look at this pocket. He's going to just move to the right just a little bit. He's going to wait for that crosser to get to the sidelines right behind Penguins user. throws it across body. Boom,
You got a 95. Oh, that's right. He did get a 95. Yeah, I don't think AB is going to get a card this year until his legal stuff gets sorted out. I just don't think EA wants to take the chance.
This time, steps back and then boom, rolls out left just a little
Watch
bit.
him give the master to like Ali Marpet or something. Watch them give it to like Ali Marpet, bro.
On that seam streak, and this time he would take it for a big play, get all the way down inside the 10-yard line. And then, and that's what's so good about Decroft. His pocket presence is phenomenal. Then one more time in the third quarter here. Gonna use motion again with the crosser, but this
What's up, Kai? How are you, man?
Pocket kind of collapses.
TNC's a Madden crew. It's kind of like 818.
This time, just take off. Get a little scramble going. Use Rich Gannon's
like a little Madden gang, you know?
First down and start to use that clock and go on to get the victory.
This should be a really interesting battle. They both these guys
I'm good,
are very
man. I'm
prolific
good.
Passers. We talked about that trips tight end.
We're just chilling, watching some Madden.
Interesting to see which guy's able to get the edge, or maybe the first turnover of the game. Let's see how these guys match up numbers-wise. It's our tale of the tape between Fancy and Decroft. And man, you look at them, similar win percentage. Fancy 96%, Decroft 93%. Similar points per game, similar points allowed. Titty, if you face swapped them, I'm not sure you could tell the difference.
Right? Just put some glasses on Decroft, and their games are the same. This is literally a mirror match. These two guys are identical, same crew, best friends, play the same. I mean, what else can you say? It's going to come down to who can do something outside the box, who's going to make a play.
What do I think about L hype versus TD? I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Somebody please. I know the chat got me.
What upgrades on theme team are you hoping for? I'm hoping for a secondary upgrade. I'd love a Charles Tillman, the Bears team.
So badly.
I'd love some sort of safety.
Let's fill the NFC Championship.
I don't know who, but we need some safety help. Obviously, like, Bears defense has always been better, but like, I don't know. We are struggling, bro.
Give you the TLDR. Jacob Worthington, aka Fancy, 21 years old.
Golden ticket Eddie Jackson.
Graduated on the
would be dope.
In Frisco, huge Dallas, Texas fan. 16,000 and change in career earnings. His best finish last year at the Classic.
Tillman would be fantastic. At least give full exactly. Jalen Johnson, upgrade.
Finals. I mean, you talk about dominance. TD, it wasn't a lot of close games. Took down Kerry Q 38-3 in that club championship, and it was all up from there.
Yeah, those first two games on his path, but versus Kerry and Evilo, he really dominated. But then the game against Ghost was very interesting. One of the best games we've seen all year. Almost folded down the stretch, but then he was able to fight back.
Sorry, guys, I'm figuring something out with PayPal right now.
Win, and here he is headed to the final 8.
On the flip side, Daniel Mycroft, 28 years old, from Mukilteo, Washington, outside the Seattle area, 42,000 and change in career earnings. We talked about his best finish being
Fortnite released the Super Bowl mode. What do you even do in a Super Bowl mode, bro? What do you even do in a Super Bowl mode in Fortnite?
Taking down young Kiv the last 2 years. His path to the final
99 Andre Johnson with max strength.
With that battle against Kiv, but we mentioned, you know,
lol. It's like the meme, bro. Lol. Eddie Lacy, dude, you'd be driving a bus down the middle of the field. Speaking of, where is the Jerome Bettis upgrade, bro?
Who's in that TNC crew? Is another great game. Decroft able to pull it out, and talking to him last night, he is on the revenge tour, as he says. He says he's got that chip on his shoulder from coming in second in the Madden Bowl.
Yeah. How much motivation? I mean, that's got to be, it's got to, well, you talk about, remember Choke winning the bowl last year. He talked about how much motivation it was coming so close to the belt without winning it. How much that motivated him to move forward. It's got to be the same for Decroft.
Oh, no doubt about it. Because, look, you can get that far. Sometimes you'd rather lose, you know, early in the tournament. Probably not, because you obviously want to make the finals. But to lose in the finals hurts so bad. It puts that huge chip right on your shoulder. You see it in Decroft's face. You can see how motivated he is, the passion he plays with, the intensity. He's ready, and he's looking for that belt.
Golden ticket, well clap. You guys love.
How much time do you think Fancy
well
spent
clap.
in the last week working on sort of punt, late game, clock management?
Wait, is he using Deshaun? Hey, we got a Deshaun!
You got to give Fancy credit, because that is not an easy thing to bounce back from.
Finally.
And he did, and he was able to pull that.
Sean and Barry.
And you see Fancy on offense first here.
Barry.
Playbook, and his player to watch.
Barry Sanders.
Most guys going Rich Gannon the majority of the tournament. He switched to Deshaun Watson in this last week. One of only 2 guys in the tournament that's going to use him. So we'll see if maybe he has a little bit more ability.
One of only 2 guys. So there's one other guy that's not using Gannon and is using Watson.
Pretty much every play.
Everyone loves this crosser.
I know my guy out there.
Motion over. Oh, that's a dot, dude.
Nice throw left side. That's
Ooh, try to hit him with a little swerve.
I know my guy Scott Cole would want me to refer to Deshaun Watson as former national champion Clemson
Damn,
Tiger.
dude.
Deshaun Watson.
I just wish that I just wish the Bears could tweet about me, bro.
What happens is shout out to Cowboys Nation.
Got your
Dallas
Mo's?
Cowboys
I'm
tweeting
jealous, bro. It sounds so
Cowboys
good right
Nation,
now, dude.
join us in wishing Fancy good luck tonight in the final 8 of the Madden Club Champion. Shout out to the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, he had X.
There, man.
No, he threw too late.
Shot over the top. That's a dangerous throw. Oh, it's caught. It's caught. Randy Moss making people look absolutely silly out there.
He knows it too, bro.
Moss. Oh my
He literally
goodness.
goes, I got lucky.
He takes a shot, and I'm talking about a shot down the field early.
Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
Cowboys tweet right there. Fueled
I don't even know what to play, bro. Oh my God, I can't believe that just happened.
What a start. D-Croft got to be sick about that. I mean, that probably should have been
He had him if he would have thrown it earlier, but
hands, and it ends up in Randy Moss's.
he got Moss. I need that audio clip, dude. Yeah, see, he had him earlier.
I don't know if it was a dot, but it certainly was impressive.
That was a straight bail. He knows.
Double coverage to anyone. It better be Randy Moss. And you see Fancy. He was like, he couldn't even believe it.
Oh my God, I got
And then
so
he hits him
lucky.
with the
I got
little
bailed.
smirk
Is what he
at the
said.
end.
Get it, cheat him.
Every time Fancy makes a play like that, I've seen it happen. It's not a lot. He doesn't throw to double coverage, doesn't get those plays a lot. But every time he does, the first thing he always says is, "Oh my God, that was so bad. How did that happen? What just happened?" And then you see just a little smile. It's a little, got a little love.
A lucky meme sound? I don't know what I would put for it, to be honest.
You see Fancy, you know,
Can you ask him to pause? Uh-oh.
Fancy, you know, he's got kind of that loose, like, can't believe he does some stuff. And then D-Croft, who has those eyebrows crunched in, he's always intense, always showing fired up passion. And then you're going to see D-Croft now.
The screaming dot. I think one throwing button is enough.
See, as these guys get their depth chart set up correctly. Ty, we always mention it. Try to mention it at least once a show. This is the most important part of the game for these players. Getting their
I don't know
lineups
why
correct,
Madden
getting their
does
players
not
in the
let
right
you save audibles
Oh, no doubt about those rosters. That
between
personnel is so important. You see
games.
D-Croft, he's sticking to
So
that
like they
rich
see
game,
this
you know,
happen
he's
every
the right
year
down
where
the game.
players
You
take like
saw
2 delay
Rich
of
Gannon
game
with his pocket
penalties to
presence.
figure out their
He uses his
audibles and
abilities
get
like Lateral
rosters set up and
Master
everything.
does,
Like,
quick draw, be able
let
to
people
fire it
save
in there. He
audibles,
does
bro.
move
Like,
around the pocket and try to go deep to Randy Moss.
that should be a very, very simple factor. A quick win for EA. That would be a feature that people would be like, oh, you know, we didn't really ask for this, but this is great.
Sporadically, a couple guys do add it
You know?
to their quarterback.
Quick win. Someone on the staff just needs to go, hey, let's let them save audibles from game to game.
If I remember correctly, Ty, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
You probably can do it in custom playbooks, which of course Mutt doesn't have, and I don't want Mutt to have custom playbooks, but you should be able to save your audibles in any given playbook
When you're about to get
from game to
sacked
game.
or about to get hit in the pocket, you can get the pass off quicker. We
Five
really saw at the
touchdown,
beginning of the year,
touchdown,
I used it along
Sean.
with Mike Vick, beginning of the year, kind of died down a little bit, but D-Croft going back to it, and you might as well. If you're a passer and you got Rich Gannon and you want to throw every play, you might as well stack those abilities at the quarterback position.
Gannon 2nd and 8 for D-Croft to throw this one away.
I wouldn't like custom playbooks. I don't want, because then you get everyone running all the cheese.
Club final he had last year against Kiv.
Usually you have to pick what cheese you can run based on what playbook you're in. You're only limited to like 1 or 2 cheese plays. But if you get custom playbooks in the game, everyone will have access to every cheese play in the game in one playbook.
Great point.
And everyone will do it. I don't want that. Custom playbooks for regs, I think, is a bad thing.
Then the performance against Niner where he shut him out, and then Penguins only give up 10
I think
points.
for Mutt, it would
He
be
has
really
so
bad.
much on defense.
3rd and 8. And for the playmaker, he's going to take off with
Who's my money on?
Down to a we'll call it 4th and 3. I
D-Croft.
think it's a short 3, and it looks like D-Croft's going to leave the offense on the field.
To be honest,
Playing the game already early on here for both guys.
the guy that beat
4th and
Joke
3,
still in. John
D-Croft
Beast
backed up in
is
his own
still in.
territory.
Yeah, he plays,
Can he
I
make
think,
the play,
next.
or can Fancy
No, he
really
plays
take a
last.
strong
He'll play
advantage in
last
this
tonight.
ballgame?
When we getting live playbooks? Yeah, big feature of the game. Live playbooks, guys. We update them throughout the year. No, you don't. Dot. Dot, bro. That's a dot.
First down for D-Croft.
Yeah, it wouldn't be TNC without some curl routes.
Still blows my
talking
mind
to
when
both
curl
these guys
routes
last
beat
night, they honestly kinda
man
had the same
coverage when they're
answers
just
when I
sitting
asked
there
them,
for
you know,
5
how
seconds.
does it feel
Like
going up
beating it on a
against
break
pretty
is
much
one
your
thing.
best
It should
friend?
beat it on a
They said
break,
they're
but
gonna try to bring
when a
some
cornerback
pressure
has time
on
to come
defense,
back to the
force them to
ball,
make some mistakes,
and a guy's just sitting there on a curl route, you should not beat
in
man
the red
coverage.
zone. Without
You
the
should
reach
break that
forward
up every
ability, now
time.
the red zone
This
is gonna
color
be
rush coming,
critical
it's not.
because
At this point, it's
touchdowns
not.
are gonna propel these guys to a
You don't get to February with out something in the game and expect it just to be added now.
And looking at the sidelines, flag down. It's a first down. That might be a
Roughing the passer. Give him another 15, bro.
He did not get the feet.
Oh, he didn't catch it.
But it will be a free first down.
That's bogus that he didn't catch that. I thought he caught it.
Very interesting right there. You saw
Love watching D-Croft run U-trips. Yeah, man, it's different. I like it because it's different.
He can't get the feet down on the wheel route to Barry, but Fancy, he was coming in with that user rush the last second, and he hit him, so Fancy's able to get that penalty. Or D-Croft's able to get that penalty.
First down at 10.
Little hitch post route combo.
Gannon.
Look at that. Like, that shouldn't happen, bro.
Another curl route. It's Randy.
The curl route's
Moss.
just
So
sitting
Moss
there
made
for
the
2 or
big
3
play
seconds.
For Fancy. He's making the little plays
Why does no one use Greg Jennings? Greg Jennings, the best player in the league, putting the team on his back. Oh no, it's Darren Sharper. Dude, what if we got a Darren Sharper card? That'd be cool. But you Saints fans would love that. Only happens if you ad catch. I know, but it still happens though, in general.
You always see Fancy
shouldn't,
playing
though.
with the 214 tag. He's so proud of where he's from, the Dallas, Texas area. Again, graduated.
Hey, what's up, Winslow? How are you, man?
Plano, Lipton, McKinney, all that North Texas area. He is a true representative of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, he's a diehard Cowboys fan.
Cornerback shouldn't just stay standing by. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, you wouldn't expect them to play below them because then they could just get burned deep. But you'd expect them to play literally on top of them. Like in real life, if this tries to be a sim game, in real life, like if a wide receiver was just sitting there, that's a big pick, by the way. That's a big pick. A cornerback, or if a wide receiver is just sitting there in like a hitch or a flat route and man coverage or corner route. God, I can't talk right now. In a hitch or a curl route in man coverage, that cornerback is going to be all draped all over him, bro. All over him. To the point where there's no way you could complete a pass there. How about him, bro?
Already in that
would be even with him, not behind him, exactly.
State he is in, thinking about what he's always trying to. I always feel like he's trying to think 5 plays ahead. Unfortunately, I don't think that interception he threw was in the game plan. 2nd and 9.
Oh!
To throw out a sack, and D-Croft gets the pick back. It's
and he returned it. Oh, no, he returned it. Still, that's big, bro. D-Croft is hype.
Crewmates trading picks back and forth.
We knew it was going to be this type of battle. These guys had everything.
Oh, Khalil Mack, bro. Khalil Mack. Let's go.
Inside and the right side.
Khalil Mack making plays. Love to see it.
And D-Croft now can capitalize in the red zone.
Go Hawks. Why don't they play next gen? Because the next gen consoles were too difficult to get.
Not a whole lot of room.
Still are too difficult to get. I feel bad, bro. I keep seeing Cookie Boy tweet about his inability to get a PS5. Stopping by to say hi. What's up, Elite? How are you, man?
Seattle area. It's 2 guys repping their teams that they root for. 2nd down. Randy Moss motion over to the right side.
Dot!
Come on!
Randy Moss! It wasn't as scary as the throw that Fancy made, but it was just as effective.
Come on!
I wish it was Kiv over D-Croft, so the dot would be funnier, but it's still cool.
Fancy watched it,
You're
then the
not
streak
gonna
route to
mentally
Randy
pave
Moss.
this game on yourself. Come on.
Back of the end zone, 2 feet
Bro,
down.
if you're
We had a
announcing
tie
this
ball game.
and you just hear them talk or like shouting in the background as you're trying to announce a game, like what do you even do? Do you just stop talking and all you hear in the background is "We are not gonna let that happen again"? That's a dot, dude. I mean, that's just straight dot.
It's just a seam route. Welcome to Madden 21.
Yeah, he loves to motion over that seam route to Randy.
Come on!
Redux is not for a while.
Get it!
That's
Stop
absolute
now!
laser, and D-Croft showing that emotion that he's known for. You see D-Croft now starting to build that momentum. He thrives off this. Anytime he gets a big play, he starts to feel it, gets that
He
fuel going.
thrives
Now
off
he can really
this.
feel it. He's starting to heat up.
2nd and 12.
Probably not worth $2 million. No, he's worth probably $1 million if I had to put a price tag on him. But I'm happy he's still going for $2 million. That means I can sell him and get the majority of my coins back. I'm gonna keep him. Don't get me wrong, but
To Randy Moss, picking up 8.
your PS5 this summer after Madden season is over, switching from PC to PS4.
For Fancy.
Assuming you mean PS5.
Zone. Fancy sneaks the out route behind it. Looked like he had hard flats. Those little out route behind it to the sidelines.
Or are you switching right now, Sergio? Need that 4K Blu-ray disc too.
Moss on the outside, McLaurin in motion.
Yeah, I mean that's always a risk.
On the inside.
Simtistics.
Pressure brought by D-Croft. Quick throw, great recognition from Fancy. Hits Randy Moss one more time.
Just got to buy in smaller amounts,
to the
man.
33-yard line, picking up a first down, and
Somehow I doubt that, Ed.
almost punched him. That was uncalled for.
Welcome back, Ryan.
I really like what Decroft is doing, though. He's really starting to bring that heat, forcing Fancy to make quick decisions. We saw it force the turnover on the last drive. This time he goes coverage.
Nobody.
Hey, come on.
Big D, bro. Khalil Mack! Let's go!
Khalil Mack.
Let's go, Mack attack! Have your Lord of the Rings 4K edition? Let's go, baby. Hey, Casey's not ice fishing this week. Indoors this time. It's a little cold to be ice fishing this time. Middle of another goddamn polar vortex up in the Midwest.
He's able to get home. That's a big sack.
He only sent 2? Did he only send 2? If he only sent 2, it's because the game's broken. Because it is.
Big shout out to everybody watching on Twitch, YouTube, ESPN.
2 pass rushers should literally take 10 seconds to get into the quarterback, if they ever get into the quarterback. Oh!
Could have been going the other way.
Fancy's got no offense right now, man. His only offense was a lucky Moss that should have been an interception. We got on Sunday at the Chiefs.
3rd and 21 for the Cowboys club champ. Out of Trent's tight end, motions McLaurin to the right side. 2-man rush this time.
X route bounce.
Throw out a sack again, but this time
So I got a 4th down though, bro.
Oh, Fancy living on the edge.
Yeah, that was scary right there. He had him earlier too and just waited, didn't throw it.
No, I'm not gonna watch the Super Bowl with my uncle.
He got the throw out a sack animation. And
actually, a couple buddies from college that I'm going to see, that I'm excited to see.
Fancy's upset about these block sheds.
Yeah, throw out a sack. Everyone hates throwing a
Whether
sack,
he
bro.
blitzes or he mixes it up and rushes too. We'll see if he brings
What a
the heat
terrible
here
addition
or
to the
stays
game.
in that coverage.
It could be a good addition. It needs more balancing. The way it changes animations and slows down throwing, it just like doesn't make any sense. He's got everyone open.
Picked up beautifully, and that leaves Steve Smith open. Huge first down for Fancy. No problem as the O-line does its job.
And you saw Decroft went to bring the heat. Fancy picked it up, and Decroft's user fell, so it really messed up his whole
Because his
defense.
user fell, man. That sucks.
takes advantage.
That really takes you out of a play, dude. You are so screwed when that happens. Because now not only do you have not have an extra blitzer, but you don't have your user in coverage, so you're pretty much screwed.
As well. What a run he had at the end of Madden 20, and now
That shouldn't happen with the users just falling, bro. Might have been AK, because he probably would have gotten pressure in before that slant route got open. He also had the crossing route over the middle, because he probably had 3. He probably had to cover 3 shell with the flats covered and then blitzed everyone else. But his user fell and just got screwed. So the middle of the field was wide open.
He's going to take this to the 2-minute warning.
Woo. I don't know about you guys. It might just be all these studio lights, but it's getting sweaty in here. 7-all the score.
It might be these studio lights, but it's getting sweaty in here.
So well.
PTO this Friday and Monday.
It's down at 10.
I don't blame you, bro. I would too.
Oh, he might have him. He had him open.
That's a good play. That's a good play. Good touchdown, Fancy. Good touchdown.
The big tight end making a diving catch for your Cowboys club champion.
Oh, one throw out of sack, bro. I know I got like this.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Fancy.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Dude, TD Davis has been waiting to say that for
He had
hours.
all day back there. Decroft's user got kind of lost. Throws the post into the end zone. What a response by young Fancy.
And now with a minute 55 and 1 timeout, Decroft will have a chance to answer as we'll take a look at our replay. Deshaun Watson, new item in the game, TD. He's impressive so far.
Deshaun Watson, new item in the game, TD.
Anytime you give Fancy that amount of
He's
time,
impressive.
That's big. His offensive line really holding up. He takes advantage and goes up 14-7.
1st and 10.
Oh, he covered that post really well. I thought that post was about to be.
And I'll throw this one away.
What's up, Bob?
Minute 49 left. TD, and I'm trying to remember, is Decroft one of the only people running out of the U-trips as opposed to the trips tight
I
end?
saw that, Ronaldo.
Yes, he's the only person. He was the only
Looks
person
dope, man. Looks like a pretty good card.
Running that U-trips formation. He's made this famous. This is
Oh, man. He got that much pressure in sending 3, dude.
How many times you
It's a
think he's played
linebacker, too.
Fancy in
I don't know
lab
about
games,
that.
rep games using this offense? You're starting to see it on these last 2 plays. Fancy dialed in, knows exactly what Decroft wants to go to in this.
What's a
U-trips
kill
formation.
cycle route?
3rd and 16. McLaurin over to the right side. 3-man rush, it looks like. It's Randy Moss.
I mean, I think you got to punt this,
6,
right?
Timeout taken by Fancy. 4th and 10 for Daniel Mycroft. What does he do here? He's going to bring out the punt unit, play some defense.
Big decision right here. Decision time, and he's going to go ahead and trust his defense. Tough call. 4th and 10. If it was 4th and 5 or less, I think he goes for it. He's going to punt it away and trust his D.
4th and 5 or less, you think he goes for it? Yeah. Almost got a pick on that last try. True. Yeah, good point. Good point. Had like 4 coffees today.
Tweet us your thoughts on tonight's broadcast using hashtag Madden Club Championship.
That's a great buzz, dude. The caffeine buzz.
Selecting a few lucky people to win MUT items made up of some of the top players from the remaining
See, look at
4
this.
AFC teams.
It's covering the flats, but the whole middle of the field's open. If he's sending heat, oh, he's not. He's got it.
Throughout the night. 1st and
Bro,
10.
what?
Watson over the middle. There's that playmaker. Steve Smith picking up a first.
I got the Chiefs, Bob.
This is a big drive.
What's the spread on the game? Is the spread moved?
Points here and go up 2 possessions at half. That is huge. You see D-Croft, he's going straight man coverage, but he's leaving Randy Moss uncovered there on the outside with no man on him. He's got a zone. He's got a deep zone behind it. Fancy has that quick out route to Moss if he takes it.
Watson.
Got him.
Is he gonna take the shot to the crosser?
Thought he had him.
Oh!
Thought he had him.
Fancy might be playing craps in Vegas because that throw was dicey.
Yeah, that was a 50-50 ball. It looked like he had a step on him with the crossing route versus man, but then the throw was kind of
Might be playing craps in Vegas because that throw was dicey.
So a real 50-50 ball. Fancy's fortunate that wasn't a turnover.
Should have ran there. Yeah, I agree with you, to be honest. Force him to use his last timeout, at least.
Left tip out of the shotgun. Deshaun Watson.
He went back to the same play, bro. Oh, he had axe. He had axe, bro. I mean, he ended up converting, but
Steve Smith late to the 48-yard line.
dude, there's I gotta know the science behind contagious yawns, man, because it's straight facts, bro. Straight facts.
And now it's like Fancy just has all
I do, Jacob. What's up, man?
You saw it again there. Waits. Look like it took about
Mocking
10
the
seconds
announcers.
there. Last second he's able
I'm
to
not
throw
trying to
it
be
there.
rude. There are just some things they say that I think are really funny. I do genuinely like them. Now, there are some NFL announcers, on the other hand, that I cannot stand.
What can Fancy dial up?
Oh, delay a game. That's what he can dial up.
So he's going to go from about 8-9 yards outside of field goal range. Add another 5.
How much do you think the announcers labbed up these jokes? Damn, bro.
Steve Smith's been big for Fancy on this drive.
I think Booger has strengths as a broadcaster. I don't think he's right for Monday Night Football.
One of the best trash talkers in the game too. He's got
That's a dot.
He had a couple people open. Fancy hits the post route. Red zone offense as Fancy looks to cash in.
That was
I didn't watch the Nickelodeon broadcast on purpose, so there are a couple announcers. The Bears always seem to get when they're not on primetime national TV like Monday Night Football. They always seem to get the worst Fox announcers, dude. They get like the backups of the backups, and they're just awful. See, use Watson's speed, bro.
All day. All day back there.
Set up a
I appreciate that, Jackson. Thank you.
Put down a basket and have yourself a sandwich. He could have taken a nap back there.
And he has no
that seemed to be the consensus as people watched on Nickelodeon because they were kind of bored watching elsewhere.
A lot of time left.
The deadass had a graphic that compared Alvin Kamara to Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Bro, come on, bro.
Second down at 10.
Bruh, you need that meme. Bruh.
Put the trips back together. Darren Waller, the lone tight end.
Come on.
He's in trouble. Down goes Watson. That's a big play. Let's see what this runoff
Field goal
looks like.
time.
He's not even thinking about it. He's going to bring the field goal unit out onto the field.
Field goal time.
And he'll kick this to go up by 10.
Smart.
That's a big last drive from him, though, dude. Who gets ball?
Man, come on. One stop.
Ball is down. Kick is up.
Here we go. One stop. The classic.
And just like that, it is 17-7 going to halftime. Ty Fancy, he's looking tough right now.
We gotta get the fan going, bro.
Second half, he's got to find some offense. Got to find some of that rhythm that we know D-Croft for.
Yeah, he does. Fancy has looked real impressive here. D-Croft gonna get the ball to start the second half, but Fancy, this is his game to win.
Oh, D-Croft gets the ball. That's big. I don't know if D-Croft got it or not, but that's big.
Well, the TNC battle
He might have been like out of this game if he didn't get ball.
Fancy, he's up by 10, but D-Croft, huge drive to start the second half. We got 10 minutes of gameplay to find out who will take on Jay
Boys, we're
Wall
close to 5K subs, man. We're like 50 off 5K subs.
56
off 5K subs. We're close, bro.
So back to Katie Emmer.
Thank you so much, Nick. The FIFA 21 Global Series continues with a full trip around the world during February. It all starts.
Oh my God,
this weekend
who
with West
the
Indies
hell
in North America's
cares?
second regional qualifier live on the EA Sports Twitch and FIFA Esports YouTube channels. Token events? Well, of course. Make sure you link your EA
On my regular
and Twitch
team, I think I
accounts and
have
watch at least 60 minutes of the action throughout the
43 out of
weekend
50 or
to
42 out of
earn the
50.
token. For more
I
information,
don't have the
visit
most pristinely built team, to be honest.
And a
I
reminder
really
that later
don't.
Tonight we'll be moving to the
Not that
AFC
smart
side
when it
of the
comes to
bracket
team
as
building.
Wesley takes on the beast named John. Does the Steelers
Should you sub on your parents' accounts?
upset
No,
in
don't
it?
sub
We
on
will
accounts that aren't
certainly
going to
find
watch.
out. And in our final matchup
Otherwise,
of
it'll hurt
tonight,
the channel,
a battle
actually.
between the only remaining belt winners is Madden NFL 19 Club champion.
I've never played
Common
FIFA Ultimate
takes
Team,
on
but
the
I do love
defending
FIFA, the
Madden
game in
Challenge
general. I feel like
champion
FIFA's the best
Noah
game to
up
play
next.
like
That
with your
would be
buddy, you
one
know?
that you most certainly will
If you're
not
playing with a
want to miss.
buddy
A lot to look forward to.
and
Nick and
you got
Kinny, I'll
FIFA,
send it
like
back
that's
to you
the
for more
funniest thing
action
to play, like just hanging out. You sub and turn on noties. I appreciate you, Bob. Thank you, man.
so much, Katie. Second half.
Welcome to the team, homie.
Croft with the ball to kick things off.
Oh, Barry, just
Barry Sanders
taking a dive, dude.
Let's bring in TD Barrett, YouTuber,
You want Pavin to win?
former Patriots Club finalist, and definitely has the prettiest eyes of anyone on the broadcast. TD,
Oh
you got
my
to watch
God,
this first
bro.
half. What are you seeing from both these players?
FIFA drinking games,
as we head into
dude.
the final
100% Casey. 1,000
Yeah,
million
no, they're
%.
both running, so they're both
Oh no, that's tutty.
There goes Terry. There goes Terry.
How is he not?
All right, he's down to the red zone. Keep
How,
going.
bro?
You're
That's
good.
99 speed.
Keep going.
No, I'm saying they're both running the 3-5 defense, so the running backs aren't going out a lot. But what I'm noticing from Fancy's doing a good job utilizing the S post out of trips tight end. There's a post that gets underneath the two-man under, so if you have both your kind of safeties and deep blues, it's getting in there. So he hit that against D-Croft. And D-Croft's mixing in the zone. He's doing a good job mixing in the zone. His man and zone look literally identical.
I like the
so
analysis from
Fancy's doing
TD
an amazing
Barrett.
job picking it up. On the touchdown, he jumped at the playmaker, which is essentially what they're all just trying to do. They're trying to get you to jump at the playmaker, and then he threw the post over top. So it's just a chess match right now. These guys are both crazy, crazy good.
I like the
They got
analysis.
like 8 chessboards.
That was good.
Right now, TD Barrett hopping in.
Like very helpful information.
Appreciate the analysis as we
Next Bears team soon, man.
goal to go.
Maybe tomorrow, maybe day
Yard
after.
line
Soon.
for D-Croft
Soon
will
though.
Start to the second half.
I was saying this earlier. Like I'm obviously excited about the new players. Like it's cool to have the fridge in the game, of course. I love that. But it's also like not exciting to show off in a video like a defensive tackle. You know, it's not like an exciting position like, oh my God, we got a new quarterback, you know, or like a running back or wide receiver, like one of the skill positions. It's like I love that we have the fridge, but it's not like fun to show off in a video, essentially. Yeah, AK, you're right.
Goes the I form.
I'll try and figure out a way, but no promises.
Motions Waller left. D-Croft can go to the stretch, and he might have it. He does have it. Bo Jackson.
If I can put him at tight end, then I can definitely get him
He left this aggressive this time.
at fullback. I don't think you can put him at tight end though.
When you have that much space
I
on the
don't know.
edge.
I'll have to play with it. I'll look up some tutorials, or if anyone figures anything out, let me know. Any playbooks or formations where you can get a defensive tackle at fullback. Hit my line, bro.
He got the ball and immediately went down the field. Only took him 2.5 minutes.
I think he's just hyped, man.
And he's fired up. You hear him.
Pleading for a stop.
No,
Just one.
It just hasn't updated, man. We're 50 likes on the video.
Chance in this game as we'll take a look at
Hasn't updated for you.
Replay.
Briggs and the fridge. I also got a both, man. It just sucks because linebackers are useless and defensive tackles don't really do anything.
Fancy in that goal line defense, everything tight inside. Might as well bounce it outside on a stretch to Bo. And all that daylight punches it in.
You're so used to seeing the fullback.
Favorite bear of all time is probably Devin Hester.
Look at the pocket from Fancy.
Oh, that was a hell of a play, dude.
Fancy was mad. You broke
What's up, Hassan? How are you? That was a hell of a pocket, hell of a read, hell of a throw. My day's good, man. My day's good. Busy, productive, full of learning and knowledge. Who's your favorite Packer of all time, Casey?
His presence has looked phenomenal. These guys are just putting on a show.
McLaurin motions to the right side.
This winner plays Jay Wall. Yep, in the Final Four.
Find Steve Smith. Something to note. I don't know if you
Favorite
saw
player was
it
Peanut
out there.
Tillman.
Randy
Nice,
Moss
man.
has
The
a
Peanut
big red
Punch.
X underneath him.
That man should get royalties every time an announcer mentions the Peanut Punch.
into that red zone.
Moby Okoye got bear scam. Yeah, I got him. I don't have Bostic, but I do have Okoye. Did Okoye get an upgrade? Does that have like what is 90 overall, or I think 91 maybe?
Underneath that, fires it in there for a first.
12th overall pick in the 2017 draft, Deshaun Watson on 1st and 10.
Thank you, L2. Finally.
Throws this one away. Decroft just begging for some sheds from his defense.
I know you remember that hold on the fake punt play with Hester, LOL. Used to trick or treat at Donald Driver and Amon Green as a teach. That's dope, bro. Donald Driver was a hell of a player. I remember Brett Favre broke Donald Driver's hand or his fingers like multiple times because of how hard he threw the ball. I remember Driver talking about that, which is just crazy.
Watson
can trade up for Fields at 7. No, I don't want Fields. I think Fields is terrible.
3-man rush from Decroft.
And I don't want us trading out to pick up a quarterback.
Oh, that one almost picked off. Let's bring it. TD
Bro, that was a
Barrett
pick,
once
man.
again.
What the hell?
TD, are you just trying to take my TD's job? I feel like you just want to
I would clamp Driver.
What you seeing?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So, well, essentially what happened is he started
every
putting
time
it
when you
inside
hop
third.
on, is there a big play? How do you do that?
That's twice now that's happened.
Anyways,
wow.
carry on. Touchdown for Fancy.
Oh, no, I was saying well, Decroft adjusted. He started putting his right safety in an inside third, which is why Fancy was trying to motion over a stop and go, like a kind of a stop out and up. It was just super interesting because you could see Decroft in his head was adjusting.
A true chess match. This really is some of the best players in the world, man. Adjusting. This is some great Madden here.
Out of shotgun. This isn't Madden 20. Madden 20 was I-form, stretch, dive, power football. This is a little more of a finesse run game, it feels like, out of these shotgun formations.
Yeah, no, it's all Fancy's probably one of the best at it.
Oh, break outside and you're gone.
Move your line all to the opposite side.
Oh, break outside, Decroft, and you're gone.
Like no one really runs necessarily the runs exactly how they're supposed to be. It's a lot of stick work in the backfield. Because there isn't a lot of good runs out of either of these guys' formations, so you do got to get really creative.
I love his analysis so far, man. It's been very insightful. I really do like it.
You got to get sticky. TD Barrett hopping, appreciate you chiming in. That's that top-notch analysis we pay for. Listen, I got to say, I hope
you're good. What's up, Bears fan? What's up, man?
Hey, TD Barrett really bringing the sweet, the nuggets, the real fun. Every time user hops in here, it's mostly slander. He's usually yelling a lot. I like this change in dynamic.
I do too.
He might have had him. I think the guy had a safety over top that might have gotten there.
No doubt about it. He comes in here. He's always talking trash to us. He's so entertaining.
At first.
Oh,
I thought he was about to be gone, bro.
Nugget that he dropped with
what I think's gonna win it all? Probably maybe Wesley. You
can tell he's been inside.
I don't know. They're all so good, dude. They're all so good, bro. It's so hard to pick. He definitely had his man beat though. I did notice what you're talking about, AK. I was thinking that too. It might have been just too close with that safety right there. Like he's got him beat there. It's the same play. It's the same play. But I just think that deep half would get there.
That run from Fancy, I don't want to say it was a backbreaker, but that had to kill that confidence from Decroft.
If you don't have a backup tight end, it puts in your middle linebacker 1. So if you can sub Frigid and middle linebacker, then sub your tight end 2 at fullback, that might work.
To the outside, and he did just that. It was a phenomenal run, and he put all the pressure back.
But you would have to have the Fridge in your lineup as your middle linebacker 1, which I don't think you can do.
First down to the 30.
Oh my God, he actually can't
You really run that ball in that play? That's crazy.
Fourth quarter, it's presented by Snickers.
It's presented by Snickers.
You just need a Snickers. 24-14. The Cowboys club champ with the lead, but Decroft knocking on the door.
Oh boy, you talk about stick work. Woo, that was nasty.
Just a thought. No, I appreciate the thought, man. I do.
So fast for Decroft, it seems. Just a little.
I'll have to take a look and see if you can get
now he's cooking
a defensive tackle playing linebacker. Oh, what a terrible animation, dude. What a terrible animation.
Yeah, that was a really bad throw for Decroft. Almost dangerous. Fancy sticking in just straight man-to-man coverage. Decroft is
if you want, AK, sure. I really just want to get him at fullback. I don't really care about getting him anywhere else. I want to get him at fullback for the video. I mean, give me a better clickbait title than I put the Fridge in at fullback and score 3 touchdowns. I mean, come on, bro. I would purposefully go down at the 1 just so I can run it in with the Fridge.
Playmaker, but to throw this one away, the chess match continues.
Tell me you guys ain't clicking on that video. Tell me you guys ain't clicking on that video. I mean, you guys are all the homies. Everyone in here, I bet, clicks on every video.
Nothing doing. He's trying to hit. He's trying to hit Moss.
Fellow Bears, hell yeah, baby bear down.
Right there, and it just wasn't going, wasn't doing, and then there was nothing else after that.
3rd and 10.
What's up, Jackson? Got wide.
Here comes the pressure.
Hot read, bro.
Fancy brought the heat. Barry catches it, but Decroft
take a field goal.
Run it out of bounds. He will take his 3, and he is going to try to lock up on defense.
Clickbait is key. It's not clickbait. Clickbait's not key.
But that time on 3rd down, he
a clickable.
That was a
clickbait's not key. Clickable is key.
Like you said,
clickbait is like a bait and switch. Clickbait is where you get someone to click on a video and you're not giving people what they clicked on it for. It's like they think they're clicking on something and then you give them something totally different. Whereas like clickable is like it makes someone think, oh, that's interesting, or oh, I want to know more, or oh, how'd you do that, or you know, like that kind of stuff. Clickbait is a snaky move. It's a snake move. Clickable is the only way to be successful on YouTube.
Squad has looked really good for Fancy. We'll keep it on the ground. There's Sanders.
Better title is I put Sean Kelly at starting tight end and he had 19 touchdowns. Hey Sean, I'm gonna have to pass on that one.
The conclusion of the Madden NFL 21 Club Championship will air live tomorrow. Tomorrow, mark your calendars, 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Somebody is going to win $150,000 and that prestigious championship belt. You don't want to miss it. Cannot wait to be back live on ESPN2. Well, you've heard of the
dude, I hate that the game's on ESPN2. I can't stream the final game because I'm worried about copyright since it's on ESPN. There's no way I can stream it.
Are you afraid TD Bear's taking your job? Because he's been hopping in here. We've been having a great time. What have you been doing? Did your wife make you some
I mean, they're
dinner?
different announcers. So, like, TD's not a play-by-play announcer.
I've just been sitting back enjoying TD go to work.
Welcome back, Scott.
Listen, this is his first time on. He's doing a great job. Listen, y'all are not about to make me hate on him because he's out here doing a great job with the analysts, okay? Somebody else got to get on and shine, too. It's okay, TD. I don't mind shining the light. All them boys, Bugatti and
I don't think there's going to be a Twitch stream because it's on ESPN. There might be, but my guess would be no.
You're not about to make him my nemesis, all right?
And even if there is a Twitch stream, I wouldn't do a watch party because of the fact it's on ESPN. And I just know that, knowing Disney, bro, they'll copyright strike the hell out of you.
Are you surprised at all how this game has gone so far, or is this sort of how you expect?
I let my subscribers control my plays.
Well, both of these guys are playing great defense.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Decroft, to be honest, you know, sometimes
you missed a pretty good game. Pretty much, Decroft needs to stop Fancy here. If he doesn't stop him, it's gonna be really tough. He can't give up points. He's got to stop him. Tony Romo of MCS announcing right now. But the good side of Tony Romo, not the freak out over a 5-yard gain Tony Romo and have, you know, just cream himself mid-broadcast. It's like the good part of Tony Romo where he actually gives good analysis on what's happening. And you're like, oh, I didn't look at it that way. What's up for Ben?
Unfortunately, Decroft has been unlucky on every one of Fancy's drives, you know, the drop intercept.
Oh,
and somehow Fancy's
that's game.
Real sticky right there. You know,
unless a fluke fumble or something happens, that's game.
You know, getting
he pretty much just locked up a field goal.
Turn up in Decroft's hand, he's able to still stay up above him and get some points.
He's a Tony that predicts perfect plays. Yeah.
He's called great for a reason. One great user hopping on in. Appreciate you.
Peace out, Justin. Thanks for hanging, man. God, that stick is so good, bro. That stick is so good.
For this run. I mean, Fancy's just pounding it right now. This whole drive, and he potentially just sealed the game right there. I mean, he could go up 2 possessions.
I have no idea, dude. Ryan Pace is totally unpredictable. I have no idea, Nick. They need to. They need to sign someone or draft someone. Probably both, to be honest. Get rid of Javon Williams or Anthony Miller. Suck.
Give it to Barry. Hey, got stopped there. Doesn't look like he has the first down. 3rd and short. What is Decroft's hope here? Are you hoping for a Bugatti block? Are you hoping for a fumble? Is that your best chance to win this game?
I mean, on 3rd and inches here, I'm stacking the line. I'm trying to get a hit stick in the backfield.
Oh, Barry.
He can't get it. That's huge.
And Decroft will use his first time out of the second half. And right now, Fancy looking like Lady Gaga. He's on
all right, man.
Just a minute.
Well, I predicted the first game right with Jay Wall, but I'm wrong on this game. I thought Decroft would win. Oh, Bo Jackson. A non-fatigued Bo Jackson is just not ever going to fumble the ball. He just doesn't put it on the ground, dude.
Fancy in complete control now.
Me too, Casey. I think the only sad thing is I think we got a couple of years.
Can he get that field goal block
Cohen.
here? Can he maybe cause a fumble on one of these plays? If you're Fancy, you got to be on
Wait,
conservative.
what? Cohen got an insane QBR. Go fumbles for you all the time. I've literally never seen him fumble, so I think you're just super unlucky.
You have a deep sigh of relief because this one isn't going to rely on some special teams
Or
at the end of the game.
a little bit of recency bias. He might have fumbled for you recently.
Just playing with a 30-second clock, but wow, Fancy, what a performance. He just played great defense. He really played well. Decroft struggled on offense, and now Fancy beat one TNC member in Decroft, and now he has a
GG's, man.
Wall in the final four.
And listen, Ty, I got to ask. I don't want to make too much out of it, but it's an interesting storyline. Is this a little revenge from the Kiver? Labbing up Fancy?
That is kind of funny because Young Kiv and Fancy were labbing together. So it's almost like Young Kiv got revenge on Decroft through Fancy by helping him lab to beat Decroft.
Call up Decroft's arch nemesis, the Kiver, one of the best players in the world, the guy that goes to war with Decroft year in and year out.
What's up, James?
That he's not leaving the Seahawks club. He wants to battle with
taking
Decroft
the delay
every year.
this time, guys. I'm taking the delay.
Fancy
Don't worry.
calls him up and says, "Help me out."
Oh my God.
And Fancy says, "I'm not doing it again. I'll take the delay. It's fine."
Oh man.
What did he do?
I think that's still haunting him to this
I might
day.
be a lucky player.
Special teams.
Hopefully, Nick.
But yeah,
and,
Nick.
You know, for Decroft, TD, I mean, another great run in a tournament, really establishing himself as somebody that is not just like a sleeper. This is not a spoiler in the tournament. This is one of the guys that should be considered a favorite every time he enters one of these MCS tournaments.
No doubt about it. I mean, look at the run he made last year. Really came onto the scene last year strong. Another impressive performance. Listen, it's not easy to make the final 8 of this
I wonder if there's a
tournament.
delay on these streams.
Decroft, one of the favorites now. Every tournament he enters. But Fancy, what a
Like if these players have their games done like
the
5 minutes before they're actually shown on streams, and they like can't tweet about it or anything like that.
Ty,
Be curious.
Does it make it any easier? Losing's never fun. Does it make it any easier when at least you're losing to a crewmate? You're seeing somebody that you know and you lab with moving on, or does it?
Fancy's run was really tough to stop, man. His stick was fire. I think that's probably what won him this game.
It sucks. It hurts in the moment.
Peace out, Ty. Thanks for hanging, man.
After Decroft kind of washes this away, he's gonna be rooting for his guy Fancy, no doubt about it.
And we are gonna have a Fancy and J-Wall battle in the final four for a spot in a belt game.
That was a good game. That was a very good game. 2 players going up against each other, playing chess. Adjustment versus adjustment. That was a good game.
Because this game, it was all Fancy.
I feel like Fancy got fairly lucky a few times. Like that Moss touchdown in the beginning was ridiculous.
And he is on
But
the final four. Tyler Davis,
generally speaking, I think you can look back at that and say that was pretty
He's
good.
head to the final four. You know, his pocket presence was so big, but his defense really was a story. He held Decroft, didn't let up any big plays, and that's able to propel him to the victory.
And it's got to feel nice for him, by the way. Have no drama at the end of the game. There's nothing.
That's how I felt when Stiff lost, Sergio.
Closed out the game. We're done. He took the delay.
My Bears
game.
took the L.
Pockets another 25,000. We talk about the strides he's made. Talk about, from clubs last year not being able to get it done in the Cowboys club to where he's gotten just 1 year later. He's in the final four of the biggest tournament of the year.
Yeah, well, we knew the talent was there for Fancy. I mean, one of the best online players in the world. This guy wins. You saw his leaderboard record. He doesn't lose in these leaderboard games. Now he finally gets to that big stage, and boy, is he making the most of it. You know that can kind of haunt you. I'm proud of the fact that he's really bounced back.
Hope we sign Will Fuller.
He made last week, that can haunt you. The mental part of the game is not easy to come back from. He's done that, and he got a big-time victory.
I don't think Will Fuller exactly does it for us, dude. He doesn't do it for me personally. It's an interesting idea, but
guaranteed a TNC member.
Imagine a streaming service where you can gamble live on these games and everyone in the stream can see the bets.
Yeah, this one
that'd be
was
fun.
Good. I think that one's even better. Listen, those
dude, they made lines for this game. Bovada made lines.
Who's the best TNC player in the world?
Decroft got cheated. Sounded like he did get cheated a little bit. Peace out, Sergio. Thanks for hanging out, man.
On the NFC side of things, and there you
yeah, I will most likely be streaming the finals tomorrow. Well, not the finals. I'll most likely stream the final four. Those 2 games at least.
Battling it out for a spot on ESPN2 for a
I think the Texans will keep Deshaun Watson.
$100,000. And joining us now, your
I think they've got him by the balls.
champion into the Final Four.
Prediction on J-Wall versus Fancy.
Wow, Fancy. Congratulations,
J-Wall.
my friend. It's got to be nice to have a game with a little less
Looks
drama than the last
unbelievably
one.
good right now.
About that second half. You know, we talk about
Unbeatable right now.
battles are always interesting because you guys know each other so well. But as somebody who's not really a runner, your run game to close that game out seemed really strong. Where did that come from? Was this something you labbed up?
I mean, honestly, the stuff that I was doing, like, I really haven't done before, and I ran it one time just because I was in the middle of hash. I wanted to get onto a hash because it was first down, and I just ran that run, and, like, he couldn't shoot the gap on it, so I'm like, I'm just going to run it over and over and over again, and he just couldn't stop it, and that's, I don't know, it was really easy to move the ball at that point because I was just running.
Congrats, Fancy. Big time win, man.
That's what good players do, bro. They find a weakness and they just exploit the hell out of it.
You called up Kiv, who's Decroft's arch nemesis, to help you. Is this true?
Well, I mean, okay, it is true, and I mean, I appreciate Kiv. Shout out to Kiv for giving me the reps, but like, I'm in a tough spot because I can't play anyone in TNC. J-Wall's in the tournament, Decroft's in the tournament. I can't play anyone in TNC for reps. So literally, and you think of anyone else that possibly runs like U-trips, or like what Decroft runs, no one else runs it except for Kiv. So like, it is what it is. I mean, it's a $25,000 Madden game. Like you have to prepare somehow. So.
Yeah,
respect.
And, you know,
doing what it takes to win.
This is one of the most unique tournaments. You had a week in
doing what it takes to win. I respect it.
You knew you were playing somebody in your crew. You know, I think it's really interesting that, you know, you were able to find other people in the Madden community to help lab with you. Talk about, you know, this community as a whole supporting you through this tournament, and in the biggest tournament, even guys from other crews you don't lab with are willing to step in and help you out.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I guess this year, the end of last year, this year, I feel like I've kind of earned other people's respect, like for me as a Madden player, to where like, if I ask for help, I mean, some people will give me help. You know, that's how I feel.
Well, you certainly have earned everyone's respect. You're in the Final Four, 2 wins away from a belt. Congrats, Fancy. We'll see you tomorrow night for that battle against J-Wall. Representing the Dallas Cowboys, it was all Fancy in this one. Able to close it out.
Imagine putting ketchup on a hot dog, dude. Couldn't be me.
Defense locking down Decroft 27-17.
But no cap. Anyone who eats a hot dog, just a hot dog, nothing else on it, is a disgusting human being. It'd be just bread.
The Madden NFL 21 Championship Series is brought to you in part by Chunky.
Sounds good,
soup
Nick.
that eats like a meal. And in part by Gillette. Go all out with an exclusive offer on NFL team razors at gillette.com/Madden.
Dude, the yard was such a flop, bro. Mayo Chup? What is that, bro? The yard was such a flop, bro. Like, it was cool for literally 2 days. Oh, it was cool for 2 days, bro.
Every hair on the first stroke while washing away dirt and oil. So you start the day with a clean shave.
Millions of dollars went into that game mode. Still does. Mayo and ketchup, bro. On a hot dog, not ketchup, bro. Ever. Literally ever on a hot dog. Bro, if I'm going to Shake Shack, I'm not getting a hot dog. If I'm going to Shake Shack, I'm getting a double burger. Juicy, greasy goodness. If you boys are ever in Chicago, there's 2 beefs you need to eat. Al's beef and Johnny's beef. Those are the 2 beefs that you need. All the fries at Shake Shack are
Phenomenal
so
pocket
good.
presence, great run game in the
Oh, you guys always do this to me. I'm gonna end up ordering Uber Eats. Aye.
All Fancy. 27-17.
I'm not doing it. I'm not falling for it. I'm not doing it again. It's already 7:15. I'm not doing it.
NFC final. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Katie Emmer here with one great user and TD Barrett. And guys, it's the season of unpredictable things. There we see Fancy coming out with a strong performance tonight to top Decroft. And let's jump right into these highlights. Like I said, TD, it was all
Top 3
Fancy's
burger.
game, and it
I can see
started
that.
here.
Top
We
3
had a
like fast
bomb
food
of a
burger.
touchdown to make it
Five Guys
7-6
is also a really good burger.
As you see right here, you know, Fancy going up top. I thought Decroft was going to come away with the interception, but he didn't. Well, let me tell you something, Katie. This guy Fancy.
You ever had Los Comales, big Mexican restaurant in Chicago? No, I haven't. There's a really good Mexican restaurant called Salsa Picante in Chicago that I love. I have not had called Los Comales.
Whatever it takes to win the game. He understands it's too much on the line to be playing friends, buddy.
Team of the year challenges. Oh, with how much the market dropped, dude, I don't know if that's worth it.
Yeah, no, Kiv. There's no one happier than Kiv right now, too. I'm sure to be able to watch D-Crop lose and to know that he had a part of it, I'm sure he is just grinning ear to ear right now. But Fancy played absolutely amazing. His run game was, like I said, the run game was phenomenal. D-Crop, I thought it was interesting when you said users. So, do you think if he ran trips tight end, do you think trips tight end is obviously the best formation in the game?
Look at that run stick, dude.
He might be onto something with his U-trips formation. Maybe isn't as dominant as it was last year.
That run stick is just insane, bro.
I felt if he would have ran, trips tight end, he would have had a better
It's not
chance.
just the stop in the beginning. It's the ability to weave through 3 or 4 different defenders. Yeah, they did CD.
And I feel like that kind of hindered him this year.
Scott Portillo's near where you work?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Portillo's is great, man. The only thing that kind of stinks about Portillo's is
No big deal. Well,
I'm
quite
going
the
to
game,
trademark
quite the
this
highlights
phrase.
we
It's
saw
called the
there.
Portillo's
User, let's
effect.
take a closer look
What happens with
at that
Portillo's
play,
is that
for
people,
Fancy that made this
there's a
game
group of people who have never
14-7.
had
What
it,
did you see
and the people who
on this
like
huge
Portillo's hype it up so much
Right here, Fancy
that the expectations are so high that it could never possibly live up to the expectations for the new person who tries it. So what happens is someone who's had Portillo's are like, oh my god, you gotta have Portillo's, the best thing in the world, it's so good, it's the greatest thing ever, oh my god, you gotta have it. So the person's like, okay, I gotta have it, like definitely. It's supposed to be the greatest thing in the entire world. And so they have it and they're like, well, it was really good, but I don't know, it wasn't what I thought it would be. Because people just hype it up so flippin' much that it can't possibly live up to the expectations. Portillo's is fantastic. I love Portillo's. But don't get it twisted, man. It's not the world's greatest invention. Where if someone tells you like it's the greatest thing in the entire world, don't get your expectations that high. Because then you're going to be disappointed no matter what.
Well, I feel like I would have went after the playmaker.
It's like Trevor Lawrence, dude. People are gonna call him a bust no matter what he does, unless he wins unless he's literally Patrick Mahomes. People are going to call Trevor Lawrence a bust because he's the most hyped quarterback coming out of the draft ever, which really stinks because he's a fantastic quarterback and even better person, and he's gonna get railed from critics.
No, I think that was probably the play of the game.
And that playmaker what makes it so tough. That playmaker what makes it so tough. That's why everyone is using it. And you see, that's what happened right there. You're starting to try to.
Who do I have winning the next matchup? Next matchup's Noah, right? I think it's Noah and Pavin.
That's what happened to him.
I think I got Noah.
I just want to say, what a game for Fancy. I mean, we talked going into tonight, guys. Preparation was going to be so key for these competitors, and young Kiv helping him out helped in his favor. But just the pure composure and focus out of him, it'll be fun to see him face J-Wall tomorrow night. But we've got half of our field set. Time to talk now about the AFC coming up next. It's the Texans Club champion. And we're going to get into that game, but before I forget anything else, this is so fun for us. User, you got to knock down that helmet behind you and make sure you turn right here. The right side.
Hey, Casey, dropping the 10. Thank you, bro. Always showing support, man. I appreciate you so much, man. Every time you're in here, chatting it up, hanging out. Good vibes, good conversation. Ice fishing, not ice fishing, but also supporting the channel, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
There we go. I love this. This is too fun. Well, like I said, 2 games
I don't know who
down.
Gerald is, so I'm going to guess he got eliminated, yeah.
It's Wesley going up against John Beast. Does the Steelers Club champion have another upset in him?
Championship to Chicago? I know, dude.
We saw him play.
It looks like the next team to win a championship here, if anyone, will be the White Sox.
Of the night, it's a battle between the
if they do, don't worry, ESPN will forget about it in 2 years.
Club champion Pavin takes on one of the rising stars in the MCS.
If they do, ESPN will forget about it in 2 years. Did you guys see that graphic that ESPN put up, like the championships won in Chicago? It was like when the Blackhawks were in their prime. And it like listed all the championships won over like the last 50 years in Chicago. And they just left off the 2005 White Sox.
Took down that helmet with pride. So let's start with you this time, and let's look at it starting fresh. Could you maybe see yourself finishing?
Oh, it's one of the top
Google
Google
in the
searches.
second half of games tonight. Who do you have moving on for each match coming up?
Absolutely, I feel the voodoo. I feel it. My pick's about to be right.
Yeah, here it is. Hang on. I gotta show you this.
I'm going with Noah. That's right. That's right. I'm going with Noah. I believe he's gonna have a
Look at this. Look at this.
little bit more dog in him. Don't get me wrong. Both of these guys are built.
Oh, this is when Chicago was playing Cleveland. It's when the Bulls were.
Some way Noah's able to pull it out, especially.
Where's the 2005 White Sox, bro?
Maybe it might be a smidge.
Where they at?
A little extra help on the defensive end for Noah, so I'm going with Noah. And that bottom end, I know everybody's riding Wesley. Everybody's riding Wesley.
Bro, it was before the Cubs won. This was done before the Cubs won, so that's why they weren't on there.
I'm going with the beast named John. He upset Joe, and I feel like he's going to upset
But yeah,
Wesley.
go Cubs go, man. Go Cubs go. Wesley is Gerald, I guess. Oh, dude, I forgot the joke, bro. It went right over my head. That's my bad. That's my cap, dude. That's my bad. Peace out, Scott. Wesley's still in, man. He plays next. After the next game. So he plays
Noah up next
after
in
this
John Beast.
Noah versus Pavin game.
Look forward to seeing what happens. But Ty, let's get your picks. Who do you got in the next 2 games?
Well, first, I was a little surprised he took Noah, but that's a reasonable pick because that's probably the best game of the night. So balanced.
Oh, my God, dude.
But for the other game, John Beast and Wesley, I cannot believe he took John Beast. Listen, I'm a huge John Beast fan. He's got a great story. I love rooting for the kid. But Wesley, this game fits his style too much. I'm going with Wesley. And then Pavin, Noah. Oh, man, how can you even pick this game? You got Noah, who's known for his stick work, known for his defense, knows how to adjust on the fly. Pavin, one of the best offensive players in the world. It's so balanced.
Oh, talking about how good Noah is right in front of TD Barrett, bro.
All right, it all comes down to this, TD. We saved you.
It seems
for last
cruel,
this time.
dude.
Who do you got?
I found it. Well, I actually wrote something down initially. I found it. I had a feeling that User was gonna pick John Beast, but User, considering you played Wesley twice and in Mudhead League, and the scores were 35-7, you lost, and 35-0, you lost. So, what do you think if you were to give advice to John Beast? Before I give my picks, what would that advice be, as someone who has clearly had?
Okay, so the fact that you over here bringing down notes and stats
He's
like you Donnie Moore or something. Yeah, bringing up notes and stuff, talking about my L's. Okay, listen, yeah, I lost to Wesley, but you lost to J-Wall, okay? And you lost to Gucci. So, like, it's no reason for you to slander me bringing up my stats.
You
You know what I'm saying?
You lost. I lost. You lost. There's...
I'm just wondering if he's throwing elbows.
L is an L, right?
You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Bro, that was amazing, dude.
Second place is the first loser. Remember that, okay?
Torch!
Remember that.
Okay, I'll remember that.
You over here talking about a loss is a loss. Okay.
We got to get your picks. We got to get your picks.
I gotta get my picks. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm going in the Noah versus Pavin game. As much as I would love to see Noah win, because it makes me look like 10 times better, where I can tell everyone at the end, like, oh, I guess I could have gotten second if he wins the whole thing. I want to go Pavin because I trust that he's going to adjust. I think Noah's sometimes a little predictable in some of his strong close stuff. I was able to stop it. I think Pavin will. And then in the John Beast versus Wesley, I got to go Wesley. John Beast was able to beat the offensive juggernaut.
So Kiv just tweeted, bro.
But he's got a I'm just kidding. Joke is not an offense. But he's got a lot. He's going. It's a better offense. He's going to have to step it up if he's going to beat Wesley.
I can't wait to
Look
see
at what
how
Kiv
this
just
turns out
tweeted.
for
All y'all are weird
you.
as
But
fuck.
you know
King
what? It's
Weirdos.
fun. That's
King
all that
Weirdo is
matters.
TD Barrett for
Before we
capping
head
too. I
over
labbed with
to,
Fancy
the
because he's my
action
friend and
here
needed reps.
today,
That's all. Looking forward to
TD,
watching my
we need
guys,
some new
Pavin and
perspective
Wesley,
on
play
a
now.
very polarizing topic here at the Madden Club Championship. So bring it in, producer, our wonderful producer and behind-the-scenes crew. We got a question for you. Who wore it better here,
bro.
TD? User or is it T Dirtless?
Oh my God, dude, that is an image I don't want to look at ever. Get it off.
My guy.
Get it off the screen.
Yeah, I got
Make it go away.
He's going.
User, you got it. User, let's hear it.
That's a lot of hating.
Smiling. He's smiling. T. Davis is smiling. User looks upset.
User,
He's
let's
got
hear
the
it.
game
You always
face,
got something to
though, right?
say.
Listen, I tried to get in the mode. I mean, I was going against Aquaman. I tried to get the little swag, the little, tried to give him a little something. I'm going against me. Listen, if he ever fails at commentating, this guy can model, all right? He can be an Instagram model or some type of model. But at the end of the day, I still wore better than him. You know what I'm saying? Because the way my locks was just flowing, they go good with the melanin in my skin.
Oh my God.
You
What are we
know, I
watching?
think you both did very well with it. I'll just be that. I'll be neutral. But, you know, again, just good fun. Good, clean fun here. T.
Oh
Dirtless.
God.
One great user.
That is a picture I just don't want to look at.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk talk about the skin. Let's not talk about the hair.
Oh, boy.
You know what I'm saying? He
There
got his own
is
makeup crew over there.
Wesley,
the slander
there is
begins.
John Beast, the two facing off here.
Bro,
Coming up next,
this
Nick
is gonna be
Mazzesko
such a good
and Tyler
game.
Davis on the call.
It should be a good game. I mean, who knows? Noah's been fun to watch. He has. He's good, man. The thing about Noah is he's a second half player. He's going to adjust throughout the game. So even if he gets down early, doesn't mean he's out.
The whole game of Madden is how do you counter the counter? Be ready every single minute.
How do you counter the counter?
That's the
That's
biggest
true.
thing that Madden players do. So best believe I will be ready. I'll see what you don't like and I'll make sure to exploit that. I'm a huge Raiders fan. My dad was a Raiders fan. He came from India and he moved to California. You know, he could have chosen to be a Niners fan, but instead he chose to be a Raiders fan. It's a family tradition to be a Raiders fan. I choose to represent them each and every year. I will run the meta, but I'll run it to my way because I feel like I will make a trend out of it. Whether it's fast, just drown them, or you know, if I want to play a little slow and just clock them out type of feel. My main goal as of right now is to get that first place in the Madden Club Championship. Every day is game day. I always strive to get.
Bro, why they get so
better
close
at
up on his,
whatever
like,
I make
what is that
day
camera
in,
angle?
day out.
What is that camera angle, bro? Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da. I don't know why I fidget with my microphone so much. It's just so easy to mess with. So I always end up messing with it. Playing with it. Lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it.
We head over to the AFC. What a battle we have between two very different players. Will the Cinderella run continue for the Steelers Club champion John Beast? Or will the Texans Club champion Wesley make sure it strikes midnight? $25,000 at a spot in the Final Four on the live in our first AFC semi-final matchup. Wesley and John Beast. So happy to have you guys along with us. Appreciate y'all spending your Thursday with us. Nick Mazzesko alongside the best button broadcasting, Tyler Davis, TD. We head over to the AFC. This is an interesting battle. There are a lot of people really back in the John Beast train. He's made a lot of new fans with the way he plays the game and just how excited he is. But he's going up against an offensive juggernaut in Wesley.
Yeah, he really is. And listen, I'm a big fan of John. How can you not root for this kid? The story he has, the run he's on, that win against Joe, the biggest upset we've seen in the MCS. But like I said, Wesley, this game just fits his style so much. And talking to him, he says that. He felt like the last few years, you know, he's starting to get a feel for those live events. Now the game is more of a passing game. He can adjust on defense. He's honestly improved a lot on defense as well. And he's looking to make another run. He made the
NFL Combine pack reveal? Oh, guys, Muttley's just tweeted something dope, bro. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. But if you want to see the new Combine pack animation, bro, go check out the Muttley's Twitter, man. That's sick. That's sick, dude.
Yeah, he's gotten so good at that.
I go to school and no, I went down south. Not down south. I went to Illinois State.
You see Drini here bringing that pressure
So
off
Central
both edges.
Illinois, Bloomington.
I'm just gonna check down to the table route if you give me that all game long. He checks down, gets
Bro,
about
that
8
pack
yards
animation's
right there.
dope.
First drive of the game, settle it down. Once again later in the game, Drini gonna bring the heat again. This time he goes with that flood concept, has the corner out absolutely naked, wide open against the blitz. Randy Moss to the sidelines, doesn't get any
Right forbidden, right?
more open than that when it comes to competitive Madden. Throws it in there to the sidelines, and then once
A
again,
lot of these
with
leaks
the
come
game
out
on the
so
line,
early.
34 seconds down 4 when he needs a touchdown to go to the final 8. Drini dials it up, gambles, brings the heat.
Dude,
Wesley
that's so
checks
sick,
it down.
man.
You see him bring the 7 blitzers, checks it down to the tight end flat route. He's able to get out in space, turn it upfield, get into the end zone, and take the lead and go on to win. He's just gotten so prolific within his offense at reading the defense.
He's going to have an interesting battle here as we take a look at our tail of the tape. See how the numbers line up. Very similar offensive numbers. It's been surprising looking at across the online ladders. John Beast has actually been one of the better offensive players, whereas Wesley, look at the points allowed per game through online ladder play, just 4.3.
Holy crap.
Story of the game is John Beast really
4 points
offense
allowed per game, dude.
Look great on offense, and you see there, Wesley only giving up 4 points per game, and Wesley's improved so much.
I'm speechless, bro.
So it's gonna be about, can John Beast
yeah, for real, man.
Wesley?
I mean, I think that is really what separates
Let's kick things off in the AFC.
good Madden players. I mean, obviously the ability to. Oh, so this is John Beast and Wesley. I thought this was the Noah game. Never mind.
Kick is away, and it will be
all right, man. John Beast and Wesley. I got my money on Wesley.
He will get to about the 16-yard
But I doubted John Beast against K-Mac and Joke, and he proved me wrong there too. So don't count John Beast out. That's for sure.
Final, much like Gucci, we'll see if he can have a better outcome here in the final 8 as he takes on Wesley. For him, what an eventful path to get here through that Pittsburgh Steelers club. Had a tough battle in the finals against the veteran. I call him veteran. Joel, still very young, but Joel, a veteran of the Steelers club, and then took down K-Mac in round 1, and everyone knows what he did in the second round of the club championship.
Took down Joke. That was that best game ever, dude.
That's a tough road. I mean, Joel, he beat Deliverance Online, then beats Joel, then beats K-Mac, and then beats the Madden Bowl champion, one of the best players in the world, Joke. So this guy's had a very tough road to get to this final 8.
On the flip side, Wesley Gittins.
Joke won the Madden. I don't think Joke won the Madden Bowl. Did Joke win the Madden Bowl? I thought Joke won the belt last year.
Outside of Atlanta, $75,000 in career earnings. Took 3rd in last year's Madden Challenge. He's been oh so close to that belt. And as you mentioned,
he did. I'm an idiot.
Like
yeah,
this is his year. He feels so good about his game. In that Texans club final, he took down Jake Gillen with one of the most impressive closeout drives to end that game, and then headed into the AFC South, TD. This was the group of death, perchance. Took down Spoto, and then followed it up by taking down Drini.
Yeah, 2 such difficult battles. I mean, Spoto, one of the
Volterax won the. Okay, so Volterax won the MCS last year. Joke won the Madden Bowl. I had that confused. It's like I thought Volterax won it, but he won MCS.
Take a look at his item to watch. He is one of the few people.
Which Volterax, where are you at now, bro? What happened to him? Did he quit competitive?
Yeah, I was surprised.
Not make it?
He didn't make that switch to Deshaun Watson. He's sticking with Josh Allen with that gunslinger. He's been using him all year.
You think he's
sticking with Joshy Josh?
With all the trade rumors from the Texans about Watson. You think the Texans were like, hey man, don't be putting Watson out there.
It would have been interesting, right? Seeing Watson still in that Texans uniform.
He blocked so many people, dude.
For Watson to stay in Houston, like, hey man, look, you're winning out here.
I know. Joke did choke that, dude.
We got this. It's first down for Wesley. He'll pick up 4.
Yeah, and Wesley's one of the players. This is a very interesting note, so make sure you guys are listening. He was running Carolina Panthers playbook all year. Just recently switched to the Seattle Seahawks offensive playbook. So a different bunch, a lot of the same concepts, obviously.
I want to see if these cloud flats are playing like hard flats or what his zone drops are at.
Such a quick switch.
Yeah, we talked about the patch, playing on the new patch. Not a lot of playbook changes, but Wesley one of them. But he's always somebody who's looking for the next offensive edge.
Oh, without a doubt. This guy lives and dies on offense. Like I said, he's improved on defense, but he is a gunslinger.
He went right there, bro.
Out, score a lot
John Beast was ready for that play, dude. He knew exactly what was coming.
John Beast, it really has been his defense. You mentioned the offense, not nearly at the level I think John Beast wants it to be, but his defense against K-Mac and against Joke was absolutely stellar.
Yeah, exactly. He struggled on offense, but look, you give up 6 points against K-Mac. K-Mac is a great offensive player. You give up 6 points to him, then you go up against Joe.
A couple subs coming in.
Points. He had that phenomenal ending of the game where he scored on the clutch 4th down, then he stopped him, got a pick, kicked the field goal. So John Beast has been dialed in on the defensive side of the ball.
Buffalo Bills star quarterback Josh Allen led the Bills all the way to the AFC Championship game this year. John Beast sending the heat out of that mid blitz, and he got to throw out a sack.
He's getting in, man.
Yeah, John Beast staying in that double A gap, bringing the mid blitz. Almost got a pick right there. Wesley tried to throw it quickly, throw out a sack. Not able to get it there, but John Beast bringing the heat.
Wesley looks so relaxed. He looks so relaxed.
2nd and 10. Quick throw to the flat. Crazy to think. It's a great stat. Wesley's the oldest competitor left in the final 8, out of the entire 8, not just the ones who were eliminated, at only 22 years old.
What?
That is just insane. I saw that and I was like, what? Are you kidding me?
He's the oldest guy left at 22.
In the event just shows that
got X. Oh, bro.
What a drop back there.
He's also got Terry McLaurin across the middle, bro.
Pick up a first down. Scary Terry back on the gridiron.
Yeah, a lot of these guys switch to that Terry McLaurin for playmaker. He's just so good. We saw him cooking earlier against man. Once again, Wesley there just checks it down underneath, cooks the man-to-man coverage.
Wesley
Pick up D'Angelo Hall or Grady Jarrett.
How good he is offensively.
Probably D'Angelo Hall.
One of the great passers in the game, but his defense has really been what's impressed. I think so many people here in the club championships. Just a major improvement from past years. Says this game really fits him. There's Marcel Reese. Boy, did he have a lot of room if he was able to get through the line.
Yeah, I thought he had the seam right there. The Red Sea parted. John Beast fortunate to get
You like Weddle? A lot of people use Weddle. I had never used him. I didn't like his Team Diamond card that he had. I think it was a Team Diamond card. I was never a fan of that card, so I wasn't sure how his other card was gonna play. He's blocking the blitz really well. Oh, dot! Dropped it!
Almost came up with it. Just dropped it at the end.
Dropped it! Speed is so much better. Yeah, that did seem to be what was lacking.
Burning people. A very unfortunate brick right there. You got the rack egg animation, but couldn't control it, couldn't hang on to it. Big time break for John Beast.
I know my guy Bugs is watching.
He's just using Kamara to block every single time.
Right there, he
oh, that's a dot, bro.
There's Darren Waller. He's really good. 10, 5,
that's such a dot, dude.
Dot.
That's such a dot, bro.
Brings the heat. Wesley uses that motion blocker to give himself more time, lobs it up to the tight end post, and he's in the end zone for 7 early.
By the way, big shout out to all of our guys out there hosting watch parties tonight. Best part about any major is the watch parties.
Hell yeah, Mazesco.
Bugs, Chaos, all those guys. Shout out to everybody hanging out in those watch parties. Take a look at this one more time.
Yeah, I mean, he even had a free rusher too.
Couldn't get there. And Darren Waller. How much?
Well, I wonder if John Beast is going to continue to send pressure the entire game, because as of now, it's not working.
So tough. He's got the route tech ability on him too, so he just toasts the man-to-man over the top. Wesley fired up about it. And Nick, you mentioned these watch parties. We just saw J-Wall, who won the Level Next tournament. Level Next throwing their own watch party.
Same way after every play. It's just like one of those habits. Like I always do this when I'm playing. I take my left arm and I rub the right side of my nose right here. I always do this. I notice that when I'm editing my videos. It's just like one of those things. I'll always go like this instead of just like this or whatever, or just like scratch. Like it doesn't even itch. I'll just find myself going like this. Why'd you do that, bro?
All these guys out there.
No, we're not gonna run.
Everybody hanging out there. DK, shout out to all you guys. We are so happy y'all are tuning
in. They are both
here
so zoned into this game, dude.
The ESPN app. And oh yeah, hey, by the way, don't forget tomorrow night we're gonna have a belt.
True, Casey.
Fun, right?
Both of their previous games were good.
Baby. Make sure you guys are tweeting Madden Club Championship too. Get those thoughts in. Try to get this trending on Twitter. Trying to grow the sport as much as we can.
Here's why. Dot.
Wow,
Dot. Dot.
There he is.
Dot.
Barry Sanders to the
20-yard
line. Big play.
That was one of the best games I think of all time, dude. No cat.
He gained in the first 2 games.
What a laser.
John Beast's first joke was unbelievable.
Wesley left the running back uncovered without a man on him. He had a zone out there, curl flat, but John Beast wait till the wheel got behind him and threw it in there for a big time play.
Gannon.
God. This is going to be a good freaking game, guys. This is a good freaking game. You can already tell.
DK Metcalf with a touchdown for the Cinderella man, John Beast.
The Cinderella story continues. There's no quit.
Cinderella man.
Retaliates right back. Goes down the field quickly. Wesley brings the blitz. Throws a laser in the back of the end zone.
Laser beams.
Kick is away. Spin move, can't find any room as we'll take a look one more time. Our Snickers dot replay. A laser beam back of the end zone.
What a route combo. He had the drag underneath that Wesley bit on. Then the post clears out, throws it in the back of the end zone. What a response by the beast named John.
First down at 10.
He's not that cringy. He's just oh my God, no way, bro.
He might have him. It's Moss. Great.
That's got to be a KO.
It's either Prime Time or Sean Taylor. One of the great 21s out there in coverage.
This is very scary for John. He's sending everyone. He is sending the absolute goons. Wesley's picking it up, and it's just one-on-one with these routes. This is very scary for John. Let's see if he starts to mix up some coverage. It looks like
he just did. Yeah, he went into coverage. He had A wide open, bro.
Allen.
He had A so naked open.
Throw this one away. Boy, that's got to feel great for John Beast. Offense not really clicking those first 2 games. Still got wins, but just get a touchdown on the first drive's got to up that offensive confidence.
No doubt, because he's been struggling on offense. And I think right there, Wesley missed a read. I think he had the tight end again if he would have lobbed
Man,
it
I should be
down the
announcing
field.
this shit.
Just missed the read. But John finally goes to coverage after bringing the heat so many plays. I think that was a smart move. We'll see if he goes back to the pressure on this 3rd and 10.
Coverage again. Now he's got no one. No, that's a dumb read, bro. He got bailed by an overthrow, to be honest. That's probably a pick if that ball's thrown accurately. I don't think that was smart.
The blitz was coming this time because John Beast made it look like the blitz was coming out of that double A gap, but it was all coverage in the man-to-man. Wesley
yeah,
had 3 routes
we did too, Casey. More snow, dude. We got hit so hard, bro.
John Beast does his job.
There's so much damn snow on the ground. It literally took me 35 minutes to shovel out my car just to go somewhere in 2 days, and then we got snowed on again today. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? 35 minutes, a little bit of blood, a lot of sweat, maybe a few tubes.
So John B switched up his defense. I feel like everyone's been doing like kind of the meta, and I kind of mentioned in the pregame show how he was the only one running. He's actually, I think he's running Baltimore defense. And he's running 2-4-5 double A guy. He got torched in the first drive, but I think it's important to switch things up. Like, Wesley's seen a ton of the meta. Like, you know he's going to be prepared for that, but he's sending everyone. Wesley's trying to just hit him with all the man beaters that he can, moving over Kamara for extra blockers. But I think John Beast is doing a lot of the right things. And Wesley kind of got burnt on the last drive.
No way.
To run a little bit of zone.
No way, bro.
TD Barrett curse. TD,
every time
we need a big play.
Yeah, dude, that ends up happening a lot, Josh. That was a huge sack.
That's what she said. On the 4th of July. He brings in the fireworks. John Beast, as we hit the 2nd quarter down to the 10-yard line. Flips the bunch over to the left side. Can he cash in from 10 out?
This is such a tough spot to pass, bro.
Metcalf.
A flat drag combo.
Getting their cardio behind the line of scrimmage. Rolling left. Has Terry McLaurin. He'll pick up 6.
Yeah, John Beast 4-4. You see John's item to watch. It's that Terry McLaurin with playmaker ability. We've talked about that playmaker ability so much. It's so good. John Beast's been using it early and often here. He's 4 for 4 passing. He's looked good.
Who's won so far?
About this red zone, it gets tight. We'll
we had last game was F. I'm drawing a blank. Fancy won. He beat D-Croft, and J-Wall beat Gucci.
I must have been happy with the play call. He lost a yard on it, but he was happy about something.
Well, he's not gonna be
right now, we got Wesley versus John Beast, and up next we have Pavin versus Noah.
Now it gets to a 3rd and 5, and this is where you see John Beast.
This is a tough spot, bro.
Because you really got to think, what's the play call in this situation? You can't really stay in bunch, maybe, but he's going to stay in that single back trips.
You know he's going to cover flats, dude. If anything, I'm probably going for the end zone. Oh, he's going to be able to stop this run, dude. Oh, my God, man. Oh, my gosh. He's running, hurry up.
4th and 1. Wesley's defense bringing out the lumber.
What's up, Device?
What a hit by
you want a Gucci to win?
He's able to hold
yeah, he got smoked, bro, like 24-7. He got smoked, man.
Do you go the conservative route and take the lead, or do you go aggressive?
Run the damn ball, baby.
4th and a yard.
This is interesting. On the goal line.
How big this is. Can Wesley
Study.
It's a fullback dive. It's Bo Jackson clutching up for the
I mean, as soon as he goes to goal line, you know he's going. You know what he's going into goal line, but at that point, it's just too late, bro. Hopefully soon, man. Next couple days.
What a drive and a big decision on 4th down. But who else better to give it to than Bo Jackson? And he punches it in, takes the lead. I'm impressed. John Beast has came to play today.
Take this in the end zone to the 25-yard line. John Beast ahead of stop. He'll get the ball to start the 2nd half. Wesley looking for the answer. What is it about John Beast, TD, that seems to just put it all together on the field and make these top players have to really scratch and claw for everything.
Yeah,
Dang, dude.
This
This is a chess match, bro. I use Premiere Pro.
He's been clutch in a lot of situations. This
Good luck, man. Good luck on your exam.
Wesley a couple problems here. Wesley now went to bunch tight end. We haven't seen that a lot from him. It is in that Seattle playbook, but you don't see a lot of that bunch tight end. So maybe he's a little bit caught off guard with this 2-4-5, but I feel like he would have seen a lot of reps against it. But man, these are some tight windows.
Wesley looks shook right now, man. Goes to bunch tight end. We haven't seen that much from him. And then now he's throwing quick reads that didn't look open off the cut.
Let's bring in the other one who wants to chime in. Our main man.
Oh, you said you. I did wish you good luck, and you got 100. Hell yeah, let's go, bro. Thanks, Brandon. I appreciate it, man.
For the beast named John, unless it's still
I have no idea who that is, Kyle.
But he's fighting for you.
I have. Who's Maro?
Let's go. On my own? Yeah, I'm on. The beast named John is on too. Listen, let me tell you. If y'all know, these guys have been in the Discord playing.
Welcome back, Ty.
Wesley's been getting all types.
I'm still phased by user going, let's go. Am I on? Yeah, I'm on.
He could have been playing Trey Gap. That's right, Trey Thomas. Trey Thomas runs this exact defense with his exact abilities. But he said all week, Trey's a bad rep. Trey's a bad rep. He did not believe that anybody.
What commentating does he do?
Nor this defense.
For what?
Voila! What do you see, people? Double A gap.
It's a really good game so
KO.
far, man.
That's
John
why
B's
you
starting to
must
run with
be
it, though. Wesley looks really shook.
for everything. And John the Beast is coming out here right now. And I know he messing up a lot of Bovada brackets right now. All you guys say, oh, this is easy. This is easy.
Boxing. Oh, okay. Wrestling and stuff.
T.D. Barry, T. Davis, both of
Yeah, I
them.
might know him then. I don't watch a ton of it, but if he's one of the more famous announcers, then I might know him.
Guess what? Guess what, boy? It's happening. History. Once again. Sit back and enjoy it.
I just want to make it clear for everyone at home, there is still 2:52 to go in the first half, so this game's not quite over.
You risk it and open a pack? I mean, you want to risk it for one pack, sure. Whatever you find fun in the game, man, that's what you should do.
Even against Joke, the game that he won, you could tell he was nervous to be in the situation. He doesn't really look nervous. He looks like those two games really settle him in.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
He's still running that Jets bunch, man, even though that Jets dig play is pretty much taken out of the game.
Listen, you're a big time player.
I got Noah, bro.
Be a big time player. This is big time games. You gotta let it hang.
It's speculation. I got no idea because I think that's going to be a really good game, but I got Noah. I'm also 1 for 2 tonight, and right now it's looking like I'm about to be 1 for 3.
He's not afraid. That's great defense
Never mind.
by Wesley right there.
That's a big sack.
That's what she said. I might need to get him out of here because I might have put too much gas in his back, too much gas in the tank, put the batteries in his back too much. I don't want to have to walk my words back. You know
It's cool. We'll edit this out of the later show. It's fine. One great user hopped in. Appreciate it. 3rd and 35. TD, how many plays you got for 3rd and 35?
Yeah, we need to get user out of here. He's already putting the gas all over John Beast, and now he's in a 3rd and 35. This game is far from over. You don't count Wesley out. 3rd and 35. I mean, you just hand it off and take the L at that point. John Beast should never got in the situation. He had the lead. He should have came out a little more conservative on those first few plays, ran the ball, and now you're punting it to Wesley. And Wesley is going to have good field position here regardless of this punt.
Bro, why does the colors switch like that? I think it's because they're switching to someone else's feed. But like the saturation is way, this is just the things I notice as an editor, man. Like the saturation looks way different and looks way darker on Wesley's feed than it does on John Beast's feed.
Yeah, he really
it's very strange when they switch it.
Looks a little frazzled against it. He wants to hit the tight end a lot, and John B's bringing the heat, but he's manning up the tight end as well. That's usually the way Wesley goes, and as I say that, he goes right to the tight end.
Baby.
Who roasts the man-to-man coverage.
Come on, get 7.
I mean, that might be his best player out there right now. That Darren Waller is...
Old 96 Asante, let's go, baby.
Because he's got size, he's got speed, and he's got route tech.
It's true, and a lot of times...
Appreciate you hanging out, man. Have a good night.
They leave the tight end uncovered. John Beast is not doing that. He's sticking to the one-on-one. At that time, Wesley takes advantage of the matchup.
Bro, his tight end got screwed there, dude. His tight end ended up going behind the line of scrimmage because he got bumped off the line. That was very strange. Also, how is that not grounding, bro?
Screaming right there. It forced Wesley's tight end to bump into his own line and jump
He's
back.
Quick hiking him
like
crazy.
Throw it away.
Oh, there's the delay fade, and it's Darren Waller lower the shoulder. Get off me
to
the 7-yard line. Wesley looking to tie this up before the half.
There's that delay fade. So good right here as we head into this club championship. It's really picked up a lot of steam. And now for Wesley, too, he's using the
guitar solo at halftime.
Also, and that's
fat chance, bro.
Here. Don't give John Beast a lot of time, but you definitely want a touchdown. You want to tie this thing up.
Maybe I'll serenade y'all one day. Today is not that day.
First and goal.
If we ever pull 1,000 viewers on stream, I might just have to serenade y'all.
Jackson rumbling to the 4-yard line. Clock
I'm gonna eat those words one day, but
28 seconds left. He'll hurry back to the I-form. Go to a little dive action, and Bo will get to the 4-yard line.
played 2 weekend leagues, weekend league games, and I already gave up.
Third and goal. And now it gets interesting
I
as well.
feel that, bro.
You gotta think this is probably one more run here from Wesley. If he doesn't get it, kick the field goal, but he might try to catch him off guard. Yes, he's gonna. Great defense.
Take it 3. Wesley gets ball back at half.
It's gonna be a close kick. This
Probably. Could be totally wrong. Somebody clip that. It's gonna happen. YouTube is adding a clip feature, which is pretty cool. I'm excited.
Than it need to. Kicks up, it's good. 14-10.
He had a touchdown too.
That was so scary. Wesley's
I'm really excited for YouTube to add the clip feature. I think that's a big addition. They're really going after live streams, really trying to improve them. I'm really excited. You can tell the commitment to them that they have.
And who would have thought John Beast, the Cinderella story, is going to go into halftime with the lead?
Whoa, it's not midnight quite yet. 14-10, guys. Remember.
All right, I'll be right back. Fill my water. Take a leak. 30 seconds.
Might get your tweet read on the broadcast. You can also have a chance to win some MUT items made up of the remaining 4 AFC teams' favorite players. Twitch chat, we didn't forget about you. We're going to be giving out items to a few randomly chosen viewers throughout the night. 14-10. As we go to the second half. Metcalf, motion to the left side. And I'll flip the bunch over to the right side. John Beast, this could be a put-away drive for him to start off the second half. Nowhere to go on the run play to get things off.
Yeah, not sure if Wesley ran commit there, but I don't know, maybe put his safeties in the spy at the last second, but those guys were coming in hard right there on that run. Very good defense to start this second half by Wesley.
Second and 11.
Got him stuck.
Come on.
Oh, it's picked off. Wesley got the defensive stop he was looking for.
Let's go,
Woodson with the pick. John Beast can't believe it. The 97 Heisman winner, Charles Woodson, with the interception.
Oh, what a mistake by John. He got Wesley stuck on his D tackle, but he was impatient. He couldn't wait. He tried to fire the corner out in there. Wesley had the zone from his linebacker over there and able to click on, make the pick.
And Wesley looking deep down the field. Oh, Alvin Kamara can't make the catch. One-on-one, he had a touchdown.
He had him too. He had the step on him. Alvin Kamara just can't come up with it. And that's the price you might pay, putting Kamara at receiver. Kamara's made some big plays in this tournament, but he doesn't have, obviously, the ratings that a real receiver
Hey, boys, we back.
As don't forget, Madden Competitive Gaming returns to ESPN 2 tomorrow night, 10 o'clock Eastern
I thought it was a dot.
Mark your calendars. We're going to hand out $150,000 in a belt.
Oh, my God.
The Sheboygan area? No way, bro. No way. No way. Sheboygan, come on. You're killing me.
Continues to get these one-on-one chances, and he can't come up with them. That's the 3rd or 4th time now he's had a one-on-one when John Beast dials up the heat and he can't take advantage.
Just shit sounds like it's out of a movie, dude. Yeah, I'm from Sheboygan.
3rd and 10. Allen rolling left.
Does he not have playmaker on Terry, bro?
To the 36, Charlotte's going to be 4th and 6, and West is going to settle for another field goal. So even though John Beast
wow, I'm surprised by this field goal.
Going to hang on to the lead.
That's shocking.
Yeah, that was a good play design by Wesley, but what a tackle.
Sheboygan Falls, technically.
But John Beast able to click on, make a big-time tackle.
I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just a funny name for a place. Sheboygan Falls. Come on, bro. It sounds like an answer someone would give if they didn't want to tell someone where they were from and was trying to make up an answer on the spot. Like, where are you from?
14 to 13.
Sheboygan? Sheboygan Falls? You know, like that would be like a go-to of something that someone would make up on the spot.
Offense coming off that interception, stepping left with Gannon. Good pocket by the Beast.
Poppin plays next. Ethan.
Make him work.
Bro, Wisconsin has some weird name towns. There should be a top 10 list on video. Top 10 of the weirdest named towns. Like, yeah, that's named after like Indian tribes, right? Manitowoc. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it. It doesn't have like historical roots.
Come on, one more play, man. One more play. One more play.
Look at all these cheats heads in Jimmy's and Kinny's stream. Not originally from here, Sheboygan, Wild Place.
It's been the big play that's kept him in this one.
Yeah, well, he started.
Not much, Sean. We're just talking about Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
It was the big plays early that really got the offense going, but he hasn't been able to dink and dunk. Nothing underneath.
They are, Gavin. Honestly, that's one of the things. Like, there's so much that separates a pro player from a regular player, but one of them can be very much pocket presence, dude. If they can survive in the pocket, they don't need a mobile quarterback. And it's like a sixth sense that they have, where they don't need to keep an eye on it, but like a real quarterback in real life, like they just sense where people are around them. Obviously, still much tougher to be a quarterback in real life, but same idea. Oh, he's got RB. Touchdown.
Pick it up. Can he keep the drive alive? He's looking over the top. Randy Moss.
Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Thanksgiving turkey. John Beast with a big touchdown.
That's such a big score, bro. About to go by 8. Do you go for 2 here? Do you go for 2 and try to go up by 2 scores?
Randy Moss in the slot, one-on-one, puts him on a streak, and he roasts his man.
21-13.
I wonder what analytics say there. Go for it or kick it.
Once again, dialing up the deep ball.
When you score a touchdown to go up by 7.
Up over 200 yards passing on just
second half.
6 completions. One more.
I mean, it's only a matter of time, right? Like when you send the house with no help over top, you're gonna get rocked over top.
Rating, you see it. He just beat him off the line, got a couple steps. John Beast.
Yeah, I feel you, Ghost Riders. That's how I am. Oh, dude, you should catch the ball.
Boy, Wesley, he's had a couple pretty big drops. He's had a couple big plays that hasn't been, just hasn't been able to hook up.
Yeah, he hasn't. He's had a lot of these one-on-one situations because you see John Beast continues to stack the box in his double A gap, continues to bring the heat. This time goes coverage, but he's had a lot of guys.
Oh, he's got him.
Might have him. Might have him.
No KO ability either. He's just knocking the ball up.
Let's bring in.
Oh, there's the F-bomb.
For some more top-notch.
Oh, here we go. I actually really want to listen to TD Barrett.
What are you seeing here? Because John Beast seems really in control, locking down Wesley.
Literally. No, well, on defense, John Beast, like you said, is doing a great job. He's got those deep route KOs. Trey Thomas, who user was saying he got this from, actually, I think went 9-1 to end the Mudhead League. So it's obviously a defense that is giving people problems. The interesting thing, Wesley started off the game doing a lot of zone, and he was kind of, John Beast was doing pretty well against it. He switched to man on those last like 4 plays on that drive. John Beast picked up on it, had a man beater who beat him right off the line, got the touchdown. It's gonna be interesting to see how what Wesley does here, because he's having to block up every single time. He's got so many man beaters on the field. He's just crossing his fingers that one of them will beat them enough. That tight end beats man, the streak to Metcalf, and then obviously you have the playmaker on the backside. He's got him on a deep in here now. He can playmaker that too. Yeah.
Oh, he threw a book. Oh my! The pressure.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Right to Rod Woodson.
Oh my God! Is Game Battle still a thing? Yes, it is. It's not what it used to be, because MLG doesn't exist anymore, but it is still a thing.
Who is this guy? The beast named John. It's continuing. Oh my goodness.
John Beast, bro.
Potentially go to the Final 4 here.
That is crazy. I mean, there's still a lot of time. 3 timeouts, a lot of time. But damn, maybe don't have Josh Allen as your QB.
Wesley, it's really heartbreaking because he is getting things open. He's getting these one-on-one balls. He's getting guys down the field, but his receivers can't hang on. He's picking up the blitz decently well. But wow, I can't believe this is happening right now. John Beast, what a game.
2nd and 11.
Why'd Dabby do that?
I would take that.
Gannon will just take the sack. Not going to risk a big hit.
That was a big mistake, taking that sack, bro.
Wesley trying to hang on in this game.
That's what she said. What are you doing? That was one of the worst sacks you could ever possibly take. Just throw the ball away.
Oh, and he throws a pick right back, dude, because he had to force something.
There goes Dion to the 40.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Responds with a turnover of his own.
This game just got crazy. This game just got crazy.
You can see it in John Beast Face. He knows he just put Wesley back in the game. Two horrendous plays. Took an awful sack, then threw it right to him. And for me, that comes down to John Beast just not being in these games as much. He's played so good all game, but you can't make those mistakes. You can't give Wesley any life like this.
Allen, 1st and 10.
Air is the playmaker. I feel like he hasn't been using his playmaker very much.
Gets 9.
Come on, Wesley.
Who's going to make the last mistake? That's what this game feels like.
I want him to make this a game,
the final
dude.
mistake that ends this one.
Yeah, it's a battle. And for John Beast, if you would have told him he'd be up 8 in field goal range, he would have took that 100 times out of 100 to make those mistakes was crucial. But can Wesley capitalize?
Allen.
Got him.
2nd and 1.
Using the playmaker, bro.
He'll find McLaurin again. It looks like a little defensive change here from John Beast, not sending quite as many at the quarterback, and it's opened up one of these underneath routes.
I don't really have a stake in the game. I'm good. I don't really care who wins, to be honest. I just want it to continue to be a good game, and putting Wesley back in this game just made it really interesting. It was not looking good for him for a minute there.
Clock running down here in the 3rd quarter.
Now he's throwing dots. He's just taking a lot of time to move.
Has been his #1 weapon here on this drive, here on most of the game.
I think playmakers should be 5 AP instead of 4.
McLaurin switched to it this past week.
I think that would balance it better.
Does he call one more play? I think he can take this to the end of the 3rd quarter, but down 8. I know he probably wants to score as fast as possible.
I like having an out versus man coverage. The man coverage is so strong.
He doesn't have to snap this if he doesn't want to.
But maybe 4 AP is just a little cheap.
Bunch to the wide side for Josh Allen, and Wesley will this run all the way
He's
down.
He's got to block Kamara, dude, because he's getting blitzed the hell out of him. John Beast, when he sends pressure, which he did the entire first half, sends like 9 guys. So you have to block Kamara if you think he's blitzing.
8. But Wesley on the 43-yard line to start this 4th quarter. Moss motions over to the right. Here comes the heat. Here comes the heat. Misses. Oh, he could have had a sack there. He just missed. 3rd and 5.
That's key in the game, Watson.
Backfield for a sack, and he just missed. He mistimed the dive. He didn't sack him. John Beast had
Glad you can't have human joystick, evasive, bruiser, and armbar on the same player like last year. That was crazy, dude. God, Eric Dickerson was so good. Dude.
3rd and 5.
Oh, I gotta see Bushra coming through.
That had to be one of the best Madden cards of all time. So obnoxious.
Of the final 8.
And I went with Jim Brown for my free one. I thought Jim Brown was going to be the glitch. I picked it too soon because Eric Dickerson was just insane.
Open. Needs a bounce, needs something. He's going to throw it up. Oh,
no, knocked out, bro.
McLaurin with another drop. I would love to know how many drops Wesley's receivers have in this game.
Yeah, he's got a lot of them. But that read, I wouldn't consider that unlucky for Wesley. That's kind of a tight window. You can't really throw that. A lot of the other plays in this game, yes, definitely. But that one, that was great defense by John. And now here we go for Wesley. His quarterback extremely tired. Does he call timeout here? Does he use one of those valuable timeouts? And he does.
He did use a timeout, dude.
What a decision. So Wesley's putting it all really on this drive. He needs to get a touchdown in that 2-point conversion. That's a big timeout.
I appreciate that, Daniel. I don't think he needs. I mean, there's got to be a reason he's going with Allen. He gets gunslinger for cheap because he's a strong arm, so that might be it.
More coverage like he did on the last down. 4th and 5. Marcel
you can save on AP and use it elsewhere.
Bunch to the right side. McLaurin alone on the left side. It's Kamara,
this is such a big play.
And Waller in the bunch. Now Kamara motions over to the left side.
Oh, he only sent 3.
Uh-oh. John Beast.
Oh, he had X.
Might have had the playmaker.
He had X, bro.
He did not. John Beast gets the stop.
John Beast gets another stop. This defense is so good for Wesley. Another unlucky
break. No, dude.
It's tough because that was such good defense. I mean, it was locked up, that man coverage. Everything was covered. It was tight. And now John Beast breaks a big run, but for Wesley, he's getting some unfortunate breaks, a lot of drops. Couldn't get the feet down there, but that defense by John is really good.
I mean, you could say he got cheated, but he also missed a wide open read on the play.
How many people do you think would be rocking this mid-blitz, deep route KO setup that John Beast is storming through the field with?
Oh, no doubt about it. Those deep route KOs have been So effective.
He does have
within
deep
this
route
mid-blitz. We've
KOs.
seen mid-blitz a lot,
Confirmed.
but adding in those 3 deep route KOs that he has back there, super effective. But for John B's
That makes more
offense,
sense of why he's knocking all those balls out.
He needs just like 10 yards.
That's
in
what she
field
said.
range.
Oh, that was a good one.
He just like a struggle for him to just get more points to put this game away. He needs, what, another 4 or 5 yards here.
Yeah.
See if John maybe goes to a little run, sticks to the ground game.
I'm a
He
child.
only needs
What
5
can I
yards.
say?
Looks like he's setting up for the pass at least. We'll see if that's what he ends up running. 3rd down and 8. Remember, Delaware Blue Henrich gaining back to
No, that ain't it, dog. Oh, what just happened, dude? He got Wesley got cheated out of an interception, bro.
Could that have sealed $25,000?
What was the animation?
18-year-old.
Wesley just got cheated out of a pick, bro.
Play right there. I'm not sure if Wesley clicked on and made a mistake with his user or it was a weird animation, but that is absolutely huge for John.
Oh my God, John Beast, the new poison.
Immediately go to the chew clock. He is trying to put this game away.
Oh, that was nasty.
Got sticky.
Oh, that was nasty.
Try again next year, man. Try again next year.
Cinderella, it's not
He didn't earn that touchdown, bro. That should have been a pick. That's.
Can John
I can't
Beast do
believe it, dude.
again? He goes up 2
I can't believe this game.
With 2.5 minutes to go. This kid is for real.
Oh my God, this kid. Oh my
Still
God.
lots of time left on the clock, but Wesley used that timeout earlier.
Oh my God.
Only has 2 remaining. He needs 2
cannot beat me.
scores.
I'm serious. He cannot beat me. He cannot.
Take a look one more
Bro,
time.
this should have been
one's set up, TD.
picked.
What do you see here?
This is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Look at the
coverage,
end.
but look at Wesley just clicks on, tries to go for the pick.
What the hell,
John Beast
dude?
takes advantage, and then just look at this stop and go, please. Woo! Oh my goodness.
That was insane.
1st and 10 for Wesley. Can he set up anything to get back in this
This is all it's
game?
going to be
He'll
the
go out of
entire way
bounds
down the
after
field.
a
It's
gain
going to
of
have nothing
4.
open deep.
12 of 30 passing the ball, TD.
It's rough, and he's had a couple drops.
I don't even remember the
but
game,
12
Paulie.
for 30. That's a horrible percentage, and he did use that timeout, and that could really come back to hurt Wesley now. That timeout only having 2 with the way John's playing defense.
2nd and 6.
That should have been in the patch. I'm gonna be honest with you. That should have been in the patch.
Dude, this game.
TD, and I think the scary
I'm in
part
like
about this,
disbelief
and
right
I
now.
mentioned it
So
to
much money is on the line and that shit
user.
just happened.
John
That
Beast
is
doesn't look
ridiculous.
nervous anymore. He looks in
So
his
much
element.
money on the line, dude.
Oh, he's in his bag, as the kids call it. This kid is locked in. He's down.
Playing
Look at
for
that
150
face.
grand.
He is ready for war, and he's came to ball today.
Not this game specifically, but
28,
in the grand scheme of things, and they're in the top. Oh my God, dude.
They're gonna lock up an extra $25,000.
Oh, that was a dot. Oh, that was a dot. That was a dot.
Can he outrun everyone? Can Wesley stay in
Oh,
this
where's
game?
the stick?
McLaurin.
He had a chance to stick him back.
We'll see if he
That's
got
what
out
she
of
said.
bounds. He did not clock
I'm on a roll, man.
Yeah, that's huge. That tackle in bounds is huge. Wesley should be able to get this play off. One thing we know
Wesley's
about
holding in
Wesley,
every
he's always
curse
gonna
word
keep
there
running.
is.
He's a slinger
X,
out there.
X.
He might have a
Thank you.
touchdown right there.
I was like, oh my God, he's so open.
No, he did get the face. Wesley cannot believe the luck he is having.
Damn, bro. And
All
before
right,
the
it's
2-minute
official
warning.
now. The Madden gods are not on Wesley's side. You cannot throw a more wide open pass than that. Can't get the beat down. This is heartbreaking right now for Wesley.
What?
2nd and 10.
Bro, he didn't catch that?
Throw it to the late fade.
Don't give
Waller.
him-
Oh my
don't give him
God.
this, man.
I thought he caught it, dude. Oh my God, this is worse than
Allen.
stiff. This is worse than stiff.
Just sort of walk out of bounds at the 10. Wesley cannot believe this isn't a one-score game.
Twitter's got
I
going
think,
crazy,
you
dude.
can have all the talent in the world. You can have the great game plan, but what do you always need a little bit of to win a big Madden tournament? You need a little bit of that luck, and John Beast has gotten it.
Just don't,
What a
just
throw
don't
there
give him
from
the
Wesley.
I can't
though.
believe that. I'm
Darren Waller, touchdown for Wesley.
I'm
This ain't
absolutely
over
speechless.
yet. Don't change the
Once they're
channel.
done, it's a game.
Definitely not over. Wesley staying alive.
That was a dot, though.
timeout is crucial,
Like,
but
you know how
he will
much bigger
have
it
a
would have been if
chance
he
here
had
as
still
long
the
as he
2-minute warning?
Plays defense.
Guys,
Smart
if he still the
decision to
2-minute
take.
warning,
Keep this
like
a
he would have if
one-possession
he threw
game.
that touchdown
Don't
there,
end the game early
didn't
on
get
that
screwed?
two-point conversion try.
That would have been
I
so
love the
big, bro.
decision, and
He's going to
now
lose
it
another
comes down to
40
Wesley's
seconds because of that
defense,
now.
if he can hang around.
And this is where, TD, the third
My favorite
second
Bears
play
player,
clock
probably David
is great
Montgomery.
if you're trying to come back, because with those 2 timeouts, if he's able to get a stop, He will have a guap drive.
Yeah, it's a great point. That's a huge difference. If this was regular team modes, where there's a 40-second play clock, it would be very difficult for Wesley. But with that 30 seconds, it gives him some extra time. You see run commit in the backfield. That's exactly what he needed.
That shit was crazy, dude.
What a game so far. Johnby's trying to hang on. One timeout left for Wesley. As we've seen throughout this club championship tournament, it ain't over till it's over. 2nd and 12.
Oh, the stick, bro. The stick.
It's Barry. Good tackle on the edge, though, to the 28-yard line. No timeouts left for Wesley. TD, I know you're going to say he has to run the ball here.
Dodge basketball, I do not.
Is there any chance he throws it?
Listen, John Beast is pretty wild. He's pretty unpredictable. You're 7 yards to get $50,000 and go to the Final Four. I think he's going for the air. I think he's going for the win.
Bro, he's going for the first down here.
Recognize it. 3rd and 7. Dropping back is Gannon. He's looking for that corner route. He's got him!
Oh my God. He's rage quitting. Is he gonna rage quit?
The Final Four for the John Beast. He is a beast.
Oh my God, bro. I've never seen someone get that screwed. I thought I did when Stiff got absolutely screwed over last week. Nothing compared to what we just witnessed.
To win it, he goes aggressive, he throws a laser, and he's going to the Final Four.
He's looking to take the A out
I mean,
of
that
John
is just
Beast
unbelievable.
And become John Best. He's 2 wins from that belt. It ain't a fluke anymore, Tyler Davis. This man has the plan to win.
This man is legit 18 years old, first major ever, just guaranteed himself $50,000.
Yeah, John's a funny guy too, so this is actually going to be a really funny interview.
I know John
That's funny.
That is big time. That's clutchness at its finest.
This is going to be a good interview.
Think about the people he's had to beat the last 4 games. Joel in the Patriots Club final.
He's talking like it was all him. Did he just tweet something?
Choke, and now Wesley. He's building up a resume that is unparalleled.
And you forgot to throw in Deliverance in the online portion. I mean, that's, 5 guys right there that have been on that live stage. They are big-time players. John's taking them all down.
No, he didn't tweet anything.
Man, the kid is clutch. What else can you say?
And for Wesley, I mean, just another close run. So close. We take a look at our bracket as we have one spot in the Final Four of the AFC filled. It is John Beast, who will have a guaranteed matchup against a belt winner. It will be the winner of that final game between Noah and Pavin. But I don't think John Beast is
Fancy versus J-Wall.
No, John
oh my God, dude. We got Noah and Pavin next. Matchup of the night right here. No, we got one more game time. Noah and Pavin, bro.
Or Noah, and that's going to be our main event.
And for Wesley, so close in this tournament. He felt so good coming in. That it's just that defense, that mid-blitz defense, the deep route KO. John Beast brought the defense.
Have fun playing against that in Weekend League, guys. Everyone's going to run it.
Breaks, and for Wesley, he's still looking for that first belt.
Yeah, Wesley really did get unlucky. If we're being honest, a lot of drops. He had a decent game plan. He picked up the
New
pressure.
Tyreek looks good, man.
One-on-ones.
Kind of thinks he's a vertical threat, so he's pretty much the same as Terry, just not a limited, so it'll be a little cheaper.
This game is really for him.
But
I think we're going to see him a lot.
As soon as we get a route runner with 97 base speed,
game over, best
receiver in the game.
And it will feature 2 belt winners facing off. That's coming
What's up, Broccoli Rob?
But the Cinderella story continues. I can't wait to hear from the beast named John. 28-20 over Wesley. Katie, User, and TD Barrett will
Broccoli
talk
Rob's from
with
The Office, right?
Cinderella Man after this.
Is that an Office joke? I dig this song. We get T.O. What archetype will he be? Well, it's the same archetype as... Oh, well, he's not in the game. I don't know. I have no idea. Physical, maybe? Or route runner? Nah, I don't think he'd be a route runner. I think maybe physical. Wait, he is in the game? If he's in the game, then you already know what archetype he is. Yeah, Tyreek's coming tomorrow. The receivers suck. That blows, dude. You should get some new receivers. Kiv said this is the flukiest Madden he's ever played, bro. That's saying something. John going all the way? Dude, John should not have won that game. I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy. Because I'm never that guy. Like, if you lose, you lose. But, oh my God, bro. Wesley got so cheated, dude. So many times in that game. You think he would be one of the options for the solo challenge pack? What do you mean the solo challenge pack? Yeah, Joke tweeted last 2 games in Madden decided the winner. Sucks to see players get so unlucky with that much money on the line. That's just the thing, bro. It's like, it's just so inconsistent. I see that. I think the gameplay has the potential to be really good. I think we have some of the better gameplay that we've had this year besides the flukes. The flukes make it bad, which is sad because like last year, the gameplay was so horrible. Oh, I have no idea, Quills. First down challenges to get Brandon Cooks 95 overall. Good card. I really have no desire to get it. I dig this music. Rock and roll. That's the royalty-free rock and roll. Good for free. That makes sense. Yeah, Fat Chicken is a pretty good username. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Perfect timing.
TD user took that whole highlight. You get in now. You say what you think about John Beast's player.
Oh, come on.
This is great. His defense was phenomenal, and honestly, I'm proud of him. It's always good to see an underdog kind of come in there and win.
It's always fun. Gotta love it. Well, user, let's take a closer look. I know you loved all of this game for John Beast. Let's take a closer look at that 4th and 2. He went for it in the 3rd quarter. I think by your words, it was bomb, 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 bomb. What do you think about this one?
Katie, this is big boy plays right here. 4th and 2. This is how you got ice in your veins right here.
They put this together this fast? That's pretty good, dude.
Ain't nothing short but a drag.
Because they had to export this and do all these effects.
Top, and I'm going up 8 right here as he throws the bomb to Randy Moss. You heard me say bomb, 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 bomb. Yes, let me tell you, that's a big boy play right there. It don't get any clutcher than that right there. 4th and 2. That's why Wesley was all down in the trenches.
On a 4th
he
and
was
2,
looking for the drag. He was looking for the curls. He was looking for the baby.
Want to add a playoff animation. Like, why now, dude? Like, what's even the point?
I say, guess what, man? I'm a big boy. I let it hang. Ain't nobody worried about the 4th and 2. You better worry about this touchdown I'm about to put on your head.
He said
right
Montgomery.
Here.
It was quite the game.
Oh, yeah, dude. I
Speaking
answered my
of the
favorite Bears
Beast
player
name,
like 3
John,
times.
Now let's bring in Mr. Clutch himself. John Beast, congratulations on this huge victory. It felt like just yesterday we were saying that in the division finals, you continue to impress so many people in the Madden community. Talk about your resilience. I mean, there was times in this game you would make mistakes, but how did you keep yourself focused, keep yourself on top, and find a way to beat Wesley in this one?
Bro, why is he not in the shot?
Continue with the game, just like whatever
why is
happens,
he not in the shot?
I just got to fight through it. There was mental mistakes by me throughout the game that was just like very, very idiotic stuff by me. But had to keep my composure like I did the whole game, and that's how I won the game.
John the Beast, man, boy, let me tell you, man. Let me tell you something. You're showing out here on the big stage. You're showing out here on the big stage. Listen, everybody counted you out. But I saw you last week. You know what I'm saying? Some things are intangibles. Some things you can't coach. You can't coach not being afraid of the moment. You can't coach letting it hang on 4th and 2. And that's what I'm starting to see from you. People are doubting you. Maybe now they will start to give you respect. But I understand. How you feeling right now? Do you feel like there's nobody really that can beat you?
I'm not gonna say that, but every game I'm gonna play, I'm gonna be the best I can, and what happens in the
Bro, he was way more entertaining
I'll
than
be
this
ready
last time
for them
when he beat Joe.
Tomorrow.
He seems very reserved now.
John Beast, congratulations, man. That was awesome to watch. Don't have much of a question. I probably shouldn't ask, but do you remember when we played? Do you remember who won when we played?
Okay, he shouldn't be doing this.
Oh man.
You texted me after you broke.
Come on, bro.
I'm super proud of you, dude. It's cool to see.
Oh, never mind. That's actually
when I played you, everyone was texting me saying this guy's legit, and you made it to make it this far. It's incredible. So,
okay, so it all connected back. I didn't know where he was going with that at first.
Yeah, TD, as you said, it's cool to see. You know, John, you are such an inspiration.
Hold on, John, listen. See what I mean, John? Even TD right here, he still doubts you. And that's why he didn't think you was going to win. But tell him, don't worry. Tell him, stay glued to the TV, because tomorrow he going to see you in the ship. Tell him, keep holding it. Keep worrying about what happened. I'm going to have a belt around my belt. Tell him, let him know, Beast.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that.
He's got...
Whatever happens, happens.
John. Congratulations.
What's on his lip, bro?
Once again, what a victory. 28-20 over Wesley. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow, John Beast. But in the meantime, enjoy this victory, and thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate that. Oh, man.
All right, user.
That was the worst interview ever, dude.
Behind you. You know which one you got to do, and I know you're going to do it happily.
But listen, this is what I noticed.
What was that, bro?
The first game, I really could have been 4 for 4 right now. And I'm telling you, I'm on a different wave level right now. My whatever my picks is on a whole nother level. All right, now, I don't know if I'm, I guess you would say superstitious or not, but when I put my man over here on the left side, you know, who was it?
That made me uncomfy, bro.
What's the first game I had that I had wrong? Gucci. I had Gucci over here. And that's why I was wrong. But I said, you know what? If we want to continue winning, put my picks on this side. And guess what? We got another win, baby. We got another win in Wesley. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about this damn Wesley. He's out of here. He's out of here. Hey, great run, Wesley. But next time, get them reps from Trey Thomas. Maybe you'll be ready for that deep KO abilities.
User, you're not excited, are you? You're not excited. All right, speaking of excitement, a lot to look forward to. A reminder, everyone.
It's kind of weird. You can tell TD has the screen off to the left.
This Tuesday, February 9th
He's the only one not looking at the camera.
And if you need more of a
he's
reason
looking at the
to
screen
tune
that
in
he
on
has where
February
he's
9th
probably watching what they're saying.
Bowl,
but,
Derwin James himself
so
just
he's like
gave
the
us
only one. He's like
tweeting
looking clearly to the left.
Today. And with my first selection for the Madden Derwin Bowl presented by Oakley, I choose TD Barrett. Hope you don't think the Titans are going to get it done. Looking forward to our game on February 9th. Tune in here. And TD, wow, you got Derwin James calling you out and your favorite team.
Yo, that's actually going to be dope, dude.
Yeah, I was surprised that he went out after the Titans, considering we've actually made the playoffs in the last couple years. But no, I'm looking forward to playing Derwin James again. I actually
he had to slip the again in there.
Before the Super Bowl a while ago, he absolutely destroyed me. No one was expecting anything. Like he said he was legit, and then he beat all of us, me, a couple of guys from a couple other YouTubers. So he's a beast. I'm looking forward to the game. I'm gonna try and prepare for it. I'm struggling right now. I'm not doing very. My offense is pretty ugly, so we'll do our best. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, hey, we all are. It'll be exciting. Again, everyone, it's Tuesday, February 9th at 7 p.m. Eastern. Looking forward to that. Well, speaking of stuff to look forward to, guys, we have another game to go. What a night of action. John Beast, Fancy, J-Wall, all these guys standing out. But coming up next, our finale, a battle between the only remaining belt winners as Madden NFL 19 Club Champion Pavin takes on the defending Madden Challenge champion Noah.
I said that interview made me uncomfy.
Wow, is this going to be a game to
finish
out
response, the Beast is soft off the field, but crazy on it.
With Nick Mazzetsko and Tyler Davis on the call.
That's a great response. You love Last Man Standing? Dude, it's such a good song. Favorite karaoke song? Dude, Mr. Brightside. Next question. Next question.
Davis over on 3rd and 14.
Bow. I mean, just the Derwin versus the World's been so boring because he's just smoked everyone. And I'm not expecting a crazy competitive game, like down to the last second, but it's usually boring when someone's winning like 42-0. You're like, why am I? Tim Allen is the best, bro. He's one of my favorite comedians. I grew up watching Home Improvement. It's one of my favorite shows.
Touchdown, Derwin. You know what that is? Oh my.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sing for you. Good try. Good try, bro.
Is me?
Did you see the Pro Bowlers playing Madden? I watched a little bit of it. It was boring. Wasn't a good game either. I get what they were trying to do. I get why they did it. It was just like, didn't make it. And it's just one of those games where if you're watching someone that's bad, they have to be laughably bad to a point where it's like funny how bad they are, and they make it funny. If you're just watching someone who's bad,
winners left in this tournament, and they're going to face off for a
it's not fun
spot
to
in the
watch.
final
Even if they're
four.
entertaining. Like Dr. Disrespect, probably my favorite streamer. But that dude is terrible to watch play Madden.
Who stormed the Madden Nation last year with his run to a belt, or will it be the veteran in the club championship, your Madden 19 club champion and 4-time Oakland Raider, now Las Vegas Raider club champ Pavin? What a heavyweight battle we have here. Nick Mazesco alongside Tyler Davis, TD.
I don't know who Flight Reacts
I've been looking forward to this one all day long.
He doesn't play Madden. He's played Madden twice for like sponsored events.
It's two
he played Snoop Dogg.
It's two guys with a couple belts and a lot of money between them facing
And
off
he
for
played someone at the launch of
$25,000.
Madden too.
So many storylines. We did a great job
We did, like,
scheduling this
feature
as the
games.
last game of the night because
too,
it
man.
deserves to be. I mean, we saw Noah last year. But not, I watched this game and I tweeted. I talked about him saying, I see so much potential in this kid. I think he's one of the best.
Derwin's
defensive players.
amazing.
People are tweeting me.
I don't think he's lost
too much
ever.
praise on this kid, but his stick work is
Well,
on another
I'm
level.
sure he's lost
one of the
at
best
some
when
point,
it comes to
but
stick work. And then you got
never
Pavin.
in
What
like
can you
any
say
big
about him?
showcase
This is
games
his
that I can
third
think of.
straight year in the final 8 of the club championship. That is just so impressive. This is a
I don't know,
heavyweight main
Flight.
event bout. Let's
It
get
seems like
into it.
everyone knows Flight though.
Let's take a look at our tail of the tape. We mentioned it's heavyweight. Let's see our tail of the tape. And you look at Pavin, 119-6 in online ladder play. Both upper echelon in offense.
Google.
Both
Flight
upper
Reacts.
echelon in defense. TD, strength on strength going against each other.
Yeah, just two goons lining up playing John Madden football. I don't have anything to say. You see it all there in the tail of tape.
4 million
Everyone in the
views.
chat knows
Damn.
both these guys so well. Let's just get into the game.
Kick this one off. I know everyone at home's
does he
excited.
do?
Let's head inside Pizza Hut Stadium.
Makes
Belt
music.
winners in action. Noah and Pavin. It will be Pavin getting the ball first. Face it off for another $25,000. Let's take a look at Noah, 18 years old. Noah Johnson.
Noah
from Ellicott
Johnson.
City, Maryland, 6,000 and change
Base
in career earnings.
4-6
He was the
defensive
Madden
player.
20 Challenge champion. Won that with that stellar hit stick.
Mostly a b-ball guy,
Christian
but likes
Johnson on
football
the ground
too.
inside of draft champs. His
Madden
path to
reactions,
get
2K
here.
Fall Guys. You get
We had to go through one of our own. I know, TD Barrett, he remembers that game. That wasn't too long ago.
Right.
Went through TD Barrett in that Patriots Club final, and then he had to fight through that AFC East with a lot of veterans, including a guy by the name of Don't Care About Ice, who's been here once or twice.
Oh, yeah, we went through a battle with
Right,
our
you see
very
some
own
red
Steve
cheeks on
Barrett,
Noah,
beat
that's
Dat
right,
Boy, one of
dude.
the Cinderella stories.
I
And then
forgot that
Ice,
always
who really
happens.
dominated, and Ice is one of the better players in the world, so Noah's had a difficult route, but here he goes looking for that second belt.
Maybe after the
On the
championship.
flip side,
Or not the
Pavin
championship. Maybe after
Lockhart,
this game.
20 years old.
We'll see.
From Yuba City, California, Sacramento area in NorCal, 170 and change in career earnings at just 20 years old. The Madden 19 Club Championship belt winner. Came through the LCQ last year into the Madden Bowl. Had a great run at the Club Championships last year, and he started off the year strong. His path, well, he went through a very interesting opponent in his in the Raiders Club final. Had to go through Juan, a.k.a. Monsta, and then had to go through that AFC West. The exact same AFC West he had to go through last year.
Yeah, same exact path. Juan, a great player. Elite, another great player, battle-tested. And then then he went up against Tony in the AFC West Finals, another big win. I mean,
Door
what can you say about
County.
Pavin?
Where's
Like I
Door
said,
County?
third straight Final 8 in the club
Sounds
championship.
familiar.
No one else has done that. That's just so impressive. And as we know, 4-time Raiders club
Prepare for sweats, man.
Let's get this game underway. Our final game of the day. And TD, after this, All we got to do, we got one more sleep, and then we're on ESPN2. We got two Final Four games, and then a belt game. It's best time of the year.
Best time of the year, biggest tournament of the year. I'm absolutely fired up to call
North
this
of Green
matchup.
Bay?
I mean,
I don't.
You already
Is
talked
that
about
like
it, but this is the absolute
Rhinelander
highest when it comes to clash
territory?
of styles. Noah, known for his defense. He likes to run the ball, control the clock, use that stick work, make some
Rhinelander
great
North?
adjustments. But I'm talking stick work. Noah is on another level, even compared to the guys in this tournament. And then on the flip side, Pavin, known for his offense. This guy can light it up. He makes great adjustments as well on the fly. He's really improved his defense. This is a heavyweight battle.
Interesting thing, we go back to Noah's game against Ice. Remember what he said. Remember, it wasn't really said. Shouted into the
What do I think about Joe Burrow?
Said,
Joe Burrow's
"Don't bring
insane,
bunch
bro.
on my field. I
What is there
have
to think
the best
about him?
bunch defense."
Dude's a
Who's he
stud.
playing?
I think
One
he's
of the
going to have
best bunch players in
some...
Pop.
As long as they
Exactly.
surround him with good
Something's
players,
gotta
I think
give.
he's going to have a great NFL career
Left
for
side,
sure.
Terry McLaurin to the
Dude's a
25-yard
winner.
line. Terry McLaurin was a player, TD, that everyone relied on in those club championship
He is
games.
a winner,
We
bro.
didn't really see him in the first 2 weeks of the actual club championship, but now he's back on the field.
Yeah, now he's back with that playmaker ability. Like you said, we saw him early. He was a big difference maker early on.
NXT
Didn't really
to
see
win?
him in the final 32 games, round of 32, and now you see him back here in the final 8.
How about 3rd and 10? Noah goes to the ground game with Bo
Joe Burrow
Jackson.
Bears?
Picks
No,
up the
there's
first
no way the
down.
Bengals are going to give him up.
Now he's going to hurry back to the line. Likes the look he has. Trips over to the left side for Noah. Randy Moss, Steve Smith, Terry
You're watching
McLaurin.
two of the best
Boy,
go
that's
at it right
that's
now.
A great
That's all you need to know.
names to have in one formation. And it looks like he's got Darren Waller on
These
the right
guys are both
side at
insane.
tight end. He'll motion underneath to
And it's a
little
chess match,
single
man.
back,
Got to call timeout.
And he'll take a timeout.
Yeah, and Noah, you know, he's known as a runner. He doesn't really want to pass. I think the interesting
Oh,
thing
yeah,
for
'cause
him,
Noah up
I
next.
think the
Yeah,
patch
yeah.
might have hurt Noah the most out of all remaining competitors because
Let's get Kyle Pitts.
he
I have no
really
idea what the
enjoyed
Pat's
seeing
going to do,
that
man.
1-4-6 because he was able to sub in a
I'm still trying to figure out what the Bears are going to do.
Got to get the defense out of that and then go down to something like strong close and I form close. Seems like he's going to do it again here as well. He loves to stay balanced, use this Las Vegas Raiders playbook to its fullest potential.
1st and 10. And Bo Jackson up the middle out of that single back. Nowhere to go. Pavin trying to contain that no running
Yeah,
game.
bro, we've been
You
live
gotta
for 3
think
hours and 20 minutes.
A key to the game for Pavin
Feels
is
like
to
no
make
time at
Noah
all.
air it out.
Oh, without a doubt. That's always kind of the key when you play Noah. But
Time
Noah
is
is
flying.
gotten better at passing. He's very balanced. He likes to go to his same plays when it comes to passing. But the key is to keep him off the ground game, force him into 3rd and long situations.
2nd and 10.
Bears straight down and get Fields.
McLaurin,
I would
big
be so
hit at
pissed.
the 47-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, a little check down, a little freestyle
That would be the
play
dumbest
right there.
thing
Goes with that curl
I've
flat
ever
play.
seen.
One of the best plays in
Ever.
trips tight end. Checks it down to a drag route. Takes a huge hit from Pavin.
An hour of shoveling? Dude, were you just shoveling out a car or shoveling a driveway? I shoveled out my car this morning. It took me 35 minutes. Sucked.
Out of trips is Rich Gannon, still quarterbacking this Noah offense. Doesn't like what he sees. He's gonna
Second
use another
timeout already, bro.
Uses his second timeout. Interesting, but first half, can't take him with you. Might as well get your play correct. And Noah, remember, he lost.
He's
in
one
the
of the
finals
most overrated
level next
quarterbacks
tournament
I've
to
ever
J-Wall.
seen.
So he's had a good year as well. That was a great tournament, great run
Dude.
to get to the
Noah,
finals.
why
Won
is
the
your
Patriots
connection
Cup
so
championship,
laggy?
of course. And here he is back in the final 8. So I think everyone knows now that his Madden
On a
20
corner with a
challenge
sidewalk,
was not
damn.
a fluke at all.
It's a hard knock life, man.
And
Oh, we got bailed.
Whoa. Wasn't reached for, but that's just Bo Jackson. No ability needed. He'll fight through the tackle for a first down.
Who needs reach for it when you got the Bo Jackson fall forward? That guy is a beast, just taking guys with him for those extra 3 yards. He's able to get across that first down marker.
1st and 10.
He
Into the
does, bro.
I-4.
Too bad they
Goes
took out the
Noah.
reach forward animations, right? Pavin's got really good run defense, man.
There's Bo Jackson, and once again, powering through the tackle to the 46-yard line.
And that's huge because Noah, you know, it can be a struggle for him on offense, but if he keeps falling forward for an extra 2 to 3 yards, that's definitely going to be very beneficial for Noah's offense.
You know, Noah loves to play these games where everyone only has like 4 possessions total.
I saw that, Ghost Riders. I knew you were going to be happy about Elton Jenkins.
A shootout. He wants a 10-7 slugfest. 2nd down to 6.
Bro, you can flip that. Oh, because it's a symmetrical formation. That's a great play.
Yeah, and to your point, Nick, Noah loves to
My
slow
chair is
it
so
down. Like you said, limit the possessions of his opponent. He's bringing out the whole playbook. I mean, he just went to single back ace, looked like an RPO power O. I don't think we've seen single back ace all year long in these tournaments. So Noah's really, you can tell he's really been in the lab looking for some runs to beat this Pavin defense.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
And looking over the top. Oh, that could have been picked off. Legarius
I thought it was going to be picked.
D'ing up Darren Waller, 4th and a yard.
Who do I want to win the full I don't know. I don't really have
Noah
anyone.
tried to give Pavin a free gift. Pavin couldn't take advantage, and now a 4th
Maybe
and
Noah, I
1
suppose.
here. This could be a big momentum shift for Pavin. Let's see what Noah does. The whole playbook
I
is
wanted
open.
Stiff to
Run
win.
or pass.
My original choice was K-Mac, but I wanted Stiff to win because of theirs. Oh, he had him wide open. Throw out a sack, dude.
He brought the heat, and Noah couldn't get out of the kitchen.
The pressure comes through for
Pavin looking good right now, bro.
Noah trying to catch Pavin off guard. I think Pavin probably thought that was going to be a run when he audibled down to I form. Noah goes with a play action to catch him off guard. He had some things open, but the pressure comes through for Pavin.
Taking a look at Pavin's item to watch.
Oh, he's using Watson.
Switch to Deshaun Watson.
He switched.
Yeah, he's only the second person. We saw Fancy do it. Pavin switching to Deshaun Watson. It was huge for Fancy. He made some big plays with that pocket presence. We'll see if he does the same for Pavin on offense.
I hope so, Ty. Gotta play that meme. I hope so. No idea.
Now we'll see what Pavin can do offensively.
He'll 99 everything.
We've seen him run this
bro.
offense at a bunch so often. Ty, I feel like he's one of the best players. When he gets a little
Spitting
mobility
fast.
at quarterback, he can really hit some of those rollout routes and open up the field.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Pavin usually does not make a lot of mistakes on offense either as well. Very consistent with his approach. He's going to be in the New York Jets offensive playbook as we take a look at Noah's
I didn't even
watch.
see
It's going to
the
be that Sean Taylor with one step ahead.
picture of his stats yet. I gotta take a look at
that
it.
Sean Taylor, and we talked about it. Noah's stick work, some of the best in the world. Look for him to try to bait Pavin into some underneath stuff and then make some picks, potentially causing some turnovers for Pavin's offense.
2nd and 12.
Hey!
There's that rollout. He's looking for the corner route.
Oh, my God. Noah's connection's so bad, bro.
One each
The string
way
keeps
where the
cutting
defense
out.
couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, we saw Noah try to do it on the tight end corner, almost a pick, and now Pavin almost gives him a gift back. Noah can't take advantage, can't get those feet down.
I mean, you could always have the stream open another
3rd
tab
and
if you
12.
want to.
Watson over the middle.
Go for it.
I don't think they're giving away crown tokens anymore.
It's be a 4th down for Pavin. He's going to go for it.
Decision time. You hear Noah. He wants him to go for it. Looks like Pavin's going to do just that in this New York
Where
Jets
his titles
offensive
are literally the
playbook.
best. He's got some dope
See
videos,
what he
too.
cooks up on this crucial 4th and 5 at his own
Makes some great
46-yard
content.
line. He might
Very
let this
consistent.
quarter run down to think about it a little bit longer.
And he will indeed. Still looks like he's going to put the offense on the field. Do you like the call here at the 46-yard line?
Yeah, I do. I think you got to go for this here. Pavin, extremely confident in his offense. You're at the 46, kind of midfield, no man's land. You trust his offense. I think it's a good call.
We got 4th and 5. Watson, right side. Once
Dang it, man,
again,
that's on me.
Scary Terry.
Pavin's looking good right now,
Clutch
bro.
catch for Pavin.
That's a super
I have
dog
no
right
idea
there
who
for
that is.
Pavin. Takes a sip of the water as he lets the first quarter wind down. That was a great play. PA boot over out of bunch tight end. Just checks it down to the underneath crossing route.
First and 10. As we see at the Tyler YNA. Says, can't wait to watch Pavin win the whole tournament. Let's go. Hand off to Bo. To the 35.
Oh,
Big
cool.
run there.
What kind of videos does he post?
Short.
Yeah, and I love Pavin here. He's known as a bunch player, but he's switching it over to that bunch tight end a little bit. You saw him go to the PA boot over. Now he goes to the inside zone, staying balanced, looking good.
Oh, pack openings. Nice.
Bro, make him pass. Come on, make him pass.
Yep. And you hear Noah saying make Pavin pass. I'm not sure that's
They're
quite
playing
as
old gen
effective
because
we've seen
next-gen
Pavin be
consoles were too difficult to
very
get.
effective passer out of bunch.
So this is where
I think that's interesting
majority
approach,
of
but I
players
think
were still
Noah's
playing.
reasoning behind that is he is
Because
just
a lot of people
so
can't get next-gen
confident
consoles.
in his adjustments, in his pass defense, his user ability. I think he always wants to play passers. Noah doesn't want to play a guy that's going to run on you, so he's trying to force Pavin into some turnovers.
He's got RB. He's got RB. Tutty.
Watson, look at the top, make him pass.
Oh, he dropped it.
Dropped it.
What is that?
Noah goes,
Too
cheat him.
early.
Cheat him.
No way, bro.
Cheat him. We'll take it.
Come on, man. What am I even?
We'll take it.
Oh my God, bro. Poor Pavin. That blows. That was such a dot,
now
dude.
Pavin drops it with Randy Moss, and he's going to settle for 3.
Was that KO? Or just a drop?
Oh my God, bro. He threw me a blow. It's all good. Don't worry. Go get 7, kid. Go get 7 in the game. Come on, go get 7 in the game.
Take a look at this drop one more
He's
time.
so open, dude. That might be a KO.
Yeah, that's big too, because Noah clicked on and kind of left him even more, and he just couldn't hang on. That is huge.
That might be a KO.
Forcing Pavin to kick a field goal instead
Cheat
of
him, bro.
a nice 7
Cheat him.
touchdown.
Damn, bro. That sucks for Pavin, man. That should have been 7.
1st and 10.
I wonder if it's a run. Trap.
There's Jackson to the 26-yard line.
No audibles down like that.
Picks up a yard, 3-0 Pavin with the lead, but what it could have been if he was able to get that touchdown.
Yeah, that was a big-time drop. Noah back to offense here. No timeouts now. Used them all up.
Oh, Jackson, bro.
Falling forward again. But this game is kind of in Noah's control. This game has really been fitting more Noah's style with how it's been slowed down.
We're trying to chew the rest of the clock.
Right now, it's in Noah's hands. Let's see if he can bounce back, respond with a nice drive.
Damn, bro, I'm tired. He's trying to chew the rest of the clock in this half.
3rd and 3.
And be the last one with the ball.
Cut the rock.
Oh, big defensive play there.
Big, big, juicy, meaty sack.
Defense, 3:05 to go.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that was an absolute bag by Pavin on defense. Zone coverage, nothing open. Was forced to take the sack, had the sheds off the edge.
I gotta make fun of defense.
Now what can Pavin do? 2:41 to go, all 3 times. This is sort of what we expected from this game, TD, because both these guys so strong defensively. Points were going to be at a premium.
Oh, without a doubt. This is a grinded out type of game. You know, one of those games where it's like touchdowns are going to be very important.
He's still running that jet stick play, dude, even though it doesn't beat cover 3 anymore, so he must like something about it. He likes to motion that route in. Probably uses it to beat cover 2. Oh, he might have. No, he doesn't.
Go get him.
Couldn't get the time.
Go get him.
Down goes Watson. He's got some mobility.
Yeah, Bears fan, you gotta chill, bro.
Screaming off the edge. 3rd and 19 now for the Madden 19 club champion.
What a defensive battle. These guys are blanketing
Bad dream
each other
started
right
whining.
there.
Dude, it's crazy when their feet or when their
coverage, the
legs
sheds
start
came
going.
off the edge.
Their paws start going crazy and they're having a puppy
Now
dream
he's
or whatever.
backed up all the way. It is 14.
3rd and
Trying to get
19. This
half
is
of
not a good
back
situation.
is what Pavin's got to do.
Interesting motion. He's got
Go
pressure.
get him. Come on. Come on. Go get 7, bro. He
They
cannot
both
move
got
on
good
offense.
heat, man.
He cannot move on
Tyreek looks
offense,
like a good
bro.
card. He basically looks like a non-limited version of Terran
Find a
Flynn,
run he can't
which is
beat.
good.
Find a run he can't stop. Find a run he can't
hear
stop.
Noah
Bro.
say
Find a run he can't stop.
That's no, it won't be cover 3 anymore.
It is in the playbook somewhere.
After the
Find a run
patch.
he cannot stop.
And this is what Noah does.
It seems like they're using it as a motion over to beat cover 2.
He tried to find a run. He found one that really worked. That's
Almost a
how he's looking
5K?
for.
Yeah,
Just one
dude, we
run that he
were
can
close,
spam
man. Let me
and really
check.
get
We
some
were
points on the
50
board
away
because
when I
he's
started
so
the stream.
confident in his defense, and rightfully so. He looks good on defense so far.
And now we are 48 away. We were
Guys,
like
a
we were
reminder,
56
tweet us
away
your thoughts
before,
on
and now we're
tonight's
48
broadcast
away.
using hashtag
Getting up
Madden
there,
Club
bro. Almost
Championship
5K.
for a chance to see your tweet on the broadcast. We'll also be selecting a few lucky people to win MUT items made
What's
up of some
good,
of the
Ethan?
top players.
Oh my God.
And Twitch chat, we haven't forgotten about you. Make sure you're staying active because we'll be giving
Almost
out
was
items to
gone,
a few
bro.
randomly chosen viewers throughout the night. Noah almost able to rip one on the ground. Just a shoestring tackle.
18 months ago, CC was at 15K. CC blew up over Madden 20. I mean, he was already one of the bigger YouTubers, but that like cemented him as like one of the
now
guys.
it forces Pavin to adjust with him as well. So these guys playing some high-level Madden really going to adjust. Second half is going to be big because that's when the
Yeah, Zerk's
adjustments
about to
are
hit
really
200.
going to
That's
come
exciting.
into play.
Maze
We're gonna
and
see who
Swedge
has
are
the
both about to hit
advantage. But now
100.
Noah, with using those 3
There's some big
timeouts,
milestones,
clock is
man.
really working against him here, but you definitely at least want to get 3 out of this drive.
1st and 10. There goes Charles. down inside the 20 to 19-yard line. Haven't seen a Jamal Charles item on the field here in the club championship.
Oh, he had a slant.
But Noah breaks him out in a clutch situation.
Just happened?
Off the back of the head, and there goes Simmons. And Noah can't believe it. The rookie had a clutch in.
Oh my God,
making the pinball pick.
Oh my
Take
God.
that to the house. The four-time Raiders club champions up 2 scores.
I've never seen that before.
He threw that so early, but
Wow.
I don't even know.
No way.
Oh, we're gonna have
You
to
have
fight,
got to
man.
be kidding me. It bounces off the offensive
Holy
lineman,
snap.
and
I
Isaiah
don't
Simmons
know.
picks it
I
out of
love
the
it.
air off the
Bro.
lineman's back
Bro,
and
what?
takes it to the house. That is an
Why is he
absolute
throwing it
game changer
underhand?
for
Cue
Pavin.
the clown music, dude. What the hell?
Oh my God, Noah.
We
finding runs.
need the replay of this.
Oh my lord, that was so
It
ridiculous.
looked like off the back of the helmet of the lineman. Yup.
Who's that
Oh,
ball even going
71
to?
with the assist.
Oh my
I've never seen
god,
anything like
man.
it off of the big man's head, right off his dome piece.
This game is
into
insane,
Simmons'
dude.
hands, and Pavin takes it to the crib.
Oh my God, let's go.
It's in the
I need all
fucking
of it.
game. Oh
I
my
need all
god,
of
dude.
it.
If I'm Clint, I'm looking at this and I want to throw up. Nah, you know what he's telling himself? Random things happen in real life too.
And there's Jamal Charles.
Like, bro, this is a video game, man.
Titty, you talk about how much
That shouldn't
resilience
happen, bro.
plays
It's supposed
into
to be
these games,
consistent.
How much is a mental game? This is where Noah needs to
It's supposed to be a
bounce back.
competitive
An
game.
unfortunate
It's not a competitive
interception,
game.
but can't let that really dog him the rest of the game.
Like, what
Yeah,
is
this is-
that?
This is
Oh
where
my
we're really going to find out what
God,
Noah's
bro.
made out of,
Thousands and
because
thousands.
that is just very unfortunate. That's a backbreaker. I mean, it bounces off the guy's head, and he takes it for a touchdown. Like, even if he picks it off, you know, it's fine. But to take it for 7 to go up 2 possessions, that is
I still think the
huge.
joke for
We'll see
straight
what kind of resilience
first
this
John
kind of
Beast
fight
was
Noah has in the second half.
a great
I got a
night
gift.
too.
Finish it.
But this has definitely been a
You gotta
crazy one,
love
dude.
it.
The last
Hear
couple of
Papa
games have
say
been
that.
insane.
He knows he got a gift there.
There's been something crazy in
He
every
will
single
get the
game,
ball to start the
and
second
most
half.
of the games
Oh my God.
have had
Noah
multiple
close
crazy
it
things.
out.
Oh, that's so frustrating, man. That's on
Yeah,
me.
it hurts.
That's on me.
It
I
hurts
don't-
because
like, I don't know
Noah
why
was
I'm
putting
throwing
together a
that.
great
That's
drive
on me.
too. That drive was really doing big things for him. He was in field goal range, and Pavin gets the break of the century.
Halftime in our final game
I'd be heated
of
too,
the
man.
night. It is Pavin.
I mean, you gotta
with that
contain
Madden
yourself because you still gotta have to play. But I'd be so pissed.
With 10 minutes to go.
How would you not be
so
pissed,
much
bro?
to come.
There are the red
tomorrow
cheeks,
night
man. They're
throughout
so
the,
red, dude.
Throughout the Madden calendar, we're so excited for all the events. For more on that,
I don't know, man. That's just the thumbnail.
Thank you so much, Nick. What a night we've had. If you joined us late, lots of great action so far, especially inside of the NFC earlier. J-Wall versus Sonaguchi, fourth
The red
quarter,
cheeks have arrived.
17-7.
This was
J-Wall
such a
with
dot,
a
dude.
dot downfield. Meeks at 24-7, and that's how the
No,
game would
D-Croft
end.
lost,
J-Wall
no
moves
scope.
on to the final 4. Next, it was Fancy and D-Croft. Here we go to the third quarter. Fancy up 7. The Cowboys club champion finds the open
What a
field and extends his lead. He'd go on to win
What a run, bro.
27-17. So it's J-Wall and Fancy facing off in the NFC final tomorrow night. Coverage
Against
begins
John
at 7
Beast
p.m.
and
Eastern
Pavin,
on Twitch,
maybe?
YouTube, and the ESPN app, starting with
Pavin?
our conference finals, and
However you
then
wanna say it.
live at 10 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2, the final, where we will name the Madden NFL 21 club champion. Nick and TD, a lot to look forward to, and also, how about that John Beast win? What a
Peace out,
night,
Bears.
like I said, that we've had here. Back to you.
it's been a magical night here in the final 8. 10-0. Pavin with the lead over Noah. And you know, Noah had to go through somebody we've gotten to know very well. He had to go through our very own TD Barrett in that Patriots club final. This game, I think, a crazy battle.
Peace
that
out, man.
touchdown there
You guys are
from TD
leaving?
Barrett,
Peace out.
able to tie
We still
it
got
up,
half
sort
a
of
Madden
settle the
to
game
go.
down, but it was this one under
really
2
good
to
game.
go. It was a 3-point game.
We got a really
but
good
Noah
game
able
here.
to close it out. I hate to make people relive, you know, less than pleasant memories.
What did TD say?
Even though I had to call Tyler Davis the former Arizona Cardinals club champion all last year, but let's bring in TD Barrett because at the end of the day, he might know Noah a little better than anybody here. TD,
Everyone's
I gotta
tweeting,
ask,
bitching
watching
about that
this
interception,
game,
dude.
You know, you've got to face off with him. You know what he runs. What
He had
are you
RB
seeing
wide
from
open for a
him that
touchdown.
is
Everyone's
a little
tweeting.
different, or maybe the same that you got to see, and how is that causing him to maybe struggle?
Oh, I
a
was
little
sad
bit
when
today?
TD lost to Noah too. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's doing a lot of the
Here
same
we go.
things. I find, well, his last drive, he definitely got super unlucky. But essentially, the way Noah plays, he's going to go, like he said, he's going to find a bunch of runs. he's gonna have different runs against every situation.
my
He's just
God.
a super smart player, and I'm back, and there's a big play. There's always a big play with him here.
Every time.
What did I
messed up the
expect?
bar too.
Every time TD comes on to analyze someone, they score a touchdown.
Play. Bringing them in. Continue.
It's crazy, bro.
It's guaranteed.
But yeah,
it's a lock.
He's gonna audible down. He's gonna frustrate you. He's gonna try and run on first and second down. What Pavin did a really good job of is you gotta stop his under center passing game. It's like pretty underrated. He's pretty good with it. He runs a lot of slants, posts. You gotta make certain adjustments, which I did not do fast enough in order to do. Pavin's doing it right now. And this definitely does not play to his advantage. The fact that he's down because he's a runner.
I gotta ask before we let you go, TD Barrett. I gotta ask: is your name TD Barrett? Because every time you hop in, a touchdown is scored. Is that why you're called TD Barrett?
You'd think it's kind of looking that way.
Yeah, dude, you got to remember, Pavin's also up by a bullshit 7, bro. We'll say it's 10-0, but so he's still cooking Noah for sure. But he also is up by a BS pick 6. He's looking good though. He's definitely looking like he can win this thing.
It's crazy. Every time TD Barrett comes in, it's like he's got the magic potion, right? A big play every time happens when he comes in to talk.
That is crazy though. Every time TD Barrett comes on to talk, someone scores a touchdown.
Got that field goal, it'd be 3-3 at halftime potentially. Pavin,
it's not even a curse. It's a blessing. It's a TD blessing.
Huge break that Pavin got.
Yeah. Oh, that's true, Beast. Yeah.
Not suited for Noah's style. He does not want to pass every play. He's not used to being down 17-0. It's really going to be a difficult climb.
Oh, then Pavin got cheated right back, dude, with a terrible safety animation. Then Pavin got cheated right back. His safety could have gotten there, bro. He got a terrible animation.
There's a reason he has a belt. This kid is built for the moment. He's not afraid of the stage, and he's ready to come back. That's how you fight back. One dot, one touchdown.
It's definitely not over. No way it's over. Yeah.
By the way, we got to give
got a whole half, 3 timeouts. And like I was saying for the beginning, Noah's usually seems to be a better second half player because of his ability to adjust. That's why he beat TD even though you had never seen his offense before.
Oh, without a doubt, absolute laser.
So he's definitely not out of this game for sure.
All about fight and resiliency. The question is, does Noah have anything to stop this attack from Pavin? It's been the ground game. It's been through the air. It's been a little
delay
bit of
fade.
from Pavin, but he's able to move
Great
the ball.
play, dude. I was eyeing it the entire play. I knew he was going to go to it. That was a great play.
The delay fade. And Pavin, he hasn't looked great passing the ball. He's been balanced. He's using the clock. He got that lucky break. And that's the thing about Pavin. He is a professional when it comes to using the clock.
Yeah,
he knows how to
it's the quarterfinal.
He knows how to win games. When you give Pavin a 10-point lead in the second half, it's very difficult to come back from for Noah.
Yeah, quarterfinals.
But now Noah's known for his defense. He needs to get a stop. He needs a turnover.
1st and 10. Sanders stopped in the backfield at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, it's really tough.
Oh, they're so annoying, dude. They're so hard to deal with.
2 rushes
it's
for
really
4
tough to deal with delay fades.
4 for 8 passing, so it's really not like he's done anything on offense at all.
He's
it's just
2 rushes for 4 yards, and he's 4 for 8 passing.
Now Pavin using some of his clock. You see it here. He's already
dang, bro.
10 seconds on the play clock. He's going to use as much clock as he can.
Wait, no, he doesn't have 2 rushes for 4 yards. He had that one really long rush. Or was that a pass to Bo Jackson?
Watson.
J-Wall won the Lions guy.
With bringing Deshaun Watson
Feel the glassing out your PS4 taking away. That blows, dude.
Great point, Nick. That's why he
gotta love being young,
but
hate that kind of shit.
Speed to get to the outside, try to make some plays. That time he takes off and doesn't take a hit, picks up a couple yards.
Go get him. Go get him.
Oh my gosh.
Somehow, Noah. Go get 7 somehow, kid.
Up the defense. He's still in this game.
Give yourself
Plenty
a little
of
bit of
time
fight.
left for the Madden Challenge champion from last year.
Oh my God,
he
bro.
dials it up. Noah brings the heat. Exactly what he needed to do. Forces Pavin into a punt, and you heard it from Noah's mouth himself. He's just got to figure out some type of offense to go get 7.
I was about to say, please go for this, bro. Please go for this. Give yourself a little bit of fight, Noah. Come on, bro. You got a little bit of fight in you?
Online school stuff for him. I can't imagine what that would be like, dude. I'm thankful I didn't have to do that at all. You guys don't even get snow days probably anymore, which stinks. Snow days were some of the best days, bro. That was a bad punt.
He'll have good fielding to the 22-yard line. And all of a sudden, listen, I'm not saying the momentum has swung, but Noah's got to be feeling a lot better about himself.
Yeah, he does. He really does. And, when I watch Noah's Madden game, it really reminds me of two Madden legends, the way he plays. And I'm talking about
Oh,
Problem
my
Right.
God.
I'm talking about Serious Mo as we see another nice run.
The
Noah's
stick,
game
bro.
resembles those two so much. If you go back years and years in tournaments, they're not known for
Snow
their
days were the
offense at all.
best,
They're
dude.
honestly not good at offense, but their
Snow days
defense
were
is next
the
level.
best.
Their stick work, their adjustments, and then for some reason they just find ways to win. They find runs.
They probably
do
are.
something. They cook up dots in the clutch moments, and that's what Noah
My
does.
mom's been teaching for a long time, and she said if their kids get what would be a snow day, but they still have to work because of the online classes and stuff. She said her assignment is just gonna be to tell them to go build a snowman. They're young kids, so it's like good. She's like, snow days. She's like, I remember when you guys were young, like talking to me and my brother. She's like, you guys used to love it. So I would hate to take that away.
Almost got picked on the back end. I thought he
That would
had
suck.
it for a clear completion, but Pavin's defense making plays.
Oh yeah, dude, because they're always a surprise too. Those are the best. Like when you get when the phone rings at 3:45 in the morning, and they finally call it. It's the automated message, and you know when it's ringing, even though it wakes you up and you'd normally be pissed. You're so happy because you know exactly what it's about, and you're like, hell yeah.
Look at left side, and he has Kamara on the table round. What a job to stay in bounds and pick up the first down. That little juke move and fancy feet on the
That was a hell of a pass.
What a juke move. And you wouldn't think much of that, but that just shows Noah's stick work. Most guys would just say, okay, and go out of bounds. Not Noah. He knows he needs one more yard, so he jukes back inside, picks up a crucial first down.
Hell of a juke move, bro.
First and 10.
Delay fade. Nope.
Gannon left side.
Oh, you keep taking shots like that with Kamara, bro. He's gonna fumble. Kamara puts the ball on the ground, bro. This is a really good game.
Yeah, this guy is just the freestyle king. I mean, he just ran a play action, went with the whole play action, I-form twins, and now he breaks another big
Bo kind of snuck
Noah
into
is
a...
really cooking with sauce on this drive.
They give you money. Pretty sure you submit a roster to them, and they put it on an account that these guys are using.
You should grab one because this game is coming down to the wire. 17-7. Noah trying to come back. He's at the 10-yard line. First and 10. Bo at the top of the eye. Gonna motion the receiver back over to the left side. Stretch run right. Can Bo get
Way to
there?
blow
Good
it up.
defense from Pavin. Boy, after Pavin really had this run
I'd be
defense
sweating
on
bullets too. He's up
lock,
17-0 with the fluke touchdown, and now it's
Yeah, he's broken it open in this second
17-7. Your opponent's in position to score a touchdown here, and he's still got 3 timeouts.
He's again here. He's found a few runs. He's found a few play actions. He's freestyling and it's working.
Oh, 3rd and 5. 3rd and goal from the 5. This is a tough but big 3rd down, bro.
3rd and goal.
Obviously, you take the 3 here if you don't get it, but 7 is huge. Probably not. The Bears. Oh my God, he runs the ball. Now what do you do, bro? Oh my God, dude! If you don't get this, it's most likely game, and you're in field goal range. But
Doubt in my mind, Noah is 1,000% going for this. It's a risky decision. It's an aggressive decision, but he wants 7. I think it's the right call. Oh, it's tough. You got to have a great play. It's got to be fullback diver, maybe a stretch here. Let's see if Pavin's been labbing his goal line defense.
You got to wonder, Tyler Davis, if we were pre-title update, if that's into the end.
Got it. Wow, dude.
Please, one stop. No, don't show too much fight. Don't show too much fight, Noah. Don't show too much fight. Don't show too much fight. What? Don't show too much fight.
You don't want to fight.
Don't show
What?
too much fight.
What is he saying?
I'm very confused.
What is he saying, bro?
Come on.
I think he needs to show all the fight. And that's what he's doing. He's showing all the fight. Listen, some people are just built for the moment. They're built for the stage. They fight through adversity. Noah's done that.
What is he saying, bro?
Don't make him pass. Nobody wants to see that, bro. Let him run. Let him run. Come on. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run.
I don't even. What's up, Hyper? I don't even know what.
As there's Bo Jackson, our Snickers touchdown replay.
Man, bro, one stop,
14
bro,
unanswered from the Patriots.
Damn, bro, it's already 9 o'clock. I'm
champions.
exhausted.
Can he
Don't show too
be
much
up?
fight. Don't show too much fight.
The
Don't show too
20-year-old
much fight.
four-time Raiders Club champ. First and 10.
It's good, Sauce. How's yours, man? Oh my God, that was really bad sick. He had it.
His own lineman, he'll get 7.
Is this dude crazy or something? Might be, bro.
Take your time. Get composed, run a little base, but it's going to come down to Pavin's passing attack, and Noah's had an answer for it. Pavin's really struggled having to go to the air, but he's going to have to get a couple first downs here through the air if he wants to seal this game.
See, they are still running this Jets dig.
2nd and 3.
He's going to motion that that streak route over and use it to try to beat cover 2.
Moss motions left.
No, he actually used it to block.
Make him pass. Make him pass. Oh, third down. If you're knowing this situation, how much right now are you looking back because it's such a close game at that bouncing weird interception and going, man, I'd be winning right now without that.
Without a doubt, that was a huge break for Pavin. That's really the difference in the game. Pavin hasn't done anything on offense.
3rd and 6.
Got X. Got X. Got X.
Looking on the top.
God.
Big first down to the 40-yard line. That looked like an
That was a dime.
laser beam down the sideline. Santana Moss called his name a lot the first 2 weeks of the final 32. Haven't called his name today.
If he holds him to 3 here, it's still not over.
Nick,
You can give up 3 and be okay.
Pavin. Cover 2, cloud flat on the outside. He went with the flood concept. He had a streak and a corner route. Corner route, he waited, was patient. The corner route got behind the cloud on the outside. He
I feel that, bro. I'd love some Chick-fil-A right now.
Noah used his second timeout.
Chick-fil-A's so fire.
Warning left, 3rd and 9. Pavin on the edge at field goal range. How aggressive are you defensively if you're Noah? Are you sending heat or are you dropping coverage?
Yeah, it's a big-time play right here. I might send the heat, force them into something. 3rd and 9. You're using your timeouts already. I'm sending the dogs. We'll see what Noah does.
Ooh, Popeye's best spicy chicken sandwich in the game. I like Chick-fil-A's regular. I like Chick-fil-A's regular chicken sandwich, but I like Popeye's spicy. I just love the flex from the Madden 19 belt in the background too.
17 points.
Clutch dot from the Madden 19.
Looks like Pavin just clutched up, man. He needs one more first down. Game's over.
Catch animation, so he doesn't take a big hit from Noah. That was huge. It's going to be very difficult now for Noah. You got to expect.
Oh yeah, dude. 100%.
I
mean, come on, guys. Obviously.
Right side and go to a little bunch tight end. Bo Jackson.
Oh wow, he shot that, bro.
Minute 59.
And he could shoot base. He shot that really well, dude.
Noah, and another good thing is that play only took 1 second, and Noah immediately got the timeout off. So Noah will have a chance here if he can hold on these next 2 downs.
2nd and 13.
That play took 1 second. It's crazy.
Go to little.
What's up, Sports?
Out of the shotgun. 3rd down and
I think Chiefs are gonna win, dog.
Pavin in field goal range can make this a 6-point game. A first down will end it.
And Noah can get the ball back with about 1:15 if he can hold. But for Pavin, he's 13 yards away here. He's got to go to the air. You got to be aggressive. 13 yards away from going to the Final 4.
Play action. He does go to the air. Looking back left, it's Terry McLaurin. It's be 4th and about a yard.
Oh man, you kicked the field goal here.
Come on, go for it. Go for this.
Oh, he's gonna go for it. This could keep Noah in the game, bro.
Decision time.
This is a big decision here. Does Pavin go for the win and end this thing? Does he go for it all, or does
I think I go for it, bro. I think you come this far in a tournament, you got this much money on the line, you got to end it.
Chat, give me a 1 if he goes for it.
He's going to end up taking a timeout.
The field goal looks like he's going to go for it. Here we go.
And he might just take the time. He doesn't have the control in his hands.
Yeah, he's going to take the delay, kick the field goal.
No, I don't think he's taking a delay. I think he's taking a timeout. No, he took the delay. He's kicking the field goal. Damn, bro.
So Noah will have about 45 seconds.
All right, 46 seconds, 48 seconds in a dream, kid.
And no timeouts.
48, whatever number you want.
Gotta go win a football game, Noah.
No timeouts.
I think that would have been so dope if Pavin went for that.
We'll tie it. The extra point will win it. Kick is up. It's good. It ain't over yet, though. 6-point game.
That was absolutely the smart decision, though, by Pavin. Took all the clock down. He took the delay game for the extra second off, and then he kicks the field goal. 46 seconds with the way Noah is built,
That'd be so
as a passer. You need
Why take the delay?
Well.
So that you don't have to use the
Smart
timeout.
decision by Pavin, and now can Noah.
He took the delay because he wanted to think about what he wanted to do there. Whether he wanted to go for it or whether he wanted to kick the field goal, and so he just went down to the final delay because he was going to make the field goal. Didn't matter if it was 35-yarder or a 31-yarder.
It's got to be offense with the runoff and how this game is with no timeouts.
Gannon, first down.
Game.
Here's the defense. Down goes Gannon.
You can't get sacked there. Yes, game. Nope, that's game.
Lawrence Taylor.
He's not going to get beat over top. There's no way Pavin lets that happen.
23 seconds. He's using a ton of time here. That sack was not what he needed.
That's what she said.
2nd and 21. Playmaker up the field. He'll stop.
That ain't it, dog. Although if he throws that X delay fade, game's probably over. So.
Pavin's defense. defense looking like a jail cell with how locked down it is.
Oh, it's sticky,
Yeah, he's
bro.
looking good. It's a
It's
tough
sticky,
spot
bro.
for Noah. You saw it, Noah. He just put his ball carrier on aggressive. He's 1,000% going to go to the ground game here, try to get sticky and make something happen. Hopefully break a few tackles for him.
Sticky, bro.
3rd and 18. Stretch run for Bo. There's a lot of black jerseys out there. 4th down. Here's your ball game. $25,000 play of Madden right here.
Here we go. Does he have a play? 81 yards for a touchdown. Let's see that stick work, Noah. You're going to have to make something happen.
4th and 14. Hand it to Bo. Got some room left side. But a good tackle
GG's.
by Pavin.
Pavin.
Pavin is back.
GG's. That was a really good game.
With a gutsy 20-14 win over Noah.
That was a really good game. Everyone got cheated today, bro. Everyone got cheated. You did all that screaming just to lose.
But in the end, Pavin hangs on.
Savage, bro.
Our final 4 is set. The 4-time Raiders Club champion, looking for a second club championship
Four-time
belt, is 2
Raiders
wins
Club
away
champion.
with a gutsy
Peace out, fat
20-14
chicken. That's a
win.
sentence I never thought I'd
Wasn't
say, but peace
easy,
out, man.
but Pavin storming
That's
out
dope,
the
bro.
17 unanswered. Sahil, his social media manager, with the camera. What a performance from Pavin.
What a game.
The
what
social
a battle.
media manager?
Defensive performance from Pavin. Got a few lucky breaks he needed, and in the end, he hangs on, holds the door on Noah, and he's headed to the Final Four. Impressive.
And you know, he's so
Peace out,
pumped to do it
peace out,
for
Quills.
his team, a huge
That was a good
Raiders
game.
fan.
I just want to hear this
Talks
interview.
about how proud he is to represent the Raiders each and every time here in the club championship. And now 2 wins away. I mean, this Final Four is stacked.
Not yet, Aiden. I want to hear the interview.
I mean, my goodness. Pavin, John Beast, J-Wall, Fancy. Doesn't get better than this. Pavin, the only guy that has a belt, looking for that second one. The other 3 guys looking for their first.
And for Noah, once again, a great run at tournament. I mean, talk about a couple great runs for Noah. He had a good run at the Madden Bowl after his belt, a good run here. I think it's safe to say, if anybody's out there saying Noah was a fluke after his challenge win, that's got to be off the table. This is one of the top players in the game.
I don't think anyone that was here was a
no
fluke,
doubt about it.
dude.
One of the top 10 players in the game right now. This guy makes runs at all these tournaments he's been in now. When you play defense like that, and you got great stick work, that type of
If you
game
get this
travels
far in
no
this
matter
tournament,
where,
it's
and
not a fluke.
He's impressive, but Pavin, I mean, what can you
Peace
say
out,
about this kid?
peace out,
He's
Sauce.
eclipsed over 200,000 now in career winnings.
I really thought
He's
Noah
looking
was
for that
about to as
second
well,
belt. He's
man.
headed to the Final Four.
Let's take a look at our updated bracket, show you the Final Four that will be on display tomorrow. It will be Pavin and John Beast in the AFC, Fancy and J-Wall in the NFC. One of those 4 will walk
Damn,
away
bro.
with
Tomorrow's going to be a good-ass day at
$150,000
Madden.
and that coveted
Another
club
one.
championship belt.
No, it's not the real thing.
Let's bring him in. Let's talk to the 4-time Raiders Club champion. And once again, a Madden Club championship
up,
Final
Pavin?
Four participant, Pavin. Pav, congrats, man. It's always fun to watch you play. Talk about this game. Taking on a belt winner in Noah. We know how tough he is defensively. You storm out that 17-point lead, but he really fought back at the end. What was your mindset in that 3rd and 4th quarter to hold on to that lead?
Well, first of all, I got definitely blessed with that pick 6. I was in a good position. Honestly, it could have been like 3-3.5 or even 7-3 him. But I don't know. He played really good defense.
I will be live
I've
for
studied
the
a lot
game,
for
so I'll
him,
tweet out tomorrow.
and, like he has some good.
Whenever we do go live.
noticeable tells
We can't
in
watch
his
the championship,
defense.
but we can watch the 2
And
before
one of those
it.
tells I was able to tell.
I think it's like starts
when
at
it was,
7-ish,
the 4th
maybe.
quarter, I ran mesh. And
6-ish.
The corner route got over the cloud. I just read his tells good. I mean, he still mixed it up, and that's why I was a little bagged. I felt like I played decent on offense. I didn't really have that many passing yards, but he really couldn't
J-Wall probably.
stop that run that I had. And then also, that big play in the first quarter, I've never seen that animation. Moss literally caught the ball, and then I don't know what happened after that. But GG's to Noah. That he played at a really fast pace the whole game. And, when you're a runner, you're usually known for playing at a slow pace. So, I mean, he definitely is, he's a runner passer, I guess you could say. He played at a high pace, and it caught me off guard. And you really don't know, like, how it is to play a fast-paced runner like Noah until you actually get in the game. So, I mean, no one I played, could give me the reps like Noah, would give
Pavin's
me.
a good dude, man. He really is.
Yeah, congrats, Pavin. That was a great game. Sometimes you need a little luck, right, to win a tournament. But looking
Yeah.
forward to tomorrow night. Going up against John Beast. He's on this Cinderella run. What's your game plan going into that matchup?
He caught Joe off guard with mid blitz. I feel like Joe got a little unlucky in that game, but he definitely had some opportunities. I got to play a lot more. I've been playing really good ball. Today was kind of a weird day. I think I played a little too much, if that's, a real thing. I'm a little tired now. It is cool playing last. I get to watch everyone, but, I definitely know I could play a little bit better. It feels like cutting back a couple hours. I've been waiting. The anxiety has been kind of kicking in. And, it's all good. I'll be good.
You can tell he's still got the adrenaline flowing from the game.
Get a lot of reps in, and then, we should be good for tomorrow.
Yeah, before we let you go, Pav, I love watching you play because you're somehow both laid back and amped. Like you get amped for the big plays, but I gotta ask, how hungry are you right now? It's been 2 years since that club championship belt. You're 2 wins away. You had a great run last year. How hungry are you to get back on top?
Oh man, I'm definitely hungry. Like past couple years, I had some great runs, but I've kind of find myself in this position where I'm just finish the job, and that's really all I gotta say. Shout out my dude Kobo, he gave me great reps. I had to do this for my dude Kobo. No one knocked out Kobo. Shout out all my 818 dudes, Henry, Allen, all of them. They're gonna get me right. And then a quick thing I want to say is that in India there's a little corruptness going on, and just want to say free the farmers, protect the farmers. If you don't know too much about it, please research it, because as I'm Indian, it just means a lot to me. Thank you for that.
Well, Pavan, it is a pleasure watching you play. We cannot wait to watch you in action tomorrow night. Get some rest, lab up, and we'll see you compete for a belt tomorrow night.
Got some good games in Madden.
Yeah,
they were good games, Sean.
Noah and Pavan,
this was a good
the
game.
4-time Raiders Club champion, comes out on top.
A lot of fluke, bro. A lot of BS.
20-14. Coming up next.
Not different than any other.
Coverage presented by Verizon 5G.
Any other game.
Katie, User, and TD Barrett will wrap up an amazing night's action.
All right, boys. I'm exhausted. Been a long day. Got to finish up the week tomorrow. I appreciate you boys hanging out with me. Those that contributed to the channel, I appreciate you. Supporting, loving, showing up. Those of you that just hung out, appreciate you too. Have a wonderful rest of your night, guys. And we'll be back probably same time tomorrow. I'll tweet out. Deuces.